My bad. I pushed the wrong button. I was on my phone, sending out the link on my phone to somebody, and accidentally pressed in broadcast like a dummy. But we back in action now, y'all. I'm gonna hold up and see anybody about to jump back in. Yeah, L me. Definitely, Andrew. It's definitely a L. I don't even know how I did that. Chatted product. Yeah, that was dumb. My bad, y'all. Hold on, give me a second. So I gotta send a new link. Yeah, that was some dummy shit, man. No big deal though. Okay. Got the link back out there. Y'all feel free to jump in there. Oh shit, hold on one more second. I gotta Sixers are frauds. What's up, bro? Shit. Speaking of the Sixers, they better figure something out. They better get off their ass and go get Dame or something. Andrew, Jason, MVP, bro. What's up, man?
All right. Speaking about Dame, like how you feel about Dame said if he wants to get traded, it's either going to be the Nets or the Heat. That's what he said. I think that's what he said.
Is
I
it
think
gonna
he
be
said
the
he wanted to
Nets
be
or
traded.
the Heat? I don't know. I don't know how the Heat pulled that off with how much Dame about to be getting paid. If they want to keep Jimmy and Bam, I'm not sure how they're gonna be able to do that.
I mean,
Um,
they could do it, but they're gonna have to give up like almost their whole team. Like
yeah.
Tyler Hero definitely. Max Strus probably would have to like I don't know. And
Well,
then
I mean, if they do that, how they gonna win? I don't think they can win with just them three. You think that's enough? That's enough with Dame, just Dame, Jimmy, and Bam, and then just a bunch of
what
pieces.
vet minimums. I
Yeah, vet
mean,
minimums. I don't know. Like who else they gonna get?
I think that era is over. Super teams. I think it's just you got your two players, your two star players, or your two star players, and just got a bunch of really good role players around them. Like every super team since the Golden State Warriors has failed. To be honest, every single one. So that might be over. That super team era might be over.
Or I mean, unless it's just the right super team, we just gotta be the right team, the right
Yeah,
super.
it got to be, but it has to be a super team with pieces. With that new CBA, I don't even know if they can even get pieces at this point.
Yeah. Are they going? I mean, is that enough? Is Dame enough in Philly? If he goes to Philly, is that enough for him to win?
Philly, I actually would like a Dame like for a championship, bro. For Dame in the East, the only teams I really see that have picks and pieces that can get him is the Heat. The Celtics can get him. The 76ers, I don't even know if that makes them like. I don't think that takes them over the top, to be honest. Not with no Joel Embiid and James Harden on your team. It don't matter what you do, them niggas is never going to show up. So I think the only teams that can win a championship with Dame in the East that a trade for him is probably the Celtics or the Heat. More likely the Heat though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think the Celtics will. I don't even think they'll make a move like that.
You think they
That'd
just
be
gonna
too
run
risky.
it back?
I
Cause
think
like
they got to. I think they got to because they don't got to trade Jalen yet. You know what I'm saying? They can run it back one more time.
yeah, but the thing with Jalen is if they offer him the money, he's gonna stay. Like if they offer him a supermax, he gonna stay. But it's just like, is he?
They can't pay him that much though, bro.
But this is
They
like, if
can't
they
do it.
pay him that much, yeah, if they pay him that money, that's gonna put them in a big hole. That's gonna put them in a hole. And it's
It's
just
gonna
like,
be a huge hole.
yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird with JB. I think their best possible bet is trading him, because like it's either he walks for nothing or you have to overpay him because he made the All NBA team. I mean, he earned the money. I'm not trying to say that he earned the money, but as an organization, I don't know if that's the right move.
Uh, they can. I wouldn't do it if I was them. I'm not. I can't pay both of them. That's way
Right?
too much
Because
money.
JT, I think JT does like rightfully deserves the money. He earned the money, obviously, and I think he's actually worth the supermax. I don't know if Jalen Brown's even worth that, like at all.
I think he's worth it. I just don't think he's not. It's not worth paying both of them. That's almost 600 mil.
Like you know what,
Honestly.
a supermax player, in my opinion, is like, it's like a Steph, a Giannis, a Luca, Embiid, those caliber of players. But Jalen Brown, nah, bro. And Jalen Brown is nice, but he's nowhere
I
near
mean,
on those results.
he made the All NBA
What
team. That was the requirement.
I know, I'm not saying he don't. He earned it. He earned the supermax. But
Yeah,
like, if you give him the supermax, not only are y'all team, y'all gonna be paying how much money to JT and JB?
they
Like
paying
600 million.
JT. Yeah, yep, it's 600 because they're paying JT 315 and then JB like 270 something, 278 or something.
That's crazy. That's for just two
Some around here. I
players.
don't know. And
So
that's what
how
I'm
much for,
saying.
like,
Somebody
that's
got to
eating up a
come.
lot of they yeah, that's eating up a lot of their cap by itself. So like, if you're the Celtics, you probably make a move next year's at the trade deadline for JB, keep him, see how everything work out, and then possibly move him at the deadline for maybe like, I don't know, like the only person I can really see them even trading for is probably Dame. That's the only thing that, like, the only trade that makes a little bit of sense.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think the what you call it the Trailblazers got to go younger. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they get this draft pick. They got to trade them somewhere where they can get some more, some more draft capital and maybe one or two up and coming players. One
But
that's
they're
already
not
probably
gonna do.
solidified in another long shot. JB going to
Yeah, but
Houston.
they
It's crazy.
yeah, bro, they're not gonna do Dame like that. They're not gonna send him anywhere just for young players and picks though. They're definitely gonna send him to a contender. So like, the real question is, what contender has enough pieces that even when they do trade for Dame, they can still be a contending team?
Maybe
Uh,
Toronto.
what Toronto wouldn't be. I don't think they would be contenders. What would it be? Dame, Pascal. Um, would y'all even be able to keep Barnes? Would they even be able
Toronto.
to keep Barnes?
Nah,
Yeah.
that's what they probably got to let go of.
So it's just like, nah, that's not a contender. I do think
I
I do
like what I've
think
been seeing about New Orleans though. I like what I've been seeing about them. The fact that
nah, that yeah, that'll be a
if
contender.
they can ship that second, I mean that third pick, let's say Scoot, if they can send Scoot to the Pelicans and get Brandon Ingram, I like Portland.
Yeah, that's, I don't know if they're a contending team, but they're a very good team, to be honest. But why would the Pelicans do that?
I guess apparently they really want Scoot. That's what I mean. That's the rumor.
I think Scoot. I ain't gonna lie. I think Scoot gonna be better than Benyama.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I don't know if he is, but I'm not mad at the thought. I don't. He probably gonna have a better career.
Yeah, I like Scoot a lot. I hope a team they don't pull a James Wiseman, bro. If you had the number 2 pick, pick the best player. I don't care about the fit or none of that. You pick the best player available. So Hornets, pick Scoot. Do not pick Brandon Miller.
You think Scoot is better than Brandon?
Yeah, I think he better.
I think it's a fit
They,
thing.
they, yeah, because it's a lot. You have what Lamelo and Scoot. That's your backcourt. Like the fit, it'll be weird, but like we said the same thing with James Wiseman. They drafted him because of fit. Obviously, he still was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But Lamelo Ball would have fit very like the fit with the words with Lamelo would have been weird, but it would still would have been way better than James Wiseman. So you
They
know,
could. They would have got. If they would end up trading him, they would have got more for him.
yeah, they probably would have traded Lamelo, got another really good role players back. So it's just like yeah. And also, how do you feel about the how the NBA is? It's been like how many different champions over the years?
Over what? How many years? Like since the Warriors was winning it.
Yeah, ever since the Warriors has been a different champion every year.
Yeah, it
And
was
honestly, bro, I think it's going to continue to be
Ron.
like that because I don't see the Nuggets repeating.
Who's gonna stop him?
Honestly, yo, a healthy Milwaukee Bucks team will obviously be able to beat them. A
Hmm.
healthy a healthy Lakers team, which is kind of I know it's kind of weird because they're never healthy, but a healthy Lakers team with LeBron and AD and with a full training camp with their
What? How
guys,
were the Lakers?
they
The
can they
Lakers were the Lakers unhealthy?
they were playing with I mean they were playing, but like
Who wasn't
supposedly
healthy?
LeBron was hurt. Supposedly LeBron was hurt
And
and
Bron
AD
finna
was
be
hurt.
Bron finna be 40, bro. He's gonna be hurt.
Yeah, I know that, but I honestly think with a full training camp they can beat the Nuggets, the Lakers.
I think if there was a team to run it back, it would be the Nuggets right now.
To go back to back.
I could see that happening.
Honestly, the only way, like maybe in the West, because the West, I think the West is still weaker than the East. To be honest with you, I think it's still much weaker than the Eastern Conference.
You
But
said much weaker.
yeah, I
Why
think it's
is that?
weaker because I just feel like I don't know. None of those Western Conference teams really scare me. Besides the Nuggets and the Lakers, everybody else is like it don't really scare me. But like in the Eastern Conference, bro, Miami would be scary. The Bucks are scary. 76ers are scary, and the Celtics. Those are all
Um,
teams that I fear.
the Suns. I mean, the Suns about to get a year better. Like you never know.
Eh,
Frank Vogel could bring something out of DeAndre Ayton. They might end up moving off of DeAndre Ayton, getting back Miles. Miles Turner and what's his name, Buddy Hield. You know what I'm saying? Shore up their bench a little bit.
maybe, but
The
the
Suns can
same
make some
thing.
moves.
It's the same thing with KD. The same thing with LeBron. He's getting old, and he's been injury prone. When's the last time he even played 60 games?
Shit, I don't know, but I mean, he don't have to necessarily play more than 60. If he only plays 60 games and then he plays in the playoffs, they still healthy. That's 60 games, and then Devin Booker's healthy most of the season. They'll still be a top 5 seed.
Yeah, but I don't think the Suns is really like I don't know. They don't really like. I don't really fear the Suns like that. Like I feel the Celtics or the Bucks or the 76ers like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really. They're not really moving me like that. The Nuggets, nah, they can definitely go back to back. Now that I really think about it, they can definitely go back to the finals easily. Because
I
I don't
mean,
think there's nobody in the West that can stop them besides the Lakers.
you keep saying the
And
Lakers, they just swept the Lakers.
I know they just swept them, but it was a new team. They ain't even get a training camp yet. I mean, a sweeper's a sweep though.
Yeah, bro. They convincingly took them out. And then
Convincingly,
it was
you right, you
convincingly
right. If
they
it's
beat them.
yeah,
They ain't win
yes,
one
yes,
game.
you right, bro. If it's 4-0, that's convincing, bro. If you ain't get a game, that's bad. So like, if he was to say like next year, it'll be Bucks versus Nuggets finals. Two of the best players in the league, in my opinion, the one and two best players in the league. Who will win that series?
Sorry, which teams?
The Bucks and the Nuggets.
The Bucks and the Nuggets. I think
That'd be a great series.
I called us being the 2023
Salute
champion.
Og, salute Bulls fan.
What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? Bro?
Oh, you want Nuggets fan?
Yeah, I called this shit like since last year.
Oh, happy for y'all, man. Y'all deserve it.
Appreciate
Y'all
it, bro.
boys was hooping, man.
I probably took the most criticism on this YouTube platform.
You said you taking the
man.
most criticism?
I even got to the point
Yo.
I was gonna trade Jokic. I told him trade Jokic. That's how mad I got.
Yo, that's crazy.
Because you
Trade
remember
Jokic is
that time
nuts.
we got on that 4-game losing streak. I told him
That's what you said, Trey. Nah, bro.
I told him trade Jokic. Bro.
You wild for that, my boy.
I'm not even a
Trey
Jokic
Jokic.
fan. I'm a Nuggets fan, bro. I told him trade Jokic. I don't even care anymore, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. After that, though, I thought y'all were cooked too. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro.
When Jokic was just not giving no effort on defense, I was just like,
niggas
man,
around this and shit. I'm like, okay, bro.
They kind of y'all. They kind of y'all early.
Like, we the number
I did
one
too, to be
team,
honest.
bro. Like, come on, bro. How we second round? Kidding me? Like, niggas don't know basketball for real, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The Suns, I ain't gonna lie. They were the closest team to beat y'all.
The
To be
Suns,
honest,
the reason because they was attacking the rim. That was the
no,
game.
they were not. No,
Yes,
no, they were
were.
not.
With
Second
Cameron
round.
Payne, especially the pace was faster too. Most definitely.
Devin Booker was just going, but yeah, they were playing with a lot of pace when Chris
And
Paul got
Chris
injured.
Paul,
But
he's just trash.
the only guy on that team that was getting consistent rim pressure was Devin Booker. Kevin Durant definitely ain't attacking no rim. Not right now. Not this version of KD.
Niggas asked me did I want the Warriors or the Lakers. I said either one, bro. We still gonna beat their ass. Wasn't even surprised we whooped the Lakers ass too. But I was
If y'all match up with a healthy Warriors team, I can't see y'all beating them ever. I can't ever see y'all beating that team. I can't ever see it.
Really?
Nah,
we'll definitely whip their ass. We a whole new team.
nah.
Yo, Jackson Williams, what's up?
What up, Ox?
Chilling. What you think about the season? What impressed you this year?
A couple things impressed me. Obviously, the Nuggets impressed me a lot. I feel like the Lakers, how they turned it around was pretty crazy. Other than that,
they did pull a complete 180. They were
Oh yeah,
the team seed.
Oh, we didn't even talk about how Miami made to the finals. I forgot. Yeah, they made to the finals as an 8th seed. That's crazy. So I'm impressed with
Miami
those.
getting there was insane.
Yeah, and then Jimmy had a choke job in the finals. I don't know what that was.
Yo, what's good,
People started comparing him to D Wade and stuff. I don't know why they did.
Oh no, that was disgusting.
Yeah, no, that D Wade.
That was nasty.
D Wade and
Well, I mean, that's not
nasty.
what he said. He said that if he wins this and wins the West.
No, not low. I'm talking about other people on different channels. They tried to say he was better.
Nah, big guys. You'll be surprised how many people were saying it wasn't just low.
Really?
It was a lot of people saying
Low didn't say that.
But no, yeah, I know he did.
I mean ticket.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That nigga
one person say that.
Bro, he was trying his hardest to discredit Jokic. It was kind of weird. He was trying his hardest to discredit Jokic.
Yeah,
saying Jamal Murray could have been
a win, and on his fucking Nuggets slurk, like
man, that nigga took it,
bro. When he brought up a hard path, bro, I just instantly was like, bro, this dude's a con for this, bro. Trying to discredit Jokic, bro, is crazy after he just won a chip. I don't care what path he did to get to it, how he got there, how he did it. He won a championship. Yeah.
Exactly. This nigga said Jokic got to win a chip. All right, bro. He won the chip. So where's the credit now?
All time to me.
Now he got to play against elite big man. Jesus Christ. It was just
like he went against Anthony Davis and he cooked him.
Anthony Davis, bro.
He went through pretty good.
He was the best defensive big man in the playoffs.
He didn't go against that great competition besides the Lakers. That was really it. But it's still a chip. He still played amazing.
2 All-Stars? KD and
He
Book.
But they're
didn't
not.
really.
But yeah, but Ayton
He was
just
cooking,
there,
but
though.
that was by far his worst series. That Lakers series was his worst
Nah,
series.
honestly, that Minnesota team was giving him fits because they got the size to kind of stop him a little bit. That's why he literally wasn't really doing anything. That was mostly like everybody else on that team. And Anthony Edwards was trying his damnedest, but Cat, going to pull a Cat and just not doing the goddamn thing. So honestly, if the Wolves have like actual like players around Cat, I could see that maybe taking way longer than a 5-1.
No,
I
I'm
don't know.
keeping Gobert. I'm keeping
No, yeah, I'm
Gobert.
keeping
What are we
Gobert.
doing?
You can build around
Trade Cat. Get that nigga out of here.
You
No
can get a
cap.
lot for Cat, even though he may not get the most. You get a lot for him.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. They need to cook Jimmy Butler, bro. I don't know about nothing.
He's getting cooked, bro. He's getting cooked.
No, not
Shoot.
not as much. Not as much as Jokic get cooked. He needs to get like fried.
People want
When
to.
when does Jokic get cooked?
Yeah, Jokic
Are
don't
you
be getting
kidding
cooked
me?
like that.
No, whenever they
We
lose,
got
everyone's
they
saying,
cooked
Jokic
Jokic.
first.
liability.
Oh my bad. During the regular season, they cooked Jokic because we lost to the Spurs.
They cook
Literally,
Jokic like they
made
cook everybody
all-
else.
They
Like,
made
look,
all streams
He's
about
the
that.
only center that allows the most layups. I'm like, you do realize that?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember I saw this clip on
They
Twitter.
cooked his defense.
Literally, it was just
bro.
because of him over helping.
Because his defense is bad. No, his defense is still really bad. It's just that
Whoa,
got
okay,
better,
first of all,
and
first
he
of
just
all,
helps too
bro. First
much.
of all,
He helps
this-
too much.
this-
He don't
this-
really know what to do
this
with it.
fat nigga, bro. He doesn't quit. He tries. He's
Oh, yeah,
faster.
I'm not
than-
saying he don't try. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
he
he don't try.
always
He's just
tries.
not
He's
good
just
on
not good.
defense.
Yeah, you
He
can
is
try
good.
not-
He's not that good, but he's
He's not good at all.
he's
not good
better.
at all.
Yeah, he gives effort. He's not good at all. He just
Yeah, you
hasn't gone against a team that can expose him yet.
What team can expose him?
A team with like a perimeter guard, like an elite perimeter guard, or a team with like rim pressure that can attack the rim, get to the rim consistently. That's a team that can expose his flaws, like the Bucks, or any team with elite. What you mean?
Nah.
Yo, do you know what Giannis would be doing to the
scared of a
Nuggets?
nigga who just
Yeah,
runs
we
to the
serious?
rim.
Here's the thing.
Nobody's
Giannis don't
scared
What are
of
you
do
that.
that if
talking
he
about?
has-
Nah.
Hold on, listen. Let me explain.
That doesn't make any sense, bro.
Hold on, let me
Nah.
explain. Let me explain. Giannis
What does
can't
Giannis
just
do besides
go
rim?
through everybody. He's not going to just go through Jokic. Jokic is going to get in front of him because he's 6'10", 280. Giannis not moving that. I know Giannis can strong,
Bro.
but he don't bully people. He couldn't bully Bam. He can only bully
Bro,
people.
first of all, you need like 4 or 5 players on Giannis to stop him. We're not going to act like
Are you
no.
seriously?
We're not gonna act
Hold
like-
on, let me ask
we're
you
not
this.
going to
You
act like
seriously
they were
defending
playing
the
him
dude-
1-on-1. What are we
Are
doing
you
right now?
seriously defending the dude who finals one was a fluke?
Bro, you're not.
What are you?
don't
What?
need that many
I don't
people.
care if it was a
You
fluke
need
or not. He got a
size to
ring.
stop Giannis. Giannis has
Giannis
no
is
mid range.
rim
He has no
running,
three.
bro. That's it,
You
bro.
just guard the center. You just have a fat center who's above 6'9", and Giannis is having problems.
Bro, it's not that simple, bro. It's not that simple.
Have a fat center above 6'9"?
Yes, if you
Yeah.
have a center with size and weight, Giannis not moving that. Giannis has he has strength. in his
Hey,
game.
tell me
Not
how
like
many
Shaq.
teams have actually locked down Giannis besides the Heat and the Celtics?
There's a
This-
difference
Bro,
between
didn't we blew out a healthy Giannis?
But I'm saying, like, I'm not saying like
Okay, bro.
there's a difference between locking down.
What are you talking
and
about? Are
just
you talking
not
about in the
letting
regular
him
season? What are we talking about in the
We still
playoffs?
blew him out, bro. Well, it ain't gonna be no difference in the postseason.
The Bucks
bro.
the Bucks beat y'all though before. Am I not correct?
But we blew them out, bro. They was the favorite to win, bro.
I
They
do
were the
remember that.
favorites.
They got blown out that game. That was
But I do remember that. I think y'all matched up 2 times before that, and the Bucks won every time.
And they
But
still
alright,
lost
talking about
to
the
regular
AC,
season?
bro. It don't matter. The injuries
Yeah.
don't matter, bro.
I think
I didn't say anything about injuries. What
I
the
think the
heck?
Nuggets won the first time and they lost the second, but Jokic didn't play the second time they played.
No,
Nah, I just don't like when you say Giannis is easy to guard because he don't got a.
no.
All
I'm
he
not
does is
saying
run it
I'm
down.
not saying he's just a guard, but you don't got to guard 4 people on him. He's not that.
Yes,
he's
you
not that-
do.
You don't have to, bro. No, you
you
don't.
Oh my,
You
bro!
really
So you
don't.
telling me Giannis 1-on-1, you can guard him 1-on-1?
Not one on one.
Hey, look, watch this, bro. You put Kawhi on 1-on-1. He gonna lock his ass up.
Not Kawhi's too small.
No, he's not. No, he's
Kawhi
not.
gonna lock his ass up, bro.
No, he's not.
No, my
Kawhi
thing
is
is what
one
happened in
more
game. What
defender,
happened
bro.
in Game 7 last season in the second round? They stopped him. He looked like he was doing nothing. in that
Yes,
fourth
because the
quarter. He was
Celtics have the
doing-
personnel to stop him. I just told
Yes,
you.
size.
What team
Hey, you
besides the
just said
Celtics?
you do.
That's the only team that can. But that's those are only 2 teams in the entire NBA that can stop Giannis. and
I
that's
don't
the
know.
Celtics and the
Memphis did a
Heat.
pretty good job at locking them
Yeah,
up,
but the
bro.
Heat.
Memphis,
But here's the
Memphis
thing
ain't
with the
doing
Heat.
nothing.
The Heat.
Memphis
Memphis,
is too bad on.
go back to when
Memphis
they
is too
played,
bad
bro.
on
Go back
offense.
to when
Giannis
they
will be
played,
killing
bro.
them in
All right,
transition.
I'm about to say
He's too.
something
Are you a
controversial.
Giannis
It might not
fan?
make sense. Jaren Jackson Jr. is a great shot blocker, but he's an okay counter defender. As in, you can
Yeah, I
kind of
know,
Yeah,
but
just
like
whenever they had Steven Adams and Jaren Jackson on him, he wasn't doing much. I'm pretty sure he only put up like 19 points against them.
yeah, something like that.
No.
But the thing,
they're
that's
not
the
a good
thing.
enough offensive team, bro.
No, I can
It's
agree
not the
with you
fact
there,
they're
but you
not.
just
It's
said
not the
lock
fact
them
they're
up,
not
bro.
good offense. The offense isn't diverse. That offense mostly like mid range to paint play. You just clog the paint, draw, don't do nothing.
Yeah,
And that's like the main
let.
problem with them.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, when Giannis will be destroying the Nuggets team, it wouldn't even be funny. Like we're
What
not
up,
even
Primo?
gonna do that.
I think Aaron Gordon could do an okay job keeping them under like
No, no,
30.
he cannot.
Yes,
No, he will
Now,
not.
Skrilla, you
Hey
don't look
man,
who
Aaron Gordon got that size on him, bro.
exactly, bro.
I
What's
do want to say
good?
Eric Gordon was playing amazing defense
Ah,
this year, though.
Skrilla, what's
Y'all. Hold
up?
up, y'all. What up, Primo?
You don't look too up tonight. You ain't ready for a 24.
Shit, I ain't gonna do the 24 today, but shit, I ain't been getting too much sleep, and I'm up trying to do trying to knock out this graveyard shift, though.
I've been working the graveyard shift for years, man.
Yeah, I see.
So what we talking about? Trade?
Shit, we kind of just recapping. We started off recapping the season. Right now, we talking about who's easier to guard, Giannis or Jokic. You know what I'm saying?
It's
I think he's
obviously,
easier to guard
Giannis.
yeah, I know that. I'm saying though, Giannis is the second. Like they said, you can play Giannis 1-on-1. That's what they were saying. Like that's just stupid.
Honestly,
No,
you just I ain't trying to hate. Get in front of him without him getting enough like room to draw a charge or draw a blocking foul. He doesn't do anything. Giannis
It
is
don't.
a one-trick pony. He's running dunk man.
Playing
He's an
1-on-1.
efficient running dunk man, but he's running dunk man. He has no
Run into-
mid range.
Yeah, but hey, that's the thing though. There's only two teams that can literally stop him. There's only two teams that I've seen.
What teams is that?
The Celtics and the Heat.
That's because they have big men who aren't dumb, who try to draw a charge. That's the main reason
That's
why
because they throw the
started bad,
scheme
'cause
and
he
they
try to go through Kevin Love being stupid. Like that's the main thing. If Giannis had a floater game or something, he'd be so deadly. Because
Right.
he could just run and drop it off. But all he is Mr.
He just
I'm
need
gonna
to
go
make
through.
free throws. About 70.
Yeah, that's
something.
really it. Like if he can hit his free throws, he'll be
That's
dangerous.
it.
To say the Nuggets wouldn't have that hard of a time guarding them is crazy.
So who gonna guard?
It'd be
Who gonna
super
guard
hard to
Jokic?
guard him.
Who gonna guard Jokic?
He said the Nuggets would have it wouldn't be that hard for the Nuggets to guard Giannis. That's what he said. That's just ridiculous.
It would be.
How? With Jokic in the paint. How?
Okay,
Yeah,
Jokic in the
stop
paint. What is Giannis going to do in the paint when Jokic is there? He's not going through Jokic. Jokic is
Yes,
too damn
he's
big.
going through him. Yes, he is.
No, he's not. Okay, name me the big man. The big man that was able just to go through Jokic during this postseason or during the regular season. As in, like he's there and they just body him and move him out the paint. Name me one of them. A single one.
Bro, why you acting like Giannis plays on a block? I'm telling you, he's going to be at the top of the key and he's going to attack Jokic.
Jokic's going to leave him there.
And he's going to attack. And he's going to attack Jokic.
He's not gonna.
And Jokic just
when the word is,
he gonna leave him at the perimeter, bro.
Jokic is going to charge it. What? Since when is he doing that?
He's going to see the Giants. He's going to see the Giants 6'10" man running at him, and he's going to draw a charge.
Bro, you're not stopping Giannis unless you got 4 or 5 bodies on him.
Well, you're not stopping Jokic either if you got 4 bodies on him.
I'm not saying. I never said Jokic is harder to stop Giannis than Jokic. I've never. Jokic is obviously harder to stop than Giannis, but Giannis is like he's probably besides Curry, it's probably Jokic, Curry, and Giannis are probably the most unguardable players in the league, and Luka. Like those, it's like
that screen.
Like obviously, like Curry is hard to guard and Jokic is hard to guard, but to act like Giannis wouldn't be that hard to guard is crazy.
We're not saying he's not hard.
I'm not saying hard to guard. Relatively,
it's possible to guard him. It's not like it ain't possible.
It's possible to guard. It's possible to guard Jokic too. It's very hard to do it. We've seen it before.
That's
because we've never seen
it. Double team him. Don't do that now. You don't want to double team.
You can't guard none of them boys.
Yeah, but you can.
Yeah, he said.
Giannis, if you just kind of have size and
it's
kind
not
of
that
like
simple,
weight on
bro.
them, you can't move.
So what happened with Al Horford?
About to say Al Horford babied him.
Yeah. What happened with him?
What you
What
mean?
did Al Horford do to Joel Embiid and Giannis?
Al Horford completely locked down.
What that old
Hold on,
ass
hold on, hold
nigga
on, hold
do?
on. First of all, Giannis was giving.
What that old ass
What?
nigga do? Oh.
Giannis was giving those niggas 44 and 20. How was that?
He put
First of
that
all,
pressure on both of them
niggas wasn't
bro.
locking. He didn't lock down nobody. It's first of all,
Alright,
like
bro.
no individual player is locking down a superstar.
Yeah,
It's
Give
only
me Al
rare.
Horford, bro. Give me Horford, bro.
Like how the Celtics didn't lock down Giannis in that series. He
His
didn't
old
play
ass.
as great, but
He
Giannis
got
was giving niggas like
they
44
had
and
a
20
they
in that
had a good
series.
team
Ain't
defense
nobody
though.
right. It was a team defense. It wasn't just one person.
no Al Horford was especially Joel.
Giannis is harder than guard than Joel Embiid.
I don't want to hear Joel Embiid talk, bro. That nigga suck.
Hey, I don't know.
Nigga, hold on,
Niggas-
Big Storm.
You can't leave him wide
Big-
open. Yeah, what's up?
Niggas tried to
Hold on,
compare.
Big Storm. Hold on.
What's up?
Well, it's easier to guard in Giannis than Embiid.
Because Embiid can shoot. So if you
All right,
I'm
bro.
not
Shoot,
taking,
I guess,
bro.
bro.
We ain't taking
I
no
guess,
flopping ass niggas seriously, bro. Joel Embiid is a
Yeah,
flopper,
but
bro.
All
This
right, bro.
nigga's a cry
You
bitch, bro.
just
I
don't know
don't
what
want
he's
to
talking
hear
about,
that.
bro. It would never ever be hard. It
explain-
would never
okay.
be harder to guard Joel Embiid.
This
Than
nigga's the
Giannis.
worst
Why?
MVP
Never.
in the whole league,
Why?
in
Just
NBA
explain to me
history,
why.
bro. He's the worst MVP.
Because he can shoot. That's the dumbest reason ever, bro. It don't
Giannis,
matter.
Okay,
Giannis,
no, let me explain
Giannis
why.
like a
Let me
big
explain
Russell
my
Westbrook.
reasoning. Since he has the ability to track
You're not
down
wrong,
the
Primo.
mid-range and three-point, you can't just leave him on an island and just ignore him because he's
That's all
going to
he
shoot the
is,
lights out
man.
on you. That's how he can maybe go for 45 or 50 on you because you don't pay attention. If Giannis is at the top of the key, I'm sitting in the mid-range, sitting in the paint, and leaving him let him shoot. Know what
If
he's gonna
Jokic
do?
is on the
Pass
block,
ball.
I'm sitting the double team because guess what? He's a
And then
terrible
he's gonna
passer
swing
at the
the ball.
post. That's
He's
why
a-
they have him at the.
What?
He's not a.
Okay, bro. All right.
Wait,
No,
you meant
I'm talking about
Embiid?
Joel Embiid. I'm talking about
You said
Embiid.
Jokic. You said Jokic.
Oh, I thought you
Oh, my
said
fault.
Jokic,
My fault.
Right,
My
right,
fault.
right, right.
No, Joel Embiid's not a good passer at the post.
Oh yeah,
What are we talking about?
Embiid ain't it.
He's so bad at passing out the post that Doc Rivers has to put this nigga at the free throw line.
He probably
What are
might
we
go
talking
for
about?
mid-range.
But the best thing about Embiid is he can hit free throws. He just get hurt at the wrong
you can
time.
kind of hack a Giannis, and he's kind of
And his fadeaway too. He has a nice little fade.
It's hard to guard Giannis, bro. I'm not gonna do this.
I'm not
Giannis
saying
don't
it's
get
easy.
hurt
Just
for
saying,
real.
relatively
He just got
speaking,
hurt now.
Giannis is the way
I
you
think
guard
it's-
Giannis is just with size and just get in front of him.
The same thing with Embiid. You just send a double team on him, and he's basically ineffective. Bro, he got locked down. He got shut down by the Nets
You
too.
can send a double on Embiid for sure, and he can't. He don't, because if they don't make a shot, he just out of rhythm.
Literally, he can't score out of double teams at all. So
I
what are we
think they
talking
need
about?
more of a pure point,
Yeah. Wait, not
like
Harden's?
a
Where the
shooter.
hell did this conversation even come from? To be honest, I forgot.
Because you tried to downplay how hard Giannis is to guard.
Relative
got-
to the top three, he's the worst to guard. Like he's like the easiest
Obviously,
to guard out of the top three.
obviously, but like
all I'm
Joel
saying.
Embiid, like no, Joel Embiid's no.
I'm more scared of Joel Embiid on top of the key.
No,
than Giannis.
you're not more scared of Joel Embiid than Giannis offensively. You're just not. I don't know what to tell you.
So who you taking, Giannis or Jokic?
Right now, Jokic is 1A, 1B.
Oh yeah, I'll take Jokic. Just because I think Jokic is like gap offensively, it makes him
Yeah,
on the
the
defense.
pass-
side.
is
His
crazy.
passing.
The gap, no.
Unmatched.
There's a
Jokic-
pretty big gap offensively, but the gap defensively between Giannis is crazy too. So it's like
There's a big gap offensively for Jokic over Giannis.
Yes,
I would say relatively, yeah.
Yeah,
If
hell,
Jokic
but-
had
but-
defense,
but
he'll
the
be the
gap-
best player in the world.
passing,
bro.
shooting.
It's a big gap.
It's a big
it's a
gap.
it's a
It's
pretty
a
big gap.
gap,
Yeah.
bro. It's
It ain't-
not-
it
How
ain't
do you
about-
guard him? You can't do one-on-one,
I'm
or you're
not
going to put you in a
saying,
blender.
You can't guard
Giannis
Giannis 1-on-1 either, though. You can't guard
You
Giannis
can-
1-on-1 either.
But then
Jokic
if you double him,
Jokic proves he doesn't have to just score. He can play.
Hold
make
up.
moves.
What you say?
Yeah,
Primo?
but you can also go for like an effective like 40 on you if you leave him open.
just because you're a better offensive player don't mean that you can't be just as effective. Giannis, what he does is effective, but when I look at the game of shooting, passing, free throw shooting, like I gotta give Joker a big edge over that. And what I say about Giannis defense. It's overrated to me.
Oh nah, you wildin', bro.
It's
It's
pretty
You
mid.
overrated.
wildin' for that. It's not no overrated, bro.
Oh, it's overrated.
It's
Best
mid.
help side defender, best roamer in
He
the league,
can't
best help
guard a
side
guard.
defender in the
He
league.
can't guard a wing.
He can't. He was scared to guard Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he can't guard no wing.
No. When y'all was on Jimmy Butler he was doing a pretty decent job when he was
Giannis
on him.
defense. Giannis defense is hype, bro.
Man, this
Nah,
hype.
bro.
I
It's
think
not hype,
Giannis is
bro.
more of an
I've seen
off-ball defender than an
Yeah, he's more
on-ball.
of an off-ball defender. He's definitely off-ball. I've seen Giannis in series lock up.
Who?
So I'm not saying this.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
seen DeMar DeRozan.
I
put
didn't
him
say
in
he
a
locked up.
blender.
I said
I seen
no, I
Lonzo.
didn't say lock up.
regular
I've seen him
people
play a really
pick
good
and roll him,
defense. I've seen
pick
him in
and
series
pop
play
him
really
all
good
day.
defense.
Yo,
Giannis has
Giannis picks up the scraps from Drew,
Yeah, he picking
and
up.
Brooke Lopez. He not guarding nobody.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That 2021, that was one of the best defensive finals ever.
He's not
Like he
guarding
was going.
nobody. Yeah, from Drew Holiday guarding
Oh
Devin
my
Booker.
god! What about that play when he literally hedged the pick and roll and then blocks Aiden in the same play?
Did you just hear what you said, bro? You said what about that play?
Help defense.
No, that was the whole series. Giannis
That
was
was
amazing
the whole
defensively.
series.
Yes, it was.
No, he
Man.
play, he
Okay,
play, he
He's a good
play
help
hard. He
defender.
play hard on the
I guess.
defensive end. He play
Yeah,
good
he
defense,
play
but
good.
he not one of them. Like he not one of them though.
He not one of them.
Yeah, who's one of them then, bro? Who's one of them?
Drew
80
Holiday.
and Bam.
People that
I'll give
win
you 80.
defensive
I'll
player of
give
the
you
year
Ben.
twice.
And Bam. They both better than him. Defensively.
Defensive.
I'm not going to say yeah they are better. And then
Bro,
after that, who?
he like the third or fourth best defender on his team, bro.
Yeah.
Yes. I ain't gonna lie. He's the second best defender behind Drew Holiday.
So what is this like? What's this conversation about? Like, where did it start?
I'm saying
Oh,
we
Somebody
just
being
saying
better
that.
than
I
somebody.
forgot where it
Yeah,
was.
this is kind of random. Just kind of
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saying that Joker's
I want to.
offense
What I want to
is
do. I want to refocus though real quick. Just go around because I just want to recap from this season and kind of just touch down on some of the some of the excitement from the season, some of the letdowns from the season. So I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna ask everybody to name one team that they was disappointed in this year. Since the season's wrapped up. Big Storm, can I give one team that you were disappointed in this year that you thought was going to be better than they are or do better than they did?
Whoa, with or without bias?
Just answer the question, man.
Okay, with bias, I gotta say the Magic, because I thought we'd at least be a playing team.
All right,
But
There's
not
no
with
way you're
bias,
serious.
not with bias.
There's no way you're serious, bro.
No bias.
That's
No bias,
crazy.
no
We
That's
finished
nuts.
okay, fine. Goddamn, a team that I thought would be better
Goddamn.
probably would be. I thought maybe the Wizards would be a little better. I don't think they'd be this goddamn bad.
Okay, I can see that. I called the 23 champions. What's your answer, bro?
I'm gonna say the Sixers.
Come on. Are you surprised? Are you surprised they did what they did?
It's not because I hate Joel Embiid. It's just I really
always
have faith in them. I have faith in them
Are
to get past the second round too, and now it's just at this point.
I had no faith. I never had faith, bro.
Hold on, let him get it. Let him get this.
So
shit
it's just then I think it's then disappointing, especially for their fan base too, knowing they can't get out the second round in the postseason. So I think they're the most disappointing team.
I ain't gonna lie, their fan base are kind of assholes. I'm not gonna lie. I've never met a nice Philly fan. They're always just a-holes. All of them.
Yeah, I don't take them serious no more, bro.
I mean, well, that's what they get for having faith in two bums. Yeah, D. Reed, what team was you disappointed in this year? Hold on,
Yo, what's going on?
Whoa.
What's going on, bro?
Your mic going crazy, bro. Yeah, big time.
Yo, what's going on? This nigga might going crazy, bro. That's good.
Going crazy.
Nah.
Nah, bro.
Not at all.
Just reset. I don't know, do something. Jump back in if you got to. Primo, what team was you disappointed in this year? What team you thought was
I
going to
was
do better?
disappointed in the Pelicans, man. I
Uh,
thought
see that.
Zion was ready.
Yeah, the top of the
Bi
league.
was gonna step up.
Bottom.
You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of faith in that coach over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Willie Green.
Yeah, I had a lot of
He's
faith
still a
in
good
him after he
coach.
cried in the huddle. He might have after he cried in the huddle after that loss. I thought he was gonna be the next great one. They got to come back next year and get it together. They need a real point guard over there.
So,
Yeah.
Facts.
what you think about them moving BI for school?
No, I don't think you move Bi. I think you got to try to put a package together with CJ.
What about CJ for Lonzo?
Nah. Until Lonzo touches the
Lonzo
court,
can't stay healthy.
Yeah, not Lonzo. They saying he probably done.
Man, this
D
ridiculous.
Reed, how your mic sounding?
I'm good.
Yeah, you better.
He's back.
No, I was just gonna say the Cavs, just how they performed against the Knicks and what Jared Allen said at the end of the season, talking about we wasn't ready for the moment. Nah, no sir.
Yeah. I don't like that response from the big fella.
And the way Donovan played, I expected him to play better than what he did. Like everybody else, I can understand Evan, DG, you know what I'm saying, Isaac, the rest of the team, but Donovan, he done carry teams. He done beat Russ and PG in the playoffs. His first playoff
He done
appearance.
went toe to toe by himself.
You know what I'm saying? So I was expecting more. So for them to get put out in the first round like that, I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, there was a game he had 13 points, right?
Yeah, in the guard.
The elimination game.
That was the elimination game.
Yeah.
Played terrible.
Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. That's no good for Donovan. They need much more than that.
They need a wing.
They probably need to trade one of their bigs too.
Nah, they need to hold on to them two. They need to let them rock. Evan and Jared Allen. They gotta let them.
No.
Grow
One of them gotta go.
I was saying, Evan is gonna be. Evan is the centerpiece. Evan is gonna be that dude.
Y'all obviously keep.
He's a better defender than Jared Allen because he can play on the perimeter.
And that's why you keep both of them. They go good
get
together.
rid of him.
But it's easy to scheme against them because like they both don't two non-floor spacers. Their offense was really bad.
It's not the bigs. It's the small forward position that's the problem.
Sure.
All right. Yeah.
It's
if you had Jaylen Brown playing
and what's his name? What's the Turkish cat's name again?
Şengün?
Nah, we talking about the Cavaliers.
You said what?
Isaac Okoro?
Oh yeah, Isaac Okoro too.
Cedi
Osman. You got Cedi Osman, Isaac Okoro.
They not good on offense.
And that's what I'm saying. I fuck with Karis LeVert too. I'm talking about all three of them. They the problem. It ain't Jared Allen and Evan Mobley.
Yeah, they've been just
that small forward position.
Their bench is trash too. I was about to say that.
They bench sus. They wing sus. They don't got a wing.
Yeah. They're way too in line on Garden and Mitchell offensively. They need like another shot creator too, off the bench.
They need somebody who can hit a three.
Yeah.
Hey, Bulls fan, what team was you disappointed in this year?
This is pretty easy, but I'm not even gonna say my team. But I'm gonna say the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves easily, bro. I thought they were gonna be a top 3 seed. I thought Cat was gonna look better defensively next to Gobert. I thought they were gonna be one of the best defensive teams of the league.
Cat defense? That's a funny sentence.
Yeah, I thought he would look better next to Gobert, but no, he actually looked worse. I'm disappointed in Timberwolves.
Yeah, Cat's was definitely a problem if you ask me on the defensive side.
He was really bad.
Disappointed in them every year. Cat play.
Cat just a tall man with a 3 ball.
And he done had all the squads. I done beat everybody on 2K with the Timberwolves like every year. and he can't beat nobody. He had Jimmy Butler and everybody. I'm tired.
I think it's time for them to move off Cat and just start with
Yeah,
Anthony
he
Edwards.
gotta go.
Anthony Edwards has so
Luckily, they have Ant. Thank God they got Ant, because if they have him, boy,
they be
sheesh.
stuck. Baby,
Cat need to go. To like
But they got a
Grizzlies or
future top
something.
5 player. They got a future top 5 player in this league. So
Who?
Cat needs to go to the
Anthony Edwards?
Grizzlies.
yeah.
You say you send Cat to the Grizzlies?
Get him over there, man.
That actually wouldn't be that bad of a fit next to Jackson.
Get them niggas the fuck out of here, man.
You would have to get Bane out of there. Bane.
So would you get Bane and Steven Adams?
Bane, Steven Adams, and probably you're not giving them no picks for Cat at this point. Maybe like
somebody not.
Dylan Brooks still with him, man.
No, Dylan Brooks is free agent. They're not resigning.
So this is the thing with Cat. There's a lot. He still got a lot of value in the NBA. There's a lot of teams that still value Cat. So we might not fuck with him, but there's somebody that does.
Man, listen, they
but like what team's gonna pick up a big that don't
you know who
play
give up picks for Cat? The Hawks will definitely do it. The Hawks will definitely give up picks for Cat.
Oh my God, Cat and the Hawks makes want to puke.
If Cat goes to the Hawks,
they would be the worst defensive team in the league. No cap.
We put Trae Young, Cat Williams in every pick and roll. I mean,
you talking about the Hawks?
Just imagine that. Jesus Christ, terrible. They'll easily be the worst
defense.
defense.
And Trae Young, oh my God, that's nasty. What the fuck?
That's nasty.
That's definitely nasty. Gonna lie.
They're straight up just offense. That's all that is.
But they should have. The Hawks should have traded for Gobert.
What if OKC decides they'll give up some of those picks they got?
That's not.
No, they're not.
Absolutely not. Chill out, bro. Chill out.
Oh yeah, no, they're not giving.
I think OKC like their team the way they is for real. They a young team.
Nah, they need to make some moves to get better. No cap.
So y'all think Chet
one of the top 2 pick got hurt. So,
but does he really does he come in instantly and make them a top 6, 5 seed? No.
He gonna come in not having to his role not gonna be that crazy because you got Shea handling the ball, you got Josh Giddey handling the ball, so you got playmakers. You got playmakers for him. You know what I'm saying? So he might grab the rebound and bring it up court every now and again. But as far as the half court offense, I feel like everything for him gonna be easy because it's gonna be off Shea playmaking. Giddey, I think he the best passer on the team.
He's very clearly the best passer.
Not necessarily looking to score. You know what I'm saying? He's looking to make the right play. So I feel Chet gonna be cool.
So what's going on in Washington? Are they finally just rebuilding? What's going on?
They need to rebuild. It's way past due.
I'm mad they waited till how old is he now? 32? 33?
I think he 31, 30.
Oh,
who, Bradley Beal?
Yeah.
Bradley Beal's 29.
He's 29.
He only 29?
Yeah.
30? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He still got 4 years left in him, 4 or 5 years.
But what team picked him up? What's a good fit for him?
28.
A lot of people saying that I do not like him on the Heat. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, he turned in 30 this year. His birthday's the 28th.
Who's 30?
So he just cracked 30. Honestly, if Washington didn't sign him to that stupidly huge contract, they could have easily moved him by now.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I still don't understand that contract. Why would they do that?
No, that's the problem.
They got money. They got to pay somebody.
I know, but that's the problem with Supermax contracts. Where, I still don't think he should have gotten a Supermax. I think he should have got a good contract, but Supermax, that's you're not gonna move him because when you're trying to move him, you physically can't, and you just look.
Who got the super? Who y'all talking about now?
This the problem we got with. This the problem we got with the loyalty talking shit. Because it's if a player is with a team that long, he gonna get as much money, especially being the best player on the team. He gonna get all the money he can, but we can't sit here and knock him for it because that's what
that nigga what.
That's what we want play. That's what we want players to do now. Stick with their own team and build from the ground up and all that bullshit.
I understand that, but then
I understand that, but It's
I
not
don't
like
agree. No,
Bradley
I
Bill's
don't agree
that
with it.
caliber.
I don't agree with it. I wish he would have left 2-3 years ago. I'm just saying, like
No,
that's
the
the
thing I hate
narrative
the
about
most is that he
players.
said
Like,
he wants to go to a place where he feels he can win, but then he just re-signed for that big contract. Says, "Oh, I want to be
Well, he not
one
turning
of
that
the
money
big."
down.
I'm
He
gonna
not
tell you,
turning that
hey
down.
I'm
D,
Are we
sorry, I care
serious?
about my legacy more than
you
money.
know who fucked that
But
up?
how do you? But that's
KD
you.
did
That's
though.
you. You're not him. He
I
wanted
know,
to get that.
I know. He
He
want
wants
that
to get to
money.
the
KD made
bag.
everybody mad about that again. They was over it with LeBron because he went back to Cleveland. Then KD did that one shit. They like, oh no, stick with your own team. You know what I'm saying? It was
What
all,
KD did was different. We're not going to even compare what
Yeah,
KD
but
did
I'm
KD
to
just
something different.
saying
everybody
it was
else.
all good. You could leave and go where you wanted. KD made it back where niggas got mad again. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no.
Because he did that. It was different though. Like that nigga went to a
It
team that
was
beat him
different. It
and
was
won
different.
73.
We all disagree with it, but KD felt like shit, nigga. I had to get in where I fit in. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah, but
was
he
gonna
didn't have to
dog
fit
him.
in on the super team.
hey, we can't
They
talk
were a
about him not having
borderline
no
super team
rings,
before
though.
him. They
We
were a
can't talk
borderline
about
super
him not
team
having
Hey,
no
before him.
shit.
hey,
No, for
hey, only
sure.
thing they gonna care about 25 years later is I got 2 of them
That
joints.
they yes, they will
You
always.
know what I'm
We will
saying?
always remember. We will
They gonna
always
say
remember.
Barkley ain't got none and I got a deuce. That's
And
all
he
they
a
gonna
top
care
10. And
about.
he a
I'm
top
pretty
10
sure.
scorer ever
I'm
too.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Barkley was to join the Bulls. He'll have two too. Nigga have 5-6 rings actually. Let's be
He
Yo,
might.
realistic
imagine,
now.
imagine if
He
Shaq
joined
joined
the
the Bulls.
Rockets.
Right?
They
Like what
just
are we
won.
talking about right now?
They just won. The Rockets had just won, and he
Hey,
couldn't get the job done.
can we backtrack to about like I don't know 8 hours ago? Did you Primo? You caught Ox Stream earlier, like around 3 o'clock.
No, hell no. I was.
You
I
ain't so
probably.
you ain't so you ain't hear about the potential boxing match or the boxing card coming up.
Who about the box?
Oh shit, me and Ticket.
Oh yeah, that's
Yo,
that's what
I
I
would pay
want.
money. They need to
That's
put that on
that
pay per
that.
view. On
I
God.
got money on you, Bob. I feel like Ticket don't really
Oh,
got
what
hands in that.
happened, Ox?
Break
Y'all,
it down.
y'all ain't seen that. Y'all ain't see that panel episode where he had.
Bro, I came through and spent a couple dollars at the end, and you had pulled out, said you had to go to the airport. That's the only
Okay.
one I seen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when I was like probably a day or two before that. He had said he was like, you know what, Ryan, let's do he said let's do like a PC boxing. Let's do like some celebrity boxing. We can get paid. We could put something together and get some money. He said that and I kind of like parked up. I was like, okay, what's he talking about? And he said, yeah, first Mars so I can knock his ass out.
He want to fight Mars.
He went for the little guy.
Yeah, you were just like,
Bro, he
oh,
want to
no,
fight a
no
little
weight
boy.
class.
That's some
Fuck
weak stuff
out of
right
here.
there.
So,
They
but
both
you know,
like top 5.
you know, we laughed
He is
about
just
it.
talking
We laughed.
shit, probably.
Yeah,
on that
we
side.
laughed
Yeah,
about
I
it.
know, bro.
He kept saying little shit. We was laughing about it, but then it came up for me and him. And I'm like, all right, well, shit, you said it, so nigga, let's get it in.
How tall is Ticket? How tall is Ticket? I know you like 6'8", right?
Yeah, I'm 6'8", bro. I'm not
They
really
about
all
the
the way
same
sure
size, ain't
how
they?
tall
They
Ticket is,
big.
or
They both some big
how
boys.
big he is, and then. But I know we somewhere close to the same weight class, so it'll be something cool, you know. But he talking some big money shit. So the way he talking, it's gonna take us maybe 6 months to line some shit up like that.
You just
He want to get paid off of that shit.
You should.
Fair enough.
So I mean,
Y'all definitely get paid off.
if we gonna be in the ring punching on each other, nigga,
we getting paid.
We
We
can't.
not
doing
that for
you
free.
definitely should get
But
And
that's how I was
still
thinking.
trying to hoop too.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Got to do the other.
Y'all definitely should do the hoop.
But that's what
Because
I'm
I'm a
thinking.
man first.
I'm already
I'll
thinking.
talk to you about a dispute before I just put my hands up on you.
Yeah,
I'm
already instantly thinking about it. Like if we're gonna do some shit like that, some PC
gonna
boxing,
get some money.
We got to get paid for it, and that's what my mind out already. But I'm not thinking.
Because
like,
guess what? Ain't no
thinking,
celebrity boxing matches with us, baby.
Yeah, fact. So I'm thinking.
Real
That's where my head at. I'm already thinking about it. But he came out and said a bigger number than I was even thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he started talking that way, I'm looking at all the angles. Like, all right, we could for sure get some sponsors and maybe get some other probably bigger YouTube names or whatever that to get involved and to where me and Ticket won't even have the main card or the main
Man,
event.
we could promote that so no Ticket.
He was talking Showtime boxing
Ticket
money.
gas to be on the main card because niggas want to see him get punched
Oh,
in
God.
the mouth so bad.
And Ticket versus Bob is the perfect fight, bro. It ain't gonna get no much better.
That's the only reason I brought it up. Not even written. I don't even want to say beef, just a dispute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some was said, you know, same shit with you. Some was said.
What we doing is different, man. He ain't even. I'm talking basketball with him. We could just talk hoops.
Yeah, that's what I had said though, and I had already.
That's what I really want to see.
I had already hit Shaq and LeBron up about it though, because I'm like we was talking to basketball, the one-on-one basketball, and I'm like, we could do that. You know what I'm saying I'm definitely trying to hoop. You know what I'm saying? Definitely trying to hoop, but like I said about that too, I'm trying to get some money with that, and I'm definitely not gonna do that unless it's live stream. But then that nigga brought up some boxing shit. I'm like,
he bet not get in there and not know how to box.
I told that nigga. I said
that nigga better know how to fight.
Yeah, I said if we really gonna do that and we gonna take it, take it serious like that. We paying for getting, charging streams and all that shit. Nigga, you better get in the gym. Make sure
get in there. Cause shit, I got my nigga box that nigga right now. 6 months. He'll beat the fuck. He'll come on. He loves sports too. He is sports head. I'll have him on the live stream. Yeah. He cool as hell though. He ain't even on that.
But I'm on some shit like I came up here to talk basketball. But and I'm happy to get on the. I'm happy to get on the
time. It ain't basketball. When he talk basketball, I might agree with him.
Yeah,
we might agree sometime. I agree.
Right up. But my grievance. This my only grievance. And I know you feel me on this. If my job description got to be that I got to sit up here for 3 hours and let this nigga talk to me crazy.
Yeah,
I can't defend myself. And you're not gonna let me get my shit off because we can't, you know what I'm saying? It's bad for the brand to talk shit to Ticket. Then I'm cool, nigga. I don't really want to do this shit.
Yeah, I'm good, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta do it. Like, I'm cool. I like to do it. I want to do it, but I'm not gonna do it if
I like to talk this shit.
Yeah, I like talking basketball, but if we gonna be on here calling each other hoe ass niggas and
dick sucking, I ain't for that, my nigga.
I want to fight now.
Yeah, that's what I do. I like to get by. I ain't about to get into that because I'm respectful, bro. I'll never tell him. I will never tell a grown man to suck my dick, no matter how angry the basketball conversation.
Yeah, on some whole shit.
On my mama, bro. Like nobody does that where I'm from. You will get killed for that. Somebody will murder you. Like my life precious. I cherish my shit, and I think the world is small, bro. You will see people that you will never think you will see. You know what I'm saying?
You can't just say anything you want, nigga.
They'll come back to bite you on the ass.
Hell yeah,
but
bro.
That's all it is. It ain't on no crazy.
It's all about respect.
Yeah, but that's what. So that's all D Reed I just brought up that stream. It ain't no malicious shit.
No, it ain't no beef or nothing.
It ain't no fuck you, this and that. But we don't. I think we've all realized we done had enough back and forths to make a little buzz about it. So let's see what happens.
Listen,
I just think it's funny. He was like, "Oh, I respect these dudes. We family." And then the next sentence, "Oh, you a lying ass motherfucker."
See,
that's just the funniest shit.
Yeah, you just can't just out me. Like my daddy ain't gonna tell me love me behind closed doors, then call me a bitch in front of family. Like we gonna have a problem.
Yeah, I was watching that panel episode. Yeah, I was just like, it was a great episode. I just did not like the fact that nigga Ticket was trying to discredit Jokic. It was very nasty.
It was getting kind of annoying.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. Like, and I seen it over the past, like this whole playoffs. He used if in a lot of his arguments. That way he can argue both sides. He's never wrong. The same
That's
shit
how
he
he
did.
always do it, though.
Right, the same shit he did with Jimmy. He said if Jimmy win Finals MVP, he'll be over D Wade. But because he said if, he could
Never.
come on the
Like,
panel
what
the
the
next day and
fuck?
be like, "Oh, Jimmy ain't do it. Jimmy ain't shit." Da 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 da. But
Jimmy ain't
on the
never
other
been
side,
better than
Jimmy
D
still
Wade.
right, but he'll still say in the same breath, "Oh, Jimmy did more with less. He got a team for you know what I'm saying." So he arguing both sides, and that's the same thing with Jokic. Like he
Yeah,
said,
you
he
know,
don't.
that's how you be that's how you be a politician, though. You know what I'm saying? That's how
But
you.
that's the Skip
You know,
Bayless effect.
Yeah, he
You could
never
He's a
say a
wrong.
black
bunch of
That's
Skip
why
shit.
Bayless.
like he
No,
can argue
I'm just
both
saying though, he
sides no
don't do
matter
that for
what
no other
topic get
player.
brought up.
He
Listen,
don't do that for no other player.
Skip Bayless know the game. Don't think Skip Bayless is a dummy. He know what the fuck he doing up there. Just like Ticket. He know what he doing. He could talk correct basketball, but buffoonery sells.
Yeah, it gets a lot more.
I just generally think he just doesn't like Jokic.
Oh, no,
I don't
He
know
don't
about
like
that.
LeBron. Jokic, he hate
He don't like
LeBron.
neither one of them.
Cause he play like LeBron. He passed the rock. He wanna the people. If you from the Michael Jordan era, you just really want somebody to pull up from 25 feet, 20-foot
just sink it.
fadeaways and sink them in. You don't want people to play basketball no more like
That's probably
that.
why he hates Draymond Green too, because he's
Yeah, you don't want them type of people. You want Kobe. You know what I'm saying? You want that type of you love it because if you before Michael Jordan came, it was a team game. Like Larry Bird passed it to Parrish and everybody passed. Jordan came and they was like, oh yeah, you just got to shoot it. If you don't make the last shot, you ain't good enough. And that's been the narrative ever since.
It was quite. And he brought up injuries. It was quite disgusting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. How are you gonna bring up injuries and then only
He's like,
bash
oh,
Jokic when he lost because
I
of his
don't see this
injuries?
as a healthy Clippers team. The Clippers
Doesn't
have
make
done
it didn't make any sense, bro. Don't bring up injuries. Jokic hasn't had a healthy team. This is his first time he had a healthy team in 2 years and won a championship. So don't bring up
What's
no
up,
injuries.
And been an animal.
What's the word, fellas?
Guns and buns. That's
Context.
crazy.
we just working on recapping the season a little bit. I want to matter of fact, now that context has jumped in, let's refocus. Let's go back around, and I'll just ask y'all, what was y'all most disappointing teams? What was the most surprising team for y'all though? I'm gonna start with you again, Big Storm. What team surprised you the most? What team you thought was gonna be weak as fuck?
The Jazz.
The Jazz.
Bro, they was out there, man. They could have made the plan if everyone didn't get hurt. They surprised me because everyone thought they were gonna be like straight up ass and tanking and just be terrible, but they were pretty good. Also, the Kings.
Stupid. Them niggas stupid. They should have tanked.
Facts.
Yeah, them niggas done for that. But I was saying at the beginning of the year, bro. I think it was you and J Rod.
Yeah,
them niggas should have tanked. I don't know what they were doing.
What about you, Bush, man?
The Knicks. Like, I thought the Knicks were going to be like an 11 seed. I don't even think they was going to be in the play-in. But Jalen Brunson was going crazy. Put them at a they were top 5 seed this season. Made it to the second round. Took the Miami Heat 6 games. The team that made the finals. Definitely the Knicks.
Cleveland.
Yeah, beat Cleveland. Like, definitely the Knicks.
No one had them past Cleveland. Not a single
I didn't. I definitely thought I had.
I thought Cleveland was going to the Eastern Conference.
What about you, Primo? What team surprised you? It was much better than you thought they would be.
Sacktown, baby. Come on, man. The Sacktown. They did their thing this year. We seen it come, but Sabonis and them ain't really do nothing before. Sabonis had a squad before.
Yeah.
De'Aaron ain't really have a squad, but we didn't expect them to come top 5 seed. Really was the second seed to me. Because Memphis lost all their players like that.
That's a fact.
What about you, Tex? Well, you missed the first question, so go ahead and answer both. Who was your what team disappointed you the most, and what team surprised you the most?
So who disappointed me the most? That's actually a good question. Let me do the supply.
That picture?
Yeah, let me.
Hold up.
Nah, man, this is
No,
you good, man. Nah, listen, That's what life is all about, man. Y'all know what life's all about. Guns and buns,
my
man. That's
nigga
all
That's
it's
crazy,
about.
bro. That's a
Guns and
crazy
buns,
profile
man.
picture,
together.
yo.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a W. It's a W though. It's a W.
Yeah, but to answer the question, right? Most surprising team to me is a tie between Indiana and OKC. I didn't expect them to jump out the gate the way that they was. I know I'm a big Halliburton fan, but I was kind of skeptical to see if Kenny like handle, the grind of being like that number one guard, like, you know what I mean, the lead guard to lead his team. And he
I
proved
wish
that.
y'all still had him, Mox.
Listen,
Nah, they good with Sabonis.
I think that they prove. I think Halliburton proved that he is a premier guard in the league, and I just look forward. And I love the way that Benedict Mathurin definitely showed out. So like I'm excited to see that. For the disappointing team, it probably the other surprising team for me was OKC. That was the top. Was OKC. The way that they was fighting throughout the whole year, you know what I mean? Like still making it to a play-in, showing that it doesn't matter. Like the experience, they got a little bit of that playoff feel with the playing game, and I think they have a lot of room to grow. And I like Jalen Williams a lot. The most disappointing team for me was got to be Primo's team, got to be the Cavs, man. I mean, to be honest with you, and not to say throughout the year they disappointed me, is just where I had them standing. And what I thought they had the capability, I thought they was going to be like battling for the Eastern Conference championship. You know what I mean? With the other top teams. So like that, to me, that was probably the most disappointing team for me, to keep it a band with you.
On a contest, you said they was going to be battling for the Eastern Conference. You think they had a chance of beating the Bucks?
I think that yes, to be honest with you, because of I think that Garland
matchup.
And the matchup I think fits a little bit better, besides them lacking that corner three. And I didn't, obviously they gave up Kevin Love and they gave up the shooting and shit. But I think that Donovan Mitchell could have done a number on the Bucks, to be honest with you. I think
but it's a bad matchup for both teams because the Bucks with Giannis, they're going to
No, I mean, listen. I'm gonna keep it a
Evan
band
Mobley and Jarrett Allen. Nothing offensively.
They shouldn't have gave up Kevin Love yet.
But
that was crazy.
I'm gonna say, muffle. I'm gonna say this though, Bulls, just to keep it a band with you. I didn't think Evan Mobley was gonna get ragdolled and Jarrett Allen was gonna get ragdolled the way that they was.
So by Mitchell Robinson was crazy. They were getting outplayed. He outplayed both of them
by Mitch. Mitch like that though.
Nah, he is.
Mitch is nice,
but damn,
he shouldn't be outplaying both of them.
But not both of y'all though.
Come on,
but Donovan Mitchell got to give me 25 to 30 points. I need that every night.
Garland wasn't good either.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Just
Garland played good one game and Mitchell didn't.
And I'm gonna shoot you some.
Mitchell had like 38 in the first game.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you some bail.
In the last
Primo. Garland, I think is just going through the learning curve. Like, you know what I mean? This was his first playoff experience, like really getting in the trenches with it. And I think and Tibbs was a great way to learn like how to be a lead point guard, figuring it out, trying to, and I think he learned bounce back.
Scraps.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he was dealing with scrappy, experienced guards like Brunson. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah.
Tibbs ain't had a star in so long. He had Jimmy again.
He still don't really got a star like that. Jalen Brunson's nice, but he
he's nice, but they definitely need help. They definitely need help for sure.
Like he can only do so much.
Julius Randle is so bad. Like, man, if they didn't have Julius Randle, they could have made the Eastern Conference Finals.
Go ahead.
Don't buy into that, bro. Julius Randle is not.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Julius Randle isn't like unplayable. He's just kind
of no.
He played bad.
I think it's just the meme saying Julius Randle's ass.
Bro, let me tell you what Julius. Just imagine. Hold on, let me tell you too. Just imagine if Giannis took nothing but step back threes and mid range them shots. That's what he is.
That's way different. Bro.
In the clutch.
That's not even the same thing at all.
He's not a good. He's just not a good shooter.
He'll do that in crunch time.
He shoot 3-4 times better than Giannis. They're not even on the same.
Yeah,
I don't think he's that much better. No, he's better, but
I mean, you might not think so, but he's a much better shooter than Giannis.
He's a better shooter than Giannis, but to be fair,
it's not that big.
It's not.
is?
Yeah.
That nigga
Who
suck.
y'all talking about?
Julius Randle.
Julius Randle.
Hey, who sucked, Primo?
Julius Randle was not a good
Julius
shooter.
Randle. I
I know,
hate
but
it.
I'd rather choose Julius Randle.
Bro,
with a
that
gunshot
one
than
game,
Giannis.
Julius Randle blew the game. Jalen Brunson was on fire.
Oh
He
yeah, that
came
was.
through and shot a step back for no reason. I said, "What the fuck? What did you do that for?"
Ox, you
It
know
was
that
against the
Bro,
Lakers.
if
bro,
you
we're
on
not
the
even going
court
to talk
seeing that,
about.
You
it's
remember that
nothing
context?
Julius Randle. You know that.
Yeah,
Ox.
I'm for sure gonna be
It
pissed
was
playing
against the
with
Lakers.
Bro, he don't even give effort on defense, bro. He go shoot a step back 3 from 30 feet and then let the
Bro,
nigga score on the other end.
Bro,
He's not good, bro.
Jalen Brunson was killing the Lakers, and Julius Randle blew the game for sure. I seen it. I was like, "Oh yeah, beautiful. Thanks."
Wait, hold on. I got a question. Is Evan Fournier that bad where he don't get any?
Nah, he not that bad. Evan Fournier could have helped the team, some team this year.
I was about to check. I remember Evan Fournier.
He can help them team, but his contract is. Ain't he making like 20 million?
Ain't been right since he said that one shit. Look what he do to the Celtics, or what he say? Watch the tape.
Yeah, that was wild. Let me ask this though. I want to ask you guys this. Like after seeing like the Nuggets perform and stuff like that, do you think that Melo would have done well coming off the bench on the Nuggets?
Melo would have been done well on the Cavs.
Carmelo?
Yeah, Carmelo Anthony. Yeah.
I can see him.
With these Nuggets.
I can see it. Jokic can feed him like corner threes or jump shots or something.
He should have been able to play for that Nuggets team.
Yeah, no, I think they kind of did a disservice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I
don't like the way they did Melo.
Yeah, I feel like.
Wait, didn't they give his number away?
Yeah, it's Jokic number. No?
Jokic is wearing it.
Oh, I'm tripping.
I mean, Melo could have been the seventh, eighth man on any team in the NBA.
Honestly, bro, Melo on the Cavs would have been a perfect fit.
Melo could have came and played 14, 15 minutes for anybody.
Right.
My thing is this: is Melo's like my one question? I understand how Dwight didn't get picked up by a team, Boogie didn't get picked up by a team.
Boogie, no. The White and Melo, yes. The Boogie, no.
But look, Boogie's still better.
Boogie nice though.
No, but my thing is, who'd rather have a backup?
Boogie still thinks he's that guy, bro. Boogie still thinks he's that star player.
Hold on, fam. Boogie still play like better than half the centers in the NBA.
Half the big niggas for sure.
He better than half these niggas.
I know who could have used Boogie. The Lakers.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say about Evan Fournier, dude. Imagine Evan Fournier on the Lakers just coming off their bench.
They needed another big though.
Three-point shooter who can turn up big.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they had nobody.
There's another 4 or 5 teams that could have used Boogie or Dwight.
100%. Sure. I agree with you. How do you feel about How you feel about Dwight wanting to play backup minutes for the your team for the Kings?
Well, I said multiple times. I said multiple times this season. We need to go get Dwight. We need to bring him back over here before the playoffs. I was saying that in December. Like,
facts.
Why would we not?
Yep.
That would the Grizzlies. They could have got Melo. They need some vets. Bad.
That would have neutralized Looney. No cap. I feel like that would have neutralized Looney. All them 20 rebounds and all that's a dub.
Yeah, he was going nuts.
That's definitely true. Yeah, Looney was hooping.
It'd be like that. There's a lot of teams right now and we're not. Shit, we might not even be one of them. We might not even. I don't know what our GMs are thinking about. Or our GM, he might not even feel that way. But there's a lot of teams in the NBA right now that's like, damn, why didn't we get the White? Why didn't we pick up Boogie? Why didn't we give Carmelo a couple minutes? There's a lot of teams in the NBA sitting back thinking that right now. Like,
why didn't they get nobody?
The Suns are thinking that right now too. They like we should have got Dwight and Melo.
Yes. Sure. I mean, you got Campaign running crazy minutes. You got Torrey Craig.
Yeah, you got TJ Warren. Like,
you got Adam Rain.
Like,
fucking Terrence Ross.
They could have loaded up. The Suns.
Terrence were like, bro, Jesus Christ, their bitch was so bad.
You got to think about Boston too. Boston, when Danilo got hurt in the summertime playing.
Boston, they know
that they should have. But they know that they should have picked up Carmelo. Instead of that, we got Mike Muscala.
The Cavs should have picked up
Coach ain't
Carmelo.
nothing, though.
Play?
I keep telling you that dude is a fraud. He
Wait,
ain't
who's a fraud?
nobody. That they should have kept Ime and Doka on there. All this.
No, they shouldn't. They should have
No,
They
fired
couldn't
him.
have.
They
They
couldn't.
couldn't have, bro.
They couldn't. He was doing
Because
too
he
much.
was. The thing about it is, Primo.
He was wilding, bro.
Yeah, they
was
told him to
crazy.
stop.
How am I
and he-
wilding?
No, Primo.
I'm not
Pete,
married.
listen, hold on. No, what he was doing, he's is like in the workplace. They tell him like, yo, like you gotta chill. You can't do that, and he's still hitting Shorty up. Like
He still was doing
like
it,
she
bro.
could, because what happens is look, Primo. She could turn back and blame the organization. Like, yo, I told you he's been bugging out. He like, you know what I mean, and turn into a harassment, yo, bro.
Yeah, she can sue him. She could have sued
He
herself.
can't
Yes,
sue shit. It was a
Yes, she can.
consensual
Workplace
relationship.
harassment in the organization I told
yes,
you.
he can,
Yeah, but
bro.
it's
The
workplace
Celtics,
harassment.
they
You
literally
can't
said
blame him.
they
The
literally
sexual
told him to stop.
harassment is the
This
other
before
way
it even went
around.
public. This is before it even went public. They told Ime to stop, and he kept continuing to do it. They had no choice but to
Who
fire him.
told him to stop?
The organization did.
The organization, bro, the execs.
They're like, yo, chill the fuck out. And he's like, nah.
Why did they tell her to stop? What is she doing here?
And he did that to Nia alone, bro. Are you
Yeah,
serious?
Yeah,
Man, nigga do it
two
to
L's.
anybody.
That's two
It
L's.
don't
facts.
matter.
But I'm gonna say this though, so
the unmarried man get punished for the married woman.
yeah, because he gotta control. You the coach. You gotta control.
Bro, they told the nigga to stop.
It don't got nothing to do with their marital status.
Not the coach.
It's all about. It don't got nothing to do with the marital status though. It's all about.
Why is your wife here?
work-in-law.
Bro, what they got to do with him?
Nah, well, look, one of them, the first, she worked on the first chick. The first one, she was the what you call it, like the travel planner. She was on staff.
Yeah,
that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just one person.
It wasn't one joint. Yeah, it wasn't one joint.
I'm just saying though, man.
Come on, and you know
there's no way they can keep him on the bench, bro. It's dumb. Like you fucking.
You gotta get rid of this nigga.
He's smashing everybody. What is
Yo,
this?
how you gonna get rid of her and her husband cut the checks?
Yeah, he cut the checks.
That's facts.
You can't get her out of there. And you gotta think about it.
You just
Primo.
said it was two of them.
It was one of them. So look, it was one. She was like on the staff and took care of like like a tour manager.
Yeah,
she was basically that. The second one was married to the like
so
one of the vice presidents of the whole organization.
Yeah, one of the VPs. VPs, I think of.
No, they gotta cut the bid. Dude gotta cut the bid.
Nah.
That's his wife. What are we talking about right now, bro? What?
Like, we can't do that.
Hold on, Bulls, man. Yo, Primo, this ain't the Mac, nigga. We not.
Nigga, we gotta cut her.
This is
business.
This is corporate.
This is business.
This ain't no player shit though.
Man, he listen.
This the NBA. What are we talking about right now? You can't be going out doing stuff like that.
Primo,
This is
like he going by the rules of the game. This is a different type of game, Primo. It's a different.
Yeah, the game is the game when it comes to women, man. Ain't none of that. Ain't none
not in
of
corporate
that.
America, big dog. Not
you get me too.
Listen, man. Cut her off. Listen,
he gonna cut his own wife off. It's crazy, bro.
What the hell?
Nah, Primo,
cut her off.
Hey, you gotta.
Talking about.
Hey, but some of y'all, everybody, look. If some of y'all viewing, y'all wasn't there for the 24-hour stream, and if you missed it, you'll never see it again. So y'all don't know what we know. Y'all didn't hear some of Primo answers. You know what I'm saying? So
all I know is I was the first one on and one of the last ones off. That's what I never forget that shit.
But I don't know if y'all know this yet, but I'm doing that once a month though. So you know what I'm saying? The beginning of every month is gonna be, a viewer and subscriber appreciation stream.
My little pretty chick mad at me right now.
Oh hell.
Man, shit, man.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's crazy that stream doesn't go on, man. Especially the
but for me, I'm kind of happy it's gone now.
It's gone.
Yeah,
I
I told you.
ain't though, because like when you really think about it though, like that shit was like when you really
that was some legendary moments.
like
I'm not gonna
it
hold you.
was
There was some
really
legendary
like some shit though. Like it
But
wasn't just
The
regular
Gaki was
shit
at an
though.
all
Like that
time
shit
high,
went
bro.
from basketball to music to life, back to
Facts.
basketball to.
But look though, D Reed though, we lived it though. We experienced it. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, that shit was fire. I'll never forget it. I swear, I'll never forget that shit.
When we start talking about MJ, bro, it got real nasty, bro.
I'm mad I missed the last part when Primo got on because I heard it got crazy on the like the last 8 hours.
Yeah, it was wild, bro. It got heated.
Was crazy.
I was trolling like crazy, bro.
Because we was taking up for Pippen, and niggas don't like that.
Oh yeah, it went crazy for Pippen. Y'all was wilding out for Pippen. But I'm gonna say this, like just
I always take up for Pippen.
Oh, my fault, Ox. No, I was just saying, like, so who do y'all think is gonna have the bounce back season? I mean, you know, depending on Ja Zion, like who you guys think is gonna have the bounce back season? Don't let Primo.
Like we talking about playoffs or like regular season.
No. In terms of these two guys right here, Guns and Buns.
Don't let women make you crash out, man.
Facts, bro. Facts.
My mama told me
never
do that.
It ain't gonna be Ja though. Context, you know. I'm gonna tell you why.
He gonna be suspended. He deserves to be suspended.
Hold on. Hey, Bulls fan, you gotta stop cutting niggas off, bro.
My fault, bro.
Hey, I'm about to tap out.
Go ahead, Ox.
Tap out, y'all. What's on with y'all?
Yo, you already know, D.
All right, D.
Yep, yes, sir.
I'm being the land tomorrow, D.
Hey, we gonna shoot me a DM on Instagram. My IG the same name as my shit right here.
I'm about to go to Taste of Jamaica.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Ocho Rios or whatever, but hit me up. Salute to y'all.
But shit, it's not gonna be Ja because you know, y'all remember Adam Silver said he's going make his announcement after the season's over. The season's over, so now we just waiting for it. And I think he's done for the season.
Yeah, he might drop the anvil for sure.
Yeah, I think he damn near got to though.
Yeah, listen,
I don't think that. My bad.
Prim, you go. Go.
I don't think he deserved to get suspended for the season. I think he needed though, just to you need to reassess life for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in the long run it'd be better for him.
For sure.
Facts.
Yeah, I just think he need a reality check, man. One time, you could lose all.
I think he needs to get out of Memphis. That didn't go for him.
It ain't Memphis or nothing. You live in the best part.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they didn't do some free for him to go.
He got access to everything. It don't matter where he gonna be at. You know what I mean?
If you want to be around that shit, that's how you be around.
Yeah, that's how you get down.
And you can find that in any city
with a basketball team in it.
Especially, that's another thing. Any city that has a basketball team in it for sure. But you can go to any regular size city in the country, in the world, damn near, and find that element if that's what you want to do.
He like this shit.
It's a mentality thing. Yeah, it's a mentality.
Enjoy that shit. He need to spend it meditating and getting his chakras.
He need to just.
It's fine because he don't come from it though. That's probably why. If you come from it, you understand. You understand.
He moved. He moved like he just got you feel me? Like you said, the first time somebody touched a hammer, he oh my God, he losing his mind. It's like his first time touching a hammer, bro. I gotta keep doing it.
And you allowed to catch one. It shouldn't even be that surprising for you.
Man, for real. But that's like the first time you get your noodle wet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And now he just
a freak, man.
Yeah, listen. Speaking of which, man,
he's supposed to be a player.
Bulls, you was gonna say something? My fault. I didn't want to cut you off. You was gonna say something?
Go ahead.
I just say he just doing it because he don't come from it, bro. That's basically it.
Yeah. I was gonna say this just to add on, and I don't know how you guys feel about it. There's been rumors that Charlotte is thinking about trying to trade for Zion since they have the number 2 pick.
That'd be stupid, Tex.
Oh my goodness!
It don't got nothing to do with the broad. It don't got nothing to do with the broad. That shit. If you ask me, that ain't even no big deal, especially to the team. Okay, you out here paying bitches It's a bunch of cats in the NBA that's tricking they
that's a
check
fact.
off.
That
You know
ain't
what I'm saying?
nothing.
So it don't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, can you be healthy for give me Zion, give me 55 games, Zion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me
Zion,
40. Give me 45.
Give me 50. Fuck 55. Give me 50 games, Zion,
Right.
and I'll consider trading for you. If
Right.
Charlotte trades for Zion right now, and if they give up a lottery pick,
Yeah.
man, somebody need to lose their job.
I don't think it's that bad though, because Zion,
That's
the
terrible.
boy like
he's on the
girls,
court.
man. I'm
That's
cool
terrible.
with that.
Okay, so let's look at it.
Are you allowed to fuck bitches? You a grown ass man.
Yeah,
True,
that.
true that.
Hey, I got
Bro, I
bread.
could care less about what
I
he
don't care
doing in
what
his
they
personal
do.
life.
They
I got
porn
bread.
stars. I don't give a fuck. Strippers. I love strippers, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
I'm-
We fucking these bitches, nigga, for sure.
Hey,
Nah, they the
man.
greatest. I'm gonna hold you.
Shout
They the
out to
greatest.
Shaq D.
I was.
They cool
man.
as hell too. They cool as hell too.
Shit. Hey, look. If I end this stream in the next 45 minutes, bro, I'm finna go to the strip club down the street.
Right.
Bro,
No,
Oh
cap.
damn!
I'm in Portland, bro. 30 strip clubs. I'm going to the strip club. I'm gonna be at Rules and Beaverton right there.
Fire.
Bro, I would have been worse than Matt.
Me personally, I can care less about what he does in his personal life. That's his business.
Right there.
Unless you're doing what Ja was doing, that's different.
Right.
But that's
They
his
impact
business.
Other people. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Man,
I
what?
agree with y'all.
They
But
lucky
I'm
it
gonna say
ain't
this.
me. I'll have
go ahead, my fault.
Cherokee over here. It'll get real. I have them in here. They lucky. I ain't got that bread.
But Ox, I'm gonna say this though.
Real quick,
go
Tess,
ahead.
I'm just saying though, like,
Yeah.
if I'm in the league, if y'all give me a $200,000, $20 million contract, I'm gonna pay a couple tuitions, bro.
Yeah, I got
I'm
it.
gonna go
man.
crazy.
I'm gonna pay a couple
Wagon
tuitions.
for you.
You gonna get that rafter lifted up in the strip club. You gonna get that jersey lifted up in the rafters.
And I'm not even necessarily talking about a strip club though, but like,
yeah.
No,
you
I'm
know what
just
saying?
giving
I'm
straight up.
I'm talking about somebody that's really a marine biology major.
Right.
Yeah.
Geeky and wear glasses. Like, yeah. Come on. I know what's up.
And I'm gonna
I'm
fly you
paying
to
couple of
your
lawyers and
favorite place.
doctors. Yeah. We're
Straight
gonna
up.
graduate.
Oh, you
up here.
biologist? Come on, baby. How much that here for?
Come to this.
I
dig
got
our scholarship. I dig it. The art scholarship. I dig it.
But you know
What's
what
the
though?
point
I
of
know
having
where
the
you're gonna
band?
be. I know where you're gonna be. I know what couch you're gonna be on after every practice.
I
You know what
got
I'm saying? Go ahead.
Hello,
We chilling, baby. I'm gonna play Call of Duty. Do your homework.
I'm on Tia Cooper.
You
I'm gonna
know?
be right
Come
up on her.
Hey, these volleyball players. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all know
Volleyball players.
the World Series of softball this over. I watch
Oh,
it.
oh yeah. Oh
Every
yeah.
year.
Oh
Every
yeah.
year.
That's a fact. Yo,
I'm putting
did you watch
Cuban on your
the
neck.
Dominican team? Oh, yo, when you get a chance, go watch the Dominican team volleyball team.
Oh, I know.
If you know, you know.
Oh, you talking about
Lord.
volleyball? Yeah, on the volleyball team. Come
Yeah,
on,
the
man.
Dominican.
Okay,
Listen,
Hold
watch
on.
the Dominican volleyball team.
Y'all
If
can't
you
be
know,
mad. Y'all
you
can't be
know.
mad at this young man.
Man,
I'm not mad at him at
rollie
all,
on her,
man. He got all that money. He can do whatever he want to do.
Man,
But I'm gonna ask
I
y'all a
put
question
the
though.
bust down on all of them.
No. I'm
Niggas
gonna
Everybody
say this.
getting
niggas
rolled,
out here
but she fuck with me.
Green, my fault.
You're
I
done.
didn't mean to cut you off, G. I'm gonna say this though, because a
You
lot
will
of
never
people
talk
saying,
to her again.
a lot of people saying like, yo, I don't understand, like, yo, why everybody on him, like saying like with the injury thing. Now I'm gonna keep this a band. I
That's
know
because
exactly
he
how I
hitting
feel when
everything.
you get.
Now I get why he always injured. Boy,
Yes,
you gotta slow
because yo,
down.
listen. I'm gonna keep this 100. I've been in positions where I had to go I got some cheeks and I had to go do something physical afterwards. It definitely takes away from your legs. It is
for
not.
sure.
Well, ain't no
It's
excuse,
the
man. That ain't, well, Will Chandler was doing it. What was doing it? What we talking about right now?
No.
Magic was doing
You're
it.
spilling your
Magic
life
was the best.
You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
Magic might be the GOAT.
Will.
You need to set.
That nigga Will got 20,000.
Will.
You know what I'm saying?
Magic probably
that
got
life
more
for
than
us.
that.
That nigga was passing. That nigga was passing the smash.
Your life force out here, man. Just doing on Willie.
He literally.
You spilling your seed. You got to keep that. Let that help your body heal. You know what I'm saying? You got all these injuries. You need to save up your seed.
Was Will injury prone
That's
though?
gonna help you. You talking about one man. I'm talking about all men.
Magic, nigga.
You talking
Magic.
about two
Crushing
wild niggas.
shit.
Y'all talking about two wild niggas. I'm talking about everybody.
Dennis Rodman was
How the majority of us can stay healthier. You know.
But how was that? How was Will even doing that?
20,000. AI was crushing
shit. Crazy, bro.
Yeah. What's up, Sebastian?
I'm telling you, Will was putting up not only 50 on the court, he was putting up 50 off the court.
Facts,
those numbers are exaggerated a little bit.
Yeah, and let's be fair. Wilt was going against not basketball players. He was going against plumbers. He was going. I'm not jacking you. No. That was on.
He not lying.
I actually know the fact.
Yes,
till Jerry West came in.
They weren't.
Till Jerry West, Oscar Robertson came in.
Hold on, no, but they weren't plumbers. They weren't plumbers or fire truck drivers because they weren't good enough to be professional athletes. They were doing it because they weren't having the TV deals and stuff yet. It's just like the WNBA. They weren't.
I agree to some extent. Yeah. But a lot of them, Ox, dribble in circles. A lot of them.
Yeah, but if everybody dribbled,
a lot of them were bad.
A lot of them shot like Michael Jordan.
None of them, absolutely none of them were bad. All of them were good. None of them were bad.
You're lying. You're lying.
You're right. Everybody besides Bob Cousy. Yeah, you're right.
They just played weird.
It just looked a little different.
Bob Cousy, I just can't with Bob Cousy. I don't know why. I just don't know why.
This is my thing, Bulls fan context. If y'all two walk in the gym back then in the 50s and 60s, right? And they doing all that shit, and then all of a sudden y'all break out and y'all get a whoop 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 to the, and they look at him like, hold on, do that one more time. And next thing you know, they gonna be like, all right, come on, check up. They're going whoop whoop whoop.
No, I'm not hitting that.
That's on God. That's
after you show them, like, nah, this is what you do with the ball. They go, y'all.
They had somebody doing it.
Y'all show it to them 2 times, and then you gonna come back the next day. You gonna be mad as fuck.
All that dribbling.
To be fair, as soon as Jerry West, Oscar Robertson came in the league,
all these guys were superior athletes, bro. Like these cats wasn't no regular nerdy.
They could dribble,
can't run. These dudes was fast. They weren't little. They could.
You know why they couldn't do that shit? The coach wasn't going for that shit, all that dribbling and all.
Exactly.
That's true.
That was nigga ball. They like,
they're not going with that hootenanny. They're not doing that chucking and jiving on the court. They ain't all that.
Go watch the Pistol Pete documentary. It'll tell you all about it. They hated his game. He didn't get recognized until later.
Yeah, for sure.
I know that.
Because he was definitely moving like Jay Will. Like he was moving like
he was going crazy.
Better than Jay Will.
Just like I tried to tell Gabe, he got mad during that.
He was like Luka.
Y'all act like Jerry West wasn't 6'4" with damn near a 40-inch vertical.
Nah, Gabe was just chatting, bro. He was just chatting. Talking about some JJ Redick.
He
said
JJ
Redick.
Do y'all know how?
Yeah, he said he was better than JJ Redick.
But do y'all know how good of an athlete Danny Ainge was?
Nah, he was.
Bob, I just said Bob Cousy. Bob, I said nobody else.
Pete was like Steph Curry. People don't know that. Pistol Pete shot 35-foot jumpers.
I need film on that. I need tape on that.
He was a monster.
I'm talking about cats before the 3-point line.
Yeah, before the 3-point line, Pistol Pete was already pulling them Curry shots.
So let me ask you. Hold on. Let me ask
that Harif dude.
I
forgot his name.
I want to ask this, and then
he was bigger.
Hold on, panel. Do you think athletes have improved? Like with the athleticism, or do you think it just comes out in different forms now? Like, do you think it's just the same type of athlete? Like, how do you think athleticism has evolved throughout the time?
I think athletically wise, athletes they're the same. But I do think there's this stuff, and I guess you can call it evolution, but I call it just we do this much, and then we like, well, okay,
we study.
It's kind of like self-interest, like with my sons. I got my son. I had him like doing this, like jumping, where I got like the little bands. I'll put him on his waist. I have him. Okay, now jump up here and get your legs running. He like, okay, I can't do that, and I'm like, just try it. He do it. He like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. I'm like, yeah, because you don't know your body like that.
Right.
So once you push yourself to one extreme, and then you try the next one. And then you try something else, then it's like, okay, well, I can do this now too. It's not you didn't just get more athletic. You know what I'm saying? You just we done already done all this shit. So now let's just try something else.
They duplicate your move.
Yeah. I got you.
Once Michael Jordan see Dr. J do what he do, Dr. J see Elgin Baylor do what he do. It go on and on and on and on, and then we
so more so creativity with the athleticism, right? Like
basically.
I could say that.
Yeah.
I think what he's saying is like even back then. So those were the athletes in that era, right? So like regular people, they were even more unathletic, right? So I think,
you gotta think the footage wasn't like it's now. Every single move they could show a reverse every time it go up. Connie Hawkins was athletic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Errol Dawkins, like for sure.
They was skywalking, and you don't get a whole bunch of footage because they pre-recorded a lot of that, and it was a lot of playoff games they was showing,
especially ABA. I would say that. For sure, I would say the ABA was super competitive. So I could see
Julius or Artis Gilmore.
Yeah,
Julius. It was Julius.
I can see that.
And Artis Gilmore, right?
Yeah,
Julius could dribble with both hands.
Yeah.
I see.
But the thing about it is, like, so for me, like, I understand what you guys mean.
But they, hold on, before you talk, they view dunking back then. It was weird. Like,
it was
before Dr. Dre, it was like dunking is just like the worst thing ever. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why Kareem.
It did not look fluid at all.
Kareem
it looked really
everybody.
They look down on people who dunked. That's crazy.
Kareem was way rawer than what they seen, because if you hear a Rucker Park story about Kareem, they'll tell you they did so many things. The NBA was different. It wasn't free back then.
It wasn't free flowing though. Yeah, I could see that.
It wasn't for you, the big man, to come up, cross you over, and hit a fadeaway. You know what I'm saying?
What's the best era of basketball in your opinion?
90s.
2000.
90s?
I would say.
I think it's.
Go ahead.
2000, 2010.
Yeah, the 2010s for me.
Like 95 to 2005.
That's both.
I can see that.
I'm kind of in that same ballpark with you, Ox. I kind of extended from certain. I'll take out certain years of the early 2000s and put in like the later 2000s, because that dead ball era, and like there was a lot of like miss. It was kind of like enforcers that didn't really have a purpose in the league. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for example, like let me see how can I say it? Like, I felt like towards the end of Kurt Thomas's career, towards the end of like PJ Brown career, like these guys, like that was like that era where it was like they kind of relied on one person to like generate
Michael Redd and them shooting.
Yeah,
but it was kind of like one star per team, and then everybody else was kind of like you know what I mean? Like,
that was early 2000s too, wasn't it? It was like one star, like a bunch of defensive players.
But
this era,
there was still
this
like
era's
this
good.
era
This is a good
right
era.
here, all right. The 2-star double, the parity. People ain't winning every single year.
It's
a very balanced league. It's a very balanced league.
It's balanced.
It definitely feels like the 80s, where it got the parity,
I bet the Nuggets don't
high
win
pace.
next year.
How was it balanced in the first round of playoffs? There was only one 7-game series.
Yeah, it wasn't balanced.
Well,
there was only
one. That's the first round.
In the
when
first
was the
round.
when was the 7-game series implemented? Because it was like a best of 5.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about this year specifically.
Oh, you're talking about this year? This year was.
Y'all said this year was so balanced. I'm saying
it wasn't
so balanced. How come there was only?
We're not talking about specifically this year. We're talking about the whole era.
Yeah,
we're talking about the era.
In this NBA,
it's been like
it's been 3 different champions. 4.
Yeah.
After the Super, okay, I can see what you mean. Like we
literally the Clippers is
Lakers.
And the dope part about it is that we not seeing the same two teams. Yeah. In the finals. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think that's better for the league compared to those. Oh, we're gonna have this back and forth. We know what's gonna happen.
Who got the Nuggets winning back to back?
I don't got the Nuggets. I don't.
I don't got the Nuggets.
I can see it, but I don't.
No, I could definitely see it unless like if they face the Bucks or the Warriors, they're cooked. But any other team,
when Shaq and Kobe went,
the Warriors don't move
they're
me.
going back.
I got the Nuggets going back to back, and I'm
Warriors. I got Warriors. I think I got Warriors repeat. I mean, I'm sorry. I think I got Nuggets repeat.
You don't think the Warriors can get better about Ox? The Warriors can
I don't
definitely
I
get
mean,
better.
I don't know.
I don't think it's over.
I think that might be fucked for a couple seasons.
Oh yeah, they
That's
are.
tough, bro.
That
I
new
think that
That's tough.
I think Sacramento gonna leapfrog them. If they see them next year, I don't think they're gonna beat.
Oh yeah, Sacramento gonna get that get back.
Especially if they upgrade from Harrison Barnes too.
Yeah,
Harrison Barnes is nice.
We're gonna upgrade from Harrison Barnes, then Keegan Murray's just gonna get better. So we'll see. But
Harrison
I
Barnes,
don't know how the Warriors are gonna keep on this year coming up. But I can see them bouncing back very quickly.
We're like a semi-final team, pretty much.
So Kristaps Porzingis can actually opt out and become an unrestricted free agent.
I did not know that. He better opt out. He better opt out.
Play option. Yeah,
Go to Golden State. Go to Golden State.
Well, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people after him. There's going to be a lot.
Kristaps in Golden State would be so it would be so great, bro. So good, bro. It's not
but
funny.
my thing is, do they got enough money to pay him?
Yes, they got enough to sign and trade Jordan Poole.
We're all pretty sure that
get Poole.
We're all pretty sure that what's his name?
Oh, yeah,
that
Jordan
Draymond is
Poole.
going to opt in.
Get Poole out of there. Get Kuminga out of there.
When what's his
trade
name?
him
When
back.
Kuminga too.
Draymond opts into that money, what are they going to do then? Because does that mean they're not going to pay Clay?
That's the issue.
Clay's probably going to take a pay cut.
He got it.
Clay not taking off.
Who are you
pay
telling
cut.
that?
I don't think he's
tell
going
that to
to
who?
take
Tell that to Clay? Yeah, all right.
Clay
Yes.
not taking off pay cut.
He better.
He gonna be like, pay me or pay me no attention.
We'll pay you no attention, nigga.
And watch him, bro. Nah, you don't want to do that, Primo.
Yes.
Because the Warriors is gonna look a whole lot different without Clay. Regardless if he's playing.
No, they ain't.
No. Listen, Homo Primo. You cannot replace his shooting threat. There is nobody
you can
in this
replace his
league.
shooting threat. He's not that shooter no more.
Nah,
It's the
he's
chemistry.
But they
all about the
still
chemistry.
check him like he is though. That's the thing about it. It don't matter if he's not. They still guard him and they game plan from the same exact way.
Get Bradley Beal over there, man. Let Bradley Beal play with Steph there.
That defense is cooked.
Clay makes the
You think Bradley Beal and Steph would be able to work together?
Yes.
Yeah, but the chemistry might not be as good as Steph and Clay.
How did they get Bradley Beal?
He got
Mad
Right,
trades
'cause
for
it's money.
max contract.
They about to lose all. It's a lot of paper they about to get up out of there.
Actually, I saw a trade.
Draymond need to go too.
Yeah, but Draymond, he gonna opt in to
They
30
need to get
mil.
rid of all them niggas but Steph.
Primo, he finna opt in to 30 mil.
Yes, he's opting in, gang. He's opting in for sure.
30
Just
ain't
keep Curry and
too much
Wiggins,
now.
if anything.
So for the Warriors, what they was thinking about doing, the trade that I saw would be Poole, Moody. You don't sign Clay back, and you Poole, Moody, and Kuminga for Beal.
For who?
For Beal.
That is just nuking your bench.
So you just let go of everybody.
All them bombs.
Just for Beal?
Get them out of here.
Now we're building around Steph, Bill, Jordan Poole. Wait, did you say Jordan Poole too?
No,
Get him out of
saying.
here.
No, Poole,
He the
Moody,
first.
and
He the
Kuminga.
main piece.
Okay.
Wiggins.
So you got Steph, you got Bill, you got Looney,
Wiggins.
you got Wiggins, you got Moody,
and Dre.
Damn.
That new CBA is about to kill you, bro.
Dre. So that's your first. That'll be your thing, and then you got to
and
fill
then
out your bench.
Draymond comes off the bench the next year. I mean, off the books the next year.
Yeah, he come off the books next year. Yep.
I don't know, man. You're nuking your bench.
That's a risky trade. That's a super risky trade for sure.
I would not do that. I would.
I don't think I would do it. I don't think I would do it. The other one that I saw another one. Hold on, let me just double check. I saw another one that was Philly would do Bradley Beal for Tobias Harris, Korkmaz, and two 2030 top 10 protected first round picks.
That's good.
2030.
What we talk about right now?
2030 is crazy, Ox.
Wait, no, what the new CBA can't even do that, though.
Fuck.
You can't trade that far.
Yo, Tex, where you see
A 2030
that?
pick for who?
That was on ESPN. Bobby Marks, the former GM, Bobby Marks.
Bobby Marks fucking dope.
13-year-olds.
He's on that Fenty.
Yeah, bro, he's
Oh,
smoking
13
dope for
year-olds.
real. What type of shit is that?
He's
You
older
get Tobias Harris,
Yeah, Tobias Harris. Over me? Over me?
Cork Moss, and
Over me, yeah.
30 picks.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Can't you
Yeah,
even
he lost
trade
me on
20,
that
30
one.
picks? That's like
Honestly,
At
that's
that point, the GM library, I don't even know if I'm going to be alive in 2 years.
really
Take
30.
that
Aren't your
risk.
kids like 13 dogs?
Yeah, like I'm setting this up for three GMs after me.
That's a factual. That's a factual.
Damn.
I don't think that's a good trade.
Bro,
I'm be
setting
honest
up
with
their
you.
lineage and getting fucked.
There is a
Yeah,
Knicks
right?
one though. There is a Knicks one that's not
Let's
that
hear
bad.
that one.
The Knicks
Who
one.
are we talking about right now? My fault. Who we talking about right now?
Bill. We're talking
Bradley
about Bradley
Beal.
Bill, Boostman.
The next one is hold on. The next one. Oh shit! Hold on, it faded. No, damn. Let me show you the other one. The Wizards one. The Wizards is Bertans, Tim Hardaway, Reggie Bullock, and 1 draft pick for Bradley Beal.
For Bradley Beal.
Oh my goodness, no.
Oh my goodness, no, it's hilarious.
Hell no.
Not one, like not just one pick.
Not
It's
one.
No, it's no.
I'm gonna
no,
need like
no.
3. I'm gonna need like 3.
I'll be like y'all can give me Bortons.
He's not gonna need like 3. He's gonna need like 3 picks.
Bertans just came from Washington, all right?
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, but
They're gonna ask for
I need-
Bertans back, which I'm like, what?
If you get
So it's a 3-team deal. My bad. Bertan goes to Milwaukee. Bertan goes to Milwaukee. Grayson,
Oh my goodness, no.
Yeah. Grayson goes to the Mavs.
Yo,
What the hell?
but this
What in the world? Yo,
no,
no way,
the
bro.
Wizards need at least 3 first. Like I need 3 picks.
I'm with that.
Why would Milwaukee do that? What in the world?
Yeah,
I mean, Bertans got a strap. Like Bertans.
Yeah, I don't think they believe in
He's
Grayson
not better than
Allen.
Grayson Allen. Not better than Grayson Allen, bro.
I personally don't like Grayson Allen, so
I don't like him, but Grayson Allen is better. Yeah.
I don't like him either, but he's better than Bertans.
I found the next one. The next one is Bradley Beal for Derrick Rose, Eric Fournier, Emmanuel Quickly, 2024 first round draft pick via Dallas, and 2024 first round draft pick via Washington. So 2 first round draft picks.
That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
Wait.
It's all right.
Wait. Wizards. Oh, so Wizards. Hold on. How did that work?
How
did
so
they get
Dallas,
their own pick?
Dallas, no. Dallas got so the Wizards. No, the Knicks. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, the Knicks. That's crazy.
What?
Huh? What? The Knicks got a Dallas pick. First round draft pick. I did not know that.
So they got that for Kristaps.
Wait, I thought that was for Tim Hardaway.
Hold on. Let me read it. Hold on. Let me double check. Because it's going mad fast. Hold on. Let me double check, y'all. Give me a second. All right. So the Knicks. Oh no. It's okay. So this is what the Knicks. So the Knicks do have a draft pick from Dallas. That's what it was. The Knicks have it because of KP trade. For the KP trade, so they do. Okay, so the Wizards, this is who the Wizards get. The Wizards gets D Rose, Evan Fournier, Emmanuel Quickly. They get the Dallas pick, and they get Washington's first round already.
That's a lot. I don't know.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's.
Wait a second. Wait. So Washington.
I mean,
why are we talking about Washington getting their own first round?
I mean, the Knicks. Okay,
the Knicks first round and Dallas first round.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal.
That's the best offer I've heard so far for Bradley.
Okay. Yeah. That's definitely the best one so far.
And it's just straight up for Bradley. They don't get nothing else. It's just Bradley.
So that's Emmanuel Quickly, Evan Fournier,
Derrick Rose,
the 2024 first round draft pick.
Fact.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I think I mean, what are they gonna do? They're just gonna waive D Rose, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's a fact. The other one is the Dallas one. Remember I was telling you the Bertans joint.
Yeah.
So the reason why is
that one was terrible.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. I'm gonna tell you what it was. Okay, so the Bucks get Bradley Beal and Daniel Gafford. Dallas gets Chris Middleton, which lost me. Yeah.
Wait, start over.
What are these trades?
These trades are crazy. Look.
I was wondering why the Bucks get Bill and Gafford, but
listen to this. This is Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report is Bradley Beal, Daniel Gafford, right?
So where?
Dallas gets Chris Middleton. The Wizards get Bertans, Tim Hardaway, and 2 draft picks.
That's
a W for the Bucks.
Milwaukee
my goodness.
Milwaukee got Bill and Gafford?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Milwaukee should go ahead and do that.
That's a W for the Bucks. What in the world?
Yeah, that's a W for the Bucks.
The Bucks are going to be tough.
Yeah.
Does Dallas get screwed over or not really?
Y'all want to hit a one for Jaylen Brown?
Sure.
Yeah.
Not if it doesn't include Sacramento.
But Jaylen Brown is probably better than Bill right now. That doesn't make sense.
Nastier. Bradley Beal goes to the South. Listen to this. Bradley Beal goes to the Celtics. With also
already nasty. All right.
They get the first round draft pick, right? And then the Trailblazers get Delon Wright and Jaylen Brown.
What the fuck?
Yeah, lost me. Don't get it.
This is nasty. I
don't get it. It's gross. I'm gonna find some more.
I ain't gonna lie. The best ones was that Bucks one and the Knicks one. Those are the ones that made the most sense. The other ones, Jesus Christ. That Bertans one was disgusting.
That one makes
Jesus,
no
man.
sense.
What's up, Sebastian?
I got one trade proposition for Portland and Miami. So, like, most people are saying Tyler Hero, right? And I think Chill said on his TikTok, like, make a trade that doesn't involve Tyler Hero. I don't know if this is too much or not, but let me know. So, Dame would go to Miami for Duncan Robinson, Gabe Vincent, and Max Strus.
No.
It's not enough for it.
The money don't even work.
No,
the money don't even work.
It's not a prayer. Portland will actually probably feel disrespected that you even called and said that, and like they'll never do business with you again.
Oh yeah, God no, they're gonna hang up on you. They're gonna get blacklisted from Portland trades.
Duncan Robinson and Gabe Vincent are pretty good. I think the three of them can combine for what Dame contributes.
Money wise.
Did you not just see Gabe Vincent and Max Strus going 0 for 10?
Yeah, I did. But Duncan
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yo, they reduced themselves back down to G League.
Miami is never going to get Dame with Tyler Hero. First of all,
but
they're going to have to give up a Hero.
They're not trying to go. They're not. Well, Miami might not be trying to go for Dame. They actually want to go for Beal. And here's what I see for the Beal trade: Victor Oladipo, Tyler Hero, Nikola Jokic, the rookie, and a first-round draft pick for Bradley Beal.
That's not that. I'll do that.
That's not bad.
I mean, Bradley Beal's contract. I would do that though.
Is Vic? I'll do that. Vic Oladipo, Tyler Hero, Nikola Jokic, the rookie. And a first-round draft pick for next year. This year.
If I'm Miami, I think it's too much. I don't know.
I don't think it's too much. I'm kind of just concerned with Victor Oladipo's health so much. He just keeps constantly getting hurt.
Been on a rookie.
So it's like I'll probably tell him to keep Vic and like probably just give me like Caleb Martin or something.
Caleb Martin.
No.
Yeah, you might because
I'd rather keep Caleb.
Yeah,
of course you'd rather keep Caleb, but that's how it works. You gotta sacrifice something. Like
something gotta go.
They might not want Oladipo because of the injuries.
Yeah, he just keeps getting hurt, and they're always like quad injuries and knee injuries and stuff. It's like I love Vic, but I'm not willing to take that risk on him. On top of that, Bradley Beal is much
honestly,
better
I'd rather give him Max. No, I wouldn't.
That's a fact. Guys. Go ahead.
But I'm saying, Bulls fans, you can't look at it like, oh, what's just for me. You know what I'm saying? Like the other, it's a given.
I understand.
And then,
so like, who have to go?
This what y'all gotta don't forget about this. Don't forget about this. Fred VanVleet did not opt into his money.
Right, he's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
So Miami might be able to work something out with Fred VanVleet. I don't know how much that moves the needle.
Do they have the money?
It definitely gives them some more. It definitely gives them some more firepower on the offensive.
Do you feel
Nah, that helps them a lot.
Yeah, no, it helps them a lot. But do you feel like he is that piece that they need to do well? Like for me, I would think if they go after him, they would also in turn have to go for Brook Lopez. Because
I was thinking that.
Gotcha. Or like a Nas Reed.
I wasn't sure if it was gonna be Brook or who else they could grab, but they have to do that. Like if they let's just imagine this is the best way I can look at it. Mm-hmm. I look at it like how much would he have impacted this finals run. Mm-hmm. Now I don't think Fred VanVleet wins it for him. But just like just kind of like the back and forth I had with Lowe a couple of days ago, I'm not saying that anybody necessarily wins it for him, but it gives you more of an option, more of a look. They could have used a lot of that firepower for Fred VanVleet. I got to remember that finals run in 2019. Fred VanVleet, they wasn't gonna win that without Fred.
Mm-hmm. Facts, especially in that Buck series, very underrated.
So I think Miami grabbing him to add some firepower, but just like you said, context. I think,
but they don't have the money to grab him though, especially because Kyle Lowry's contract, he making like $30 million.
Yeah, that's contract.
Well, I mean, it just depends. It depends on what Fred's willing to take. I don't know if Fred opted out because of the money. I think he opted out.
It could be like he wanted. Yeah. You're right.
Y'all got to remember, Fred wasn't. He didn't come in the league as a guy that was expected to make $300 million in his career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the money, and I don't know him personally, but I'm like, the money he's made probably is already surpassed what he dreamed he was going to get. So he probably looking at it like, yo, I got a ring. I love the way it feels to get a ring. Let me go chase another one. He's still the least Fred VanVleet's gonna go somewhere and get 18, 20 mil.
Yeah, at least.
That's easy. So for
he probably gonna get more than that. He's worth more than 18, 20.
I'm saying just minimum. So I'm like, you gotta look at it. Fred VanVleet might not be mad at going somewhere to take a Jalen Brunson style contract.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. I got another.
How much JB getting paid? Like 22.
New York trade, fellas, if y'all want to hear it.
Yeah, let me see.
So it's gonna be D Rose, RJ Barrett, and their own draft pick, right? The Knicks' own draft pick and Dallas's own draft pick, but they're only giving up Derrick Rose and RJ Barrett for Bradley Beal.
That's a great trade.
I
personally would rather give a Randall. But you know,
I'll keep Randall over RJ. RJ don't give you nothing.
Randall,
I might be. I see what you mean. Yeah,
they got two of the worst basketball players
on
one team.
Low key. Yeah. What you think about that, Wax?
I'm trying to see how I like it. And
yeah.
RJ's still young. I like RJ.
That's the thing, though. That's why I'm with Bulls a little bit, because I'm like, Julius Randle, to me, like, we already know what he is. Like, he's not going to get better. He's not going to improve. But, like, there's still a chance where RJ Barrett can improve, and we don't know if he's in a different setting, if that's going to turn out the way. You know what I'm saying? Different scheme, different thing might highlight his game. So, I don't know. Like, that's a risk.
I'd rather keep RJ just because of the potential. Right. And plus, defensively, I think RJ Barrett is way better than Randall.
Yeah.
I think I like you looking at it like that. The Wizards aren't giving you Bradley Beal for Julius Randle.
That's true.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. They would have to.
If they lose KP. If they lose KP,
they lose KP. So you gotta think they're trying to look for somebody to pair with Kuz.
Right. You guys think you can't have Kuz and no. You can't have Kuz in him. No.
RJ Barrett is still.
It could be a possibility.
He can. I don't think he's as bad as.
He still has a chance. He still has a chance. Randall don't got a chance. It's over for him. It's over.
You guys think D-Rose can still produce?
He was just not Bulls fan. He was just on an All NBA team.
I don't want to hear that.
What is over?
Don't accolade me.
Context. He just said it's over. What the fuck does that mean?
Man, bro, just watch him play. Just watch him play. Just
Okay,
watch
hold
him
on.
play basketball.
I'm
It's hard to watch.
Look.
Go ahead.
However he got the All NBA, whoever voted for that, they watched him play.
They're bozos.
That's not the question. Yeah.
That's not
He
the
didn't
point.
deserve.
That's not the point. I'm not saying that they're not bozos. I'm saying what is over.
He's talented. I just think that the chemistry.
I'm saying he's going to stay the. By that, okay. What I'm trying to say is he's going to stay the exact same player for the rest of his career. He's not going to improve whatsoever.
Okay, so that's what I want to know. Since you said the rest of his career, that means you believe he's going to be playing for at least another 3-4 seasons. So that's what I wanted to know. I'm like, what do you mean by it's over? You're saying I'm thinking.
Oh no, I just mean by him improving. RJ can still improve. That's all I meant. RJ can become way better than he is right now.
I don't think Julius Randle's going to get better. He might get better. Yeah, no, he could get better just based on just decision making.
That's okay. Fair. But
how long he's been in the league?
How long I'm saying? You gotta. It's a hard to place, especially when you're trading for him. Like, or you're not trading for, you riding with him as an owner or GM, as a coach. Like, do you trust Julius Randle to make better decisions on the basketball court? I don't know about his, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where you gotta.
I could look at it as a
personnel thing. Yeah,
system thing, personnel.
System thing. Yeah, true. Tibbs be wilding. Tibbs be spamming the same thing over and over.
He playing them niggas like 40 minutes a game.
I'm saying, like, I'm not for the coaching experiences I've had. I've never been an ISO guy. I've never been, even, you know, in obviously when it comes down to it, if you know it's a close game and I got a goer, I might be like, yo, I need a bucket. But for the most part, keep the ball moving. We playing hot potato. Let's get the ball moving. Let's get moving. So I think Julius Randle playing in a system like that where the ball is hot and you don't shoot shots again.
It's like
Jordan. That's the opposite of what he is. That's the complete opposite of what Julius Randle is. But I see what you're saying.
I agree. Like, I feel like to a certain extent. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, he's played with people where he had to play with more talented people in college. But ever since then, it's been like this thing where it's like, if he's not touching the ball and he's not getting these enough touches, he doesn't have the impact that you want from like an all NBA player. Like, he doesn't give, unless he spams and gets a lot of high usage rate, he doesn't produce all NBA numbers. You dig what I'm saying? So, like,
yeah, I think
exactly.
If you cut,
even this season, I think they were playing. My fault.
My fault.
No, he isn't.
That's what I was asking. Like, so I wanted to ask you guys, if you cut down his usage rate, let's not even say a half. Let's say cut down his usage rate to a third, right? Or 1/4 of what he's using. Is he still an all NBA player?
Well, I need to know what you mean by cutting his usage rate down. When we said we're cutting his usage rate down, does that mean I'm running better offense to where more people get more looks and he's taking better shots? Right. Because if it's him getting ISO, doing the ISO from the hash mark, you know what I'm saying? And that's bad basketball for anybody. For the majority of players, that's bad basketball anyway. Not everybody, but for majority, that's bad basketball. I only want a handful of guys running out ISO like a majority of the time. Facts. For somebody like Julius, I'm trying to get him ISO'd in the short court.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So if I can,
he's not no Luka. He's not Luka.
Catching the ball, coming off of curls, catching the ball, coming across the baseline, catching the ball in motion. You know what I'm saying? I'm even running high pick and rolls with him, and he got the ball. He's not setting the pick. He's coming off the pick. I might be running sets like that, and if he's getting better looks, and if you say by usage rate meaning like less shots, less dribbling. If he takes, let's say he averages 24, 25 shots a game. If I can get him down to 16, 17, you know what I'm saying, and they're better looks, then I'm much more happy with him shooting 16 shots a game and they're better looks. But that does mean I got to have another goer on my team.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think Randle was. I think there's a couple names you could have easily put over Randle this season for that All NBA spot. I thought Jaren Jackson Jr. 100% deserved over him. 100% deserved that over him.
I wouldn't say 100%,
but it's definitely a conversation for sure.
Julius Randle put up some great numbers. Had some really good games. Had some great stretches. I mean, y'all act like y'all.
He was stupid. No, I'm not.
I'm not saying he was bad in the regular season, but like it's just like it's.
If he wasn't bad in the regular season, then what are we talking about? Because that's what the All NBA teams are.
Yeah,
you're right. But he's just so.
But then it's also because we can't be that short sighted, Ox. Like we understand what Tibbs' offense runs through. You know, you put the ball in his mind, the two best players' hands, and it takes away from a lot of the offense on the other guys. Now he has opened up the offense to allow quickly to get some shine, to allow some other guys to get some shine. But however, a lot of his offense is still predicated on Julius Randle getting a lot of touches. So I can't view him in the same.
That's nobody's fault. It ain't nobody's fault that Tibbs is a dummy.
Bro, Julius Randle clearly he only can be a number one. He can't be a number two.
You're all trying to give him like Tibbs tax, like that don't make sense.
Yeah, no, because Tibbs is a dummy. That's on him. Julius Randle needs to be your on some nights your number 2 option, some nights your number 3 option. You
right.
know
I don't think he can do that though. I don't think he can do that with his game.
He can't do it if the coach is implementing this type of system.
And then
the thing about it is that his style of points, like if you cut it down, and I see what you're saying, I agree with you. If you cut it down, his style of points would look more like Bam, where he will have up and down nights if he's not getting the ball in the same ways. Because think about it, he will run a lot of dribble handoffs, right? Then he will come off those dribble handles, but he's not the athlete that Bam is to get stuff over the top. Yeah, he's going to draw more fouls because he's a little bit more of a stronger guy, more bully ball. But if you cut down a lot of his post-ups, a lot of his mid-range post-ups, you're going to relegate him to Bam numbers. And is Bam an All-NBA player?
Yeah, he is.
Did Bam make all? I don't think Bam did he make it?
Nah, Bam didn't make All-NBA.
He just made defense.
But he's All-NBA caliber. He's All-NBA caliber for sure.
I would say if we're going off the eye, yes. But you know, not everything is based off the eye. So you know the way they judge it by production and eye and stuff like that. I do have one more trade.
He's producing.
Yeah,
obviously not on the same level as other players.
The other trade is for the Lakers. Actually, this one's interesting. D'Lo, Malik Beasley.
All right.
Max Christie.
Okay.
2029? What the fuck? 2029.
Oh my goodness. No.
I was pretty much off it already when you said D-Lo, but then you went to Max Christie.
I didn't finish the last part. Austin Reeves. They signed Austin Reeves and they trade him.
Why'd the Lakers do that?
Why would they get rid of Reeves?
I don't know why the Lakers.
I'm doing that from the Lakers. Like easy, I'm doing that. I'm doing like for the Lakers, it's a hell yes.
Reeves.
Really? Y'all giving up some. Hold on. Let me think about it.
Y'all getting caught up in the moment, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about these names. They're not giving up not too many major pieces. The only major piece they give up is Austin Reeves. But that 2029 pick is brutal. Like they gonna have no future.
Who cares?
Like 14-year-old.
LeBron James at that point, LeBron James is gonna be somewhere playing with his grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's fact.
Because my thing is,
I guess
they got to win right now. And if you got Bron, Bill, and AD, you
run Schroeder at the 1, and then you probably sign if you could sign Chris Paul to backup to be the backup. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now Chris Paul probably start.
Yeah, the vet minimum. No, here's the thing. The reason why I wouldn't start CP is because
who's starting over?
Schroeder.
My fault. Okay.
Now you can go either way. It's kind of your coaching philosophy.
Right.
My coaching philosophy would be kind of leaning more to like what Bulls fan said. I'll start Chris Paul and just run him like at the beginning of the game,
minutes.
at the end of the game.
They were just through context.
6 minutes in the first, a couple minutes at the middle of the second, couple minutes middle of the third, and then you're gonna
Right.
finish the game off for me.
Well, CP,
Chris Paul,
yeah.
Yo,
I'm with
context.
you. I'm with
That's
you.
the thing about shooters. Shooters always been better off the bench. He's
Yeah, you're
always
right.
been better
You're
off
right,
the
boy.
bench.
Yeah,
I like him
yeah.
off the bench.
Now that I think about it, yeah. Now that I'm really thinking about, because honestly, Chris Paul is probably, I mean, between D'Lo,
what
Chris
up,
Paul,
Louis?
and Dennis Schroeder, these are the guys that actually know how to make entry passes. Oh, that's Louis in the building. That's what's up. That's what's up. Nah, but at least Chris Paul knows how to make entry passes. We saw in the playoffs, these guys can't. D'Lo and Schroeder can't make entry passes in the post.
Especially Shooter. His decision making is terrible.
Jeez,
It's terrible, bro.
Papa cheese, man. I'm like,
Well, I
Ain't
mean,
about an AD
but
in
with
the
that,
post.
but you know how that go. We let Chris Paul come in and start it when this other group comes in. LeBron, you facilitate. LeBron,
Right.
you the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, LeBron
Actually,
needs to.
I
Yeah, he
think
needs
that's
to be
not a
more ball
bad
dominant.
idea, yo. If I'm them, I'm really considering having that
Yeah,
conversation with
if
Washington.
you don't get Kyrie, yeah.
For sure.
That trade you just came up with right there. That's probably
the best one so far.
That's
Right?
a great look for the Lakers.
For the Lakers.
Now the best one so far is the Bucks one. That's the second best one in my opinion.
The one for what was the Middleton one I talked about? Was it the Middleton one?
Yeah, for Gafford, for Bill and Gafford on the Bucks is crazy, bro.
Oh yeah. The
really-
3-team deal.
That's a chip right there. That's a chip.
I'm really curious to see where Brook Lopez is going to go.
Yes.
He's probably
want him
leaving
to go
Milwaukee.
to your team. I really want him to go to Sacramento. I think
Bro,
Brook
they're
Lopez-
not about to get him, bro.
I know. I can only dream. But I
Why
think
would we not get Brook Lopez? We got more money than most teams.
Y'all do? I'm curious to see what
y'all
that
do?
cap look like.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look.
We're not paying nobody but De'Aaron Fox.
What's the money looking like? Really?
I'm about to check.
Hey, go for it,
then,
Dan, bro. That'll be a great fit.
We just because y'all know Harrison Barnes is unrestricted free agent.
Right.
We're paying.
Also, just let him walk in and bring Gary Lopez.
Sign and trade him if we got to.
I'm checking the cap. I'm checking the cap numbers right now.
Yeah, we got a decent bag.
Yeah, boy, that would be a really good fit. I would love Brook Lopez
three,
in Sacramento. You tell me you put a D-boy on the Kings?
The top 3 salaries right now, if I'm not mistaken, I think is Houston, San Antonio, and there's one more team. I gotta look it up to see. Hold on, I'm looking at it right now.
Detroit, maybe.
It might be. Give me 1 second, y'all. My fault. Give me 1 second. Okay, so y'all, the cap is gonna be 134 for Sacramento.
Okay.
And they're saying most likely.
Don't the Mavericks got money too?
I'm trying to check it right now. Let me check that actually. Yes. I'm checking the Dallas right now. Dallas. And they got that in Texas they don't got that tax, so they straight. Let's see. Oh crap! It gave me the Cowboys. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. My fault, fellas. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see. So their salary cap is 123. Same thing, around the same as Sacramento, low key.
Right, so they have money to get him. Wait,
Yeah.
Kyrie. It depends on how much they want to get Kyrie.
Kyrie is on the last year. This year he was on the books for 38. So it just depends on what he wants. To be honest with you, what is he? Does he want to get the bag? Go ahead.
He's looking for the bag 100%. He's definitely looking to get paid. Like, how much you think Kyrie even will want? Like 45, 40, like around that range.
More than the team should pay him. I know that.
probably like 4. If I'm him, depending on like, because I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he did sign with with Li Ning. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it's true or not, but I think he signed the sneaker deal. So depending on how that goes, that might affect on where he wants to go. So if they be spending bag, they got Dwayne Wade a crazy bag. So it just depends on if that sneaker deal and the rest of the sponsorships that come through. Because I think Kyrie, no matter what everybody says, the guy is box office. So I think if he has a bunch of games and he pulls, he's gonna be able to pull sponsorships again. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be hard for him to market himself. So
Dallas is supposed to
true.
work something out. Dallas is supposed to work something out with Kyrie, get him to take a little less, sign Brook Lopez, and trade Luka Doncic.
Trade Luka Doncic is in. Damn well, Mark Cuban is not gonna do none of that. You know that.
Mark Cuban might, bro. If you sign
Brook Lopez, you sign Kyrie Irving to a little bit of a lesser money. You trade Luka Doncic for Jaylen Brown, Grant Williams, Malcolm Brogdon. Maybe a pick or so.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot.
Or you send them to Toronto. You get Scotty Barnes.
They probably won't Scotty, Pascal, and OG.
Yeah, they gonna want all them.
If you could get that,
and on top of that, four first round picks as well. Scratch that 7.
If Toronto can get fleeced like that, then Dallas definitely needs to do that.
Nice.
Man.
But I would send Luka up there for Pascal, Scotty Barnes, and
OG.
That's not bad. So I'm gonna give you the top 5 teams that have the highest salary cap. That has the highest free money in their salary. So number 1 is obviously Houston. That's why a lot of people was saying like a lot of free agents might go there. JB in particular. Indiana's second. Detroit is third.
Okay.
San Antonio.
I like
4th.
Indiana.
Yes. Orlando's 5th. OKC is 6th. And I'll give you a top 10. Utah is 7th. Memphis is 8th. Charlotte is 9, and the Knicks rounded out at 10. Y'all at 14.
I didn't know Memphis had money.
Okay, 14. Okay.
I didn't know Memphis had money. My goodness, yo.
Memphis got money.
The one team you mentioned context, and I'm really excited for is Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando, the Indiana Pacers. That's tough.
Orlando already got a top 2 duo. They're not top 2 duos today, but they will be in the next 5 years.
Franz and Paolo.
Franz and
Facts.
Then they got this. Then this year they got the 6th pick and the 11th pick.
Yep.
Oh man.
No, that's
you guys. Goodness, Orlando. Orlando gonna be tough. Bro.
That's my. And I don't know if we're
as long as we draft well and don't do dumbass trades like we did in the past, we should be all right.
Yep.
Y'all robbed us. Okay,
Orlando's supposed to be trying to figure out a way to come off of that 6'11" and Markel Fultz or something to try to move up to that 3rd from Portland. They're supposed to be trying to come off of school.
Yeah, it's a sleeper team. Does Jazz have? Does Utah have money?
Let me check.
Yeah, I think he just said they were 10th or 9th or 10th or something.
Bro, Kyrie on Utah?
Yeah, Utah's 7th. Utah's 7th.
Man, them Mormons ain't finna be dealing with Kyrie.
Walker
Kessler. They are not jacking flat.
Walker Kessler.
Kyrie can't be walking through.
Kyrie, that's a contender, bro.
Walking through Salt Lake City burning sage.
No, they are going.
I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think are the 8 locks from the West to make the playoffs next season?
No, there are no 8 locks.
There's no 8 locks there.
All right.
There's a couple locks.
I think there's one lock.
Denver?
That's Denver. That's
Bro,
Denver.
what? What?
The West is grimy. The West is not
That's
sweet.
a tough. Yeah, that's a tough.
All right,
Actually, I got
Denver's
2 locks.
locked.
I got 3 locks. I got 3.
Memphis is locked. Memphis is locked. No,
Memphis ain't
Memphis
locked.
not locked. I
Memphis
forgot
not
about
locked.
Ja.
Whoa.
I forgot about Ja. I forgot about Ja. I forgot about
Ja.
Ja. I'm sorry.
Put me in a tight zone.
I
Put me
forgot
in a tight
about
zone,
Ja.
Ox. Just to remind you, it's guns. That's half a gun. That's half in guns and buns, bro. It's guns.
Sacramento?
You see that?
Or no?
They probably both
Yeah,
will make the playoffs.
I got Sacramento as a lock. Yeah, guns and buns, bro.
All right.
Like Ja Wick Morant. He's wild.
Sacramento is a lock.
Clippers?
No, the Clippers aren't a lock.
Clippers are not a lock.
Phoenix?
Lakers.
Phoenix are
The
a
Lakers
lock.
are
Phoenix
definitely
are
not
a
a lock. Phoenix
No?
are a lock. Yes, that's
I got
3.
Phoenix.
That's 3. Golden State?
No.
They're not a lock.
No,
They're fringe. They're
No.
fringe, but they're not a lock.
yeah,
No,
they
Dallas-
probably make it, but I
Dallas?
highly doubt.
No. Fuck.
I highly
no.
doubt that they're a lock. No,
OKC?
No.
no.
Damn. Am I even missing anyone?
New Orleans.
You must
New Orleans.
Absolutely not. No.
Zion's healthy right now.
Over Golden State Hawks?
Is he gonna be healthy later on?
Yeah, over Golden State. I don't know what the fuck they're doing at Golden State.
What?
Well, to be fair, Zion is about to have a kid, so maybe this may change his. You know what I mean? It may. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully, calm the hell
It
down.
might calm him down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he's still gonna
Probably
be. He
not.
still might be horny,
Probably
but
not,
who knows?
probably not.
He's still gonna be a heathen. I
Probably
don't
not,
doubt it.
Ox. Probably not. Probably not.
All right,
Ain't
y'all.
no- ain't no-
I think
ain't
I
no
gotta
wrong with-
go. Peace.
Bye.
All right,
Alright,
so
bro.
you already know.
Peace
Yeah,
out.
I can't. I'm not sure about how many locks there is on any side, bro. East or West. Like,
Right.
Oh,
There's
there's
only
some
one
lots
team?
on the East. There's a lot of lots on the East.
I can give you teams right now. Milwaukee, Boston, Philly,
Philly's in turmoil. They don't know what's going on.
Philly's in turmoil. They're not a lock yet. But
Yeah,
I trust
Philly's
them.
not a lock right now.
I'll say Miami. I mean, I think. Right?
No, they're not a lock. I don't think Miami are a lock.
Miami's a lock. They just went to the finals. They're a lock.
A lock?
I guess, bro.
For the playoffs, yeah,
They
they're a lock.
Well,
I
it's
would-
tough.
I would-
anything
I would
can
have-
happen.
It's tough. It's tough.
I'm
It's tough,
talking
Ox.
like I think a lock is a team like even if their star player gets injured for like half
They're
the season,
still-
they
yeah.
still can make the playoffs type stuff. Like if Jimmy Butler was to get hurt, like they're not making the playoffs. So
They're cooked. Yeah, they're cooked if Jimmy gets hurt. They're cooked. if
So
Jimmy
you're
gets
telling me that if Jokic misses half the season, what the fuck? Denver? No, Denver ain't finna do nothing without Jokic. If that's your criteria,
it's gonna be better than the Heat.
If that's what your criteria of what a lock is, then I see 0 locks. I have 0 locks.
Nah, I can't say that
But
because
like there's teams like if the
think
Celtics
they
with Mason
could-
Tatum, they will easily make the playoffs. Like that's a
If
lot.
If that's what you say, that
Wait.
wasn't my criteria for a lock. If my criteria for a lock is
That's
I
just
don't
that's
believe I
mine
don't
though.
believe in any of these teams.
so.
All right.
So, but my thing is hold on, my fault, Sebastian. I don't
You're
want it to
good.
make
You're
it
good. Good
Um,
context.
if the thing about it is that I think Denver could technically handle a 15 game, without Jokic. I think they can handle
I'm
15
saying
games.
half the season.
Oh, half the season,
That's 42 games.
That's 42 games.
Half the season might have been that's a little OD. Okay, I'm not gonna say half the season.
42.
I'll say like 15, 16.
Can Jamal
like 17-ish
carry?
games.
I'm trying to think if Jamal can get Jamal, because think about it. You still got
love him.
DeAndre Jordan. You still get big. You still have big men. So it's not like that. But
DeAndre
hold on.
I think DeAndre might be done after this.
Retired.
Oh, he's out of
retiring.
here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure DeAndre is gone, bro. He got his ring. He's out of there.
He's
I
done.
mean, you got a little bit of Thomas Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Get some Thomas Bryant action.
Yeah, get some Thomas Bryant minutes in there.
I'm not 100% mad at Thomas Bryant, but I am mad at Denver with Thomas Bryant playing 20 plus games without Jokic.
Okay, 20. I mean, half the season is crazy, but 20, I think.
Yeah, I was
definitely.
shipping, bro. Half the season is nasty. Half the season is crazy, but
Half the season,
if
I can't get with you.
20
all
games.
right, that
What
was
about 20
crazy. But like 20 games.
All right, we can
Yeah,
go with 20.
even if
20 games.
if Jimmy Butler misses 20 games, the Heat not making the playoffs, bro. With their roster right now, there's no way.
Well, with everybody else healthy, if Tyler's healthy,
Bam,
if
Tyler,
the whole team is healthy,
Duncan.
And they're just missing Jimmy.
and Jimmy misses 20 games, I think of those
That'll be
20
fine.
games, they'll probably still they'll win seven of
Exactly,
those 20
yeah.
games.
Maybe,
Yeah, I agree with that.
maybe. I can see that.
They're on like 5,
agree,
maybe
Ox.
like 5 games.
I can see
I
that.
agree, Ox.
Go ahead.
So-
Simon.
I
Go
can see it for sure 7, 8 of those.
There's a couple clear cut locks, like the Bucks, clear cut.
Yeah.
The Sixers, Celtics are clear
Celtics.
cut.
I think
Celtics.
there's.
Celtics,
I got
yeah.
4 locks in the East. I got 4 locks in the East.
I
That's.
can go with the Celtics.
The Cavs are a lock.
Ooh,
Cavs are a lock.
No way. I'm not giving.
How are they not a lock?
They're borderline.
Because-
They're not a lock.
No.
Not over Miami. I wouldn't go to Miami.
Not over Miami?
But they're more of a lock than Miami. What?
Nah.
Wait.
Sorry.
Wait, so we're gonna take the New York Knicks series and just poo-poo them for the rest of the. What are we doing here?
No.
Well,
I respect Cavs.
my biggest thing with the Cavs is that okay, now they got the firepower of Donovan Mitchell. Without the firepower of Donovan Mitchell, I don't like them very much.
They're the next
Well, but they
best
proven though.
lock.
But last season they didn't have D-Mitch, and they still were like, well,
They
7.
still was doing their thing without
would you
D-Mitch.
Yeah, like
So you're not high on
You
Garland.
just-
You're
no,
not
you
high on
just-
Garland.
you
You're
just-
not high on Mobley. You're not high on them.
I'm
They're
high
my
on
fifth
them,
best
but I'm high on them, but they need the firepower of Donovan Mitchell to bring it all together. If 20 games,
I don't know if
if they moves 20 without him, I could say probably the same thing as Jimmy though. I could say they still probably win 6 to 8 games.
They're my fifth best.
they win more than 6. They win more than that. They probably win like half the games.
Just
Well,
off the
I
defense.
disagree, but you feel one way, I feel another. I don't see it. I mean, without that firepower, bro, I could see without your best player, if you win 7 of 20 games without your best player, I think that's solid.
I don't think Miami win 7, but like they made the playoffs without D-Mitch last season.
Yeah, but
It's basically the same
they
team.
also had Laurie Markkinen, Kevin Love, and
Right.
Ricky Rubio.
That's true that.
That's true. That's true.
And
Didn't
Alright.
Ricky Rubio was playing great.
Oh yeah, and actually Ricky Rubio's saying
Wait,
that he
didn't
doesn't
wait
know how long
until
he's thinking
Right,
about
they
he's thinking
have-
about
they have-
retirement.
Yeah, he tore his ACL, right? How many games?
Rubio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that
He tore
was
his
towards the
ACL in how
second.
many
That was towards the second half of the season too.
second half of the season. He's actually thinking about retiring. I think that injury kind of put a bad taste in his mouth, and he's like, "Yo, he don't know how long he wants to play the game." I'm like,
I feel like he should go home and play a couple seasons in Spain.
yeah, that would be
Before,
fire.
you know,
To be honest,
he should
yeah.
go- he
Or
should
play
go
for like
play-
Real Madrid or something like that. That would be dope.
Real Madrid. He should go play. Play. I think he plays Barcelona.
Oh, he plays for Barcelona.
I'm not sure. I think he
That'd be fire, bro.
I think he grew up playing with Barcelona, but I can't be sure. Though.
Okay. I'm probably confused.
Yeah,
him,
I wouldn't be.
with Sergio Llull. Sergio Llull plays for Real Madrid.
Would y'all be surprised if Jokic was to retire early and go play in the EuroLeague?
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
I
don't
really
think-
wouldn't be
I
surprised.
don't think Jokic is going to do that.
He's not gonna do it, but I wouldn't be surprised though. Like he's
I
that
think
type of guy.
if he retires, he's just going to be done hooping.
Oh, think so?
Like it's like certain players, like you could tell, like Luka enjoys basketball more in the EuroLeague than he does in NBA. You could tell.
That's because he's a fucking crybaby bitch.
But I'm gonna say this though, because I've been watching a lot of like Euro for the past like year. Like before I even knew that Shaq was like in the EuroLeague and all that, I used to watch Mike James and Dwayne Bacon and all that. I'm a big Dwayne Bacon fan. And I honestly, I think it's harder to play in EuroLeague than in the NBA. Now, hear me out. I'm talking about from a schematical standpoint. On top of that, too, you playing in crazy arenas. They're shooting like fireworks in the arena. It's
the fans
hot.
are crazy.
The fans are bugging out. The mobsters are like intertwined with the It's a
definitely
lot going
harder.
on.
It's
I
definitely
think
harder.
it's harder playing and remember Luka said like, all right, this is why I say it too, because I think the offenses are way more complex in the EuroLeague because of the lack of floor spacing, right? And when you see these guys like Luka and Jokic, they're making like they look like they make the NBA players look foolish just off pure IQ because of they understand positioning and the court is so wide open for them and they're playing with better athletes that could get the ball. It looks like they're going through a harder time in the Euro League than it is. And I'm watching the athletes in the Euro League, like guys like Shaq, like that's like super athletic. Like his game gets taken away because the floor is not space for him. And he has to wait for the swing pass and to go through. So you know what I'm saying? So it takes away from the guys that can thrive in the open court and get the ball and do they 1-2 thing. And it really puts it like, yo, you got to really think this game through. Like it's like chess on the floor. Like, you know what I mean? So it's really crazy, man. Salute to them. Salute to like the NBA players that are able to like, because a lot of them can't make it in the Euro League. A lot of NBA players think, I'm gonna go overseas and just get my little. No. You won't end up somewhere like in the Dominican League or something like thinking that you know what I mean? Like, because it's really tough. It's really tough there.
You can say that in a way that those European players are more fundamentally sound than some of the NBA players now.
For sure.
They just work on so many different technicalities and they're so precise if you think about it.
Yep, for sure. Because I'm watching, like, for example, like if you run like a floppy or you run like a pistol action in the Euro League, because of the spacing is so thin, you have to like you have to second guess like those first passes. You know what I'm saying? Like
you gotta execute. You gotta execute. You gotta
that's why these Eurocats be coming to NBA dominating, bro, just killing everything in sight.
Yo, Bulls.
Luka came in here destroying niggas, averaging like 25 a game as a rookie.
But look, here's the
Manu Ginobili out here cooking niggas, bro. These EuroLeague players dominating the NBA.
Yo, here's the thing about it. The thing about it is too is like their game is so predicated. Like it's kind of like in boxing too, right? When let's say, for example, you in the amateur circuit and all you fight is just punches.
Footwork.
And here's the thing. Now you get into a professional boxer and he's a counter puncher. He's going to kill you because you're so used to aggressive punchers. You're not gonna know what to do with him. You know what I mean? So
he's a step ahead of you. Yeah.
Yes,
that's facts.
He'll bait you and walk you into a knockout. You know what I mean? Like thinking that you got the one up on him, and he'll just bait you into it. So that's why I like. It's interesting. Like I've been watching EuroLeague, and I'm like watching the translation like in the NBA, and I'm like, yo, damn. These guys in the EuroLeague got it tough, bro. Like they got it tough.
Yeah, I actually enjoy watching the EuroLeague more than the NBA. And I don't even watch the EuroLeague. I was just watching it when Giannis and Jokic was and Luka was in it. I was just watching it because I had nothing else to watch, and it was actually really entertaining.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's
like wait, so hold on. And I also got a question for like y'all, all y'all. It's like the Hall of Fame. I know it's not just for the NBA. Isn't it for like college? Is EuroLeague in it too? Like, is it just all of basketball for the Basketball Hall of Fame?
I think it's all American basketball, if I'm not mistaken.
All American?
Okay. Yeah, I think so. But I think eventually, if I'm not, because is Arvydas Sabonis in the Hall of Fame, in the Basketball Hall of Fame? No, right?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so. So I think majority of your time is, or if you affected American basketball, like Ginobili, like Parker, all these guys, I think then you get, they include
the Hall of Fame doesn't include anything overseas.
Oh, it doesn't include overseas. Okay. No. So you got to make.
I think it should. It probably should though, because there's a lot of overseas legends that deserve their respect.
I think they got. Do they have like a Euro Hall of Fame? They probably.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that context they do, because I know in baseball they have a Caribbean Hall of Fame. So I'm almost certain in basketball they have a European Hall of Fame.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Which is super dope. I think, but I agree with Bulls. I think like sometimes, a lot of people overseas, they have amazing careers overseas, especially the NBA players, right? That got drafted here, but then they end up having amazing overseas careers. Like look at Stephon Marbury. You know what I mean? He's an idol now. Like he's an icon in China. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of players like, and another thing to the thing, like the younger kids and stuff like that, like you can make your name overseas too, man. Don't be. The NBA is not the only route, man.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like if you love hooping, like
you can make your name in college, really.
You can make your name everywhere, bro. Like, oh yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like talent is not hard to find, and people is gonna respect. If you hoop and you nice, people are gonna respect it and they're gonna show love to it. So you know what I mean? There's always avenues to get. There's 100 ways to make money. The same way, 100 ways to get into hoop, 100 ways to be successful, bro. That's a fact.
Yeah, straight up.
And then
are there?
Go ahead. Oh, my fault.
I was gonna say something silly. Are there more,
That's like some wild shit.
Are there more ways to be successful or more ways to be a failure?
That's actually a great question. That's a great question.
Really?
More ways to be a failure, or more ways to be successful?
A million ways to be a failure. A million ways.
So yeah,
I think it's about even.
It's about even.
So you think to every success story, you think there's I can see that to every success story can be a failure story.
No, because they might be even as far as being a fuck up and being a success, but it's just still easier to be a fuck up. Though.
Exactly,
way easier.
There's the same amount of ways to do both, but these ones are just easier to do. Like just sleep on it.
You just go to sleep all day, and you'll become a failure eventually. Eventually, I agree with that. Two things I was gonna ask as well. If you wanted to play in any country, besides like if it doesn't have to be like, it could be in the Caribbean, EuroLeague. What would be one place that you would want to play hoops in, Ox?
Man, there's a lot of countries, bro. A lot of countries that got good basketball.
You can do top three. You can do top three.
I know you hooped in college. You was hooping in college and stuff like that. Like, have you ever gone like past college when you was hooping, or was just?
I played in Australia.
Okay.
Yeah, Australia was dope. And there was no language barrier, so it was easier. Right. And then like the beaches out there are crazy. So I would say just maybe like go back, like play out there for longer. Maybe like France,
Spain.
Spain for sure. Because they got such a good brand of basketball in Spain. Not necessarily like just in the EuroLeague, but like in the Spanish league, that would be pretty cool. I had a boy that played in Iraq for a long time.
Wow.
Iraq?
Yeah.
Iraq is crazy.
Yeah, he was
Iraq is crazy.
He was getting paid in Iraq, bro.
I could imagine.
Yeah, like
shit. I also like they got the league in Venezuela. That's pretty cool too.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
I heard about that league. I heard they have
El Salvador. No, it is Venezuela. It's Venezuela.
It's Venezuela. Yeah, the Venezuelan league. Yeah.
They got a pretty nice league in Venezuela too.
But I think they include like the other surrounding countries, if I'm mistaken, right? Something like along those lines.
Maybe so. They might. The bigger one might have a couple.
Yeah.
I would like that. Shit, I'm actually working on. So you know how I do the coaching like that group of kids in Mexico.
I'm
actually working on starting up in Argentina as well.
That's fire, man.
Argentina is fire, bro.
I actually got family out there.
I got to plug in Argentina and Colombia and kind of put them together and shit. So,
Ox,
I'll look out for that. What's up, Sebastian?
There's no basketball leagues in Mexico, right?
They do have a basketball league in Mexico.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, I mean, they got a bunch, really. They got the smaller ones. They got the smaller, like, local city league things. I got a boy that plays in one of those, and that league is like they play covered outdoor courts. So it's like it's outdoor, it's outdoors covered. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like a high. It's just a cool vibe. That's more of a semi-pro league where all the guys pretty much most of the guys have other day jobs and stuff like that. So
got you.
They're not getting paid a whole bunch, but if you got like so that's the Yucatan League. So if you everybody they get 2 imports. The imports can be from anywhere around the world or from any other state in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
So and everybody else in the league has to be a resident in the Yucatan.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire.
So
that sounds fire.
Yeah, they got that league. They got another league that's like a step up. But yeah, most countries like they got a bunch of different leagues like that. Like Australia, like I wasn't playing in the NBL, I was playing a step under like in the SBL. And that's like the Western Australian League. So that's the state league in Western Australia.
Okay.
And I liked it. That was pretty cool. It's a good level of basketball down there. But there's like Germany has like 6 or 7 leagues.
Oh yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but those top 3 leagues in Germany are fire though. Like,
yeah.
You know,
I was competitive. Like to get into those top 3 German leagues, like same thing like the Spain leagues, like those top ranked leagues. It's like a lot of competition because a lot of players from here they go over there, and I think there's limits, like you said, especially with the Mexican. There's limits. Like you can't have over this amount of players coming from the U.S. So like
every league has that certain limit. Like most of the limits usually either 2 or 3.
Right.
But I guess like in the Euro League, I guess you can have like up to like 4.
Probably like 4, right? Because I
think so. And then you know what a lot of these countries do though is they'll find the kids from America whose parent might be
migrants.
They come over for a year or 2, get their visa, and then they naturalize them so that way you're not an import anymore. You know?
That's fire. That's super fire. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the way they did it with Giannis, right? Where they naturalized them, and then he has dual, I think, from his home country as well.
And he can bring his parents back.
Yeah. Dual the citizenship.
That dude Giannis, man.
Yeah.
How can anybody hate on him?
Oh, I love him.
He's such a likable dude, bro.
Well, and that's what I want to ask you guys. I want to ask you guys. So, especially with this whole guns and buns thing, right? Do you guys think that the league is going to obviously? Do you think Adam? Let me not say the league. Do you think Adam Silver might make a push to kind of promote more of the foreign players, or you think that they just?
I don't think they'll push it any more than they already have been. You know what I'm saying? They've been pushing globalizing basketball so much anyway. I think
but I'm talking about specifically like making campaigns and because Giannis has definitely he's in mainstream for sure now. But now do you think they're gonna try to push? Because remember they were making a strong push for Luka and they kind of slowed down.
They were.
But
no, they didn't. But they're still.
Yeah, that's because Luka be fucking crying every single time he shoots the ball. He runs to the.
I'm not gonna lie, it is corny.
He doesn't try to
it's
get back
corny.
on defense. He just be sitting there, arms up, looking like a little baby.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Jason Tatum do the same thing. This is so annoying.
Remember he did the little money sign thing to the ref, like, "Oh, you're getting paid off." Type shit.
Yeah. He was wild.
That's
the
crazy.
NBA don't like
bro.
that. The NBA don't like that.
That is crazy. That's crying on another level, bro.
Yeah, that's a different type of crying.
Yeah, NBA
that's
like
a different. That's a different level.
So do you guys think that they promote Jokic? Do you think that they're gonna try to make a concerted effort to push Jokic?
They need to push him more.
Jokic is gonna allow him to.
That's true.
They just don't like.
Jokic don't want to be a part of that. I think Jokic is just too much of a low key guy. He's not a front runner type.
Yeah, he doesn't care at all.
He just want to just do his own thing. And I also believe, he feels kind of slighted. He feels like, like fuck y'all. Y'all didn't think
backhanded. This is like it's like I'm getting backhanded compliments.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all know Jokic was drafted during a commercial break?
Yeah,
that is insane.
Talk about.
Remember what that part in DMX? What DMX said on Belly? What the fuck you say? He said something. And then when I bounced back, bet you jump back on my dick.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's
how Jokic feel. Like now y'all want to bounce on it, huh?
Yeah.
You
guys,
right. I told y'all.
That's facts.
Jokic been knew he was nice. Just because everybody else ain't know, like. When you're nice, you're nice. You just waiting for everybody else to see it.
Catch up.
Respect, especially the people who was like putting him as the best in the world. It was always, respect to those people before he won his championship, not disrespecting him, calling niggas like Kevin Durant better than him and all that good stuff. Shout out to those people.
Kevin Durant was better than him.
He was technically. Technically, he was.
Just this season.
In 2021, yes. From 2022 and onwards, he was not better. In my personal opinion,
this year he became better than Kevin Durant. Every single year before that, Kevin Durant was better.
In 2022, Kevin Durant was better.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think he was, bro. I don't think he was.
No, I can understand how people make the conversation. Yeah, Ox. Yeah. I'm that part because
in 2021,
yeah.
indefinitely he was
My fault,
better,
my fault.
and he was indefinitely better. But
Go ahead, Bash.
past 2021, because KD was wild in 2020. I ain't gonna lie, I never seen him do nothing like that before.
He was
But
bugging out.
yeah,
Yo, my man was going crazy, bro.
he might have been the
bugging
best.
out.
I ain't gonna lie. He might have been the best in the world in 2021.
He was
The way he was playing.
Dolly wilding. Yeah, he was wilding.
Until Al Horford caught up with him.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that.
Nah. Al Horford his fault. To be
do
fair though, he does it to everybody. He did it to Embiid. He kind of did it to Giannis. He did it to KD. I mean, Al Horford's nice.
I'm not jacking Al Horford being the defensive stopper. I'm not jacking.
He is, bro. He keeps stopping superstars, bro.
You didn't see
Bam.
I did see it.
You didn't see the year before. You didn't see how the Sixers had to go and get Al Horford just because of what he was doing to him.
Yes,
clamping Embiid, clamping him.
Yeah, you're right.
Bro, context. Am I lying?
You're not lying.
Got Al Horford because of Embiid.
Because
he was the Embiid stopper. That's facts. That is 100%.
Hey, salute to y'all.
What's up,
What's happening, man? My favorite old head, man. This is my favorite old head, man. Salute, huh?
You know, just
Hey,
knocking
I
out
ain't
this
even
graveyard.
old, though. I'm only 36, man. I'm only 36.
Nah, because you got
you're old head, man. You old head, man.
I'm gonna say why. No, I'm gonna say why for me. For me, the reason why I say old
Damn,
head.
they act like you in your 30s. You old now, man. What's going on?
Nah. I'm gonna say why I say that. I don't mean it from an age standpoint. I mean like the way you you talk composed like you remind me of like my old homies, like my older homies. Like you talk like you got the ism, like you know what I'm talking about. Like you understand what I'm talking about. Like, you got that, you know what I mean? Yeah. I could tell. I know how.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta wait. Y'all was y'all watching that Open Gym episode, bro? When they was trying to argue Jason Tatum over Jimmy and Luka. Disgusting, yo. That was the nastiest episode, bro. I've seen in a minute.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna make a prediction for y'all this
offseason. Over Jimmy is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm finna make y'all a good prediction.
What'd you say, Aaron?
I'm finna make y'all a prediction that probably gonna go down the all season. Bradley Beal most likely will probably end up with Golden State Warriors.
Oh my! Yo, we just was talking about the thing. We were just talking about the trade opportunities.
I think Golden State can pull it off because first, if Golden State wants to get rid of Jordan Poole, this your opportunity to do it. This your opportunity.
That's the thing with Golden State. Golden State has a lot of pieces. They got pieces and picks.
You can package Jordan Poole, Kuminga, and whatever else you can come up with. Get Bradley Beal with Golden State.
I don't think I'm giving up Jordan Poole and Kuminga for Bill.
I would.
Maybe
I would if I'm Golden State.
And picks. I don't know if that's.
I would.
I'd rather have KP if I'm being honest. I'd rather trade for KP than Bill. Yeah. He's a better fit with the Warriors.
My Bradley Beal is a fit with Golden State. Bradley Beal,
but KP is better.
Now
they don't need more shooting. They don't need more shooting.
Y'all know, even though he was hurt, even though he was hurt most of the season, he was hurt basically half of the season. He had one of his best. He had one of his best field goal percentages of his career. He was very efficient from the field, and he's a shooter too. And when you got him here,
but I don't think they need. I don't think they really need more of that.
Beal and Steph Curry, come on, man.
They don't need him though. Like they don't really need that. They need a guy like Kristaps who can protect the rim. On top of that, Kristaps can protect the rim, can get in the posts, and he can shoot the 3-ball as well.
Nah, but I'm gonna tell you why they need it. Cause think about it, they needed production for Jordan Poole, and he didn't give them any production at all.
Bro, Kristaps Porzingis production is going to be.
When I'm telling you, Bradley Beal would have gave the production that Golden State needed to get through that series. Jordan Poole didn't give them anything. Didn't give them anything at all in the Lakers series. Bradley Beal would have gave you something. He's scoring a guarantee.
Obvious, it's Bradley Beal. Obviously,
Bradley Beal can carry a game.
Do they need more offense? Do they need more playmaking? No, they need a guy like Kristaps who can provide a little bit more.
The problem was finally Golden State.
And Kristaps provides good offense.
But this is one of the first years that we've seen Golden State really not have a bench. They really that bench scoring was terrible, and Jordan Poole was supposed to provide that. He didn't provide that.
That's
Now,
them getting Bradley Beal ain't going.
Now Golden State got to look at this. Now, if we do make that move, who are we going to bring off the bench? Could we talk Klay Thompson into coming off the bench? Could we talk that into existence somehow to preserve him? To get him to look into, man, look, doing
y'all
that's a tough conversation. That's a tough conversation.
Yeah, I just don't think they need him as much as they need KP. In my opinion, like,
because I'm thinking,
adding more scoring isn't going to really help them that much. To be honest, they ain't going to help them with their defense. Like, their biggest problem was their defense.
KP really not going to give you anything. He's not going to be consistent.
Yes, he is.
He's been exposed. He's been exposed plenty of times.
Chris, at the end of the day, he's one of the best rim protectors in the league. That's just at the end of the day.
I would say from the help side, I would say from help, like as far as a help defender. I see what you mean, but as far as a pure rim protector, I wouldn't say that. And to neutralize,
he's a really good shot blocker.
Oh no, he is. But I'm gonna say this: he is not quick of foot, especially with those leg injuries. So I think what they would do is that they will pull him out to the 3-point line and just drive on him. Now, to me,
but you're missing the fact that Draymond's there. Like we're not. What Draymond would be doing, what Kristaps would be insane.
It's a good sell. I'm not saying that you're wrong, Bulls, but what I'm saying is I don't know if he has that defensive consistency. Maybe if he has, Draymond in his ear, maybe it might be a thing, but you can bank on Bradley Beal giving you the scoring, the shot creation, and the extra ball handling that you need. Now, I'm gonna say
they're just going to outscore everybody now. Like they already have a great offense.
No, I'm gonna say this. What it does do though, right? It kind of unlocks Steph back into being more of that off-ball threat. Because look what happened. Steph had to turn into an on-ball player. He had to turn into a spam pick and roll because you couldn't trust Jordan Poole, right? You couldn't trust anybody else with the ball. So at least with Bradley Beal, Steph can get off the ball more, and now the offense becomes way more dynamic again. So I see both sides.
What's the deal, bro? Like,
how you feel about that?
Why are we entertaining Bradley Beal to the Warriors?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't see how that makes any sense, bro.
No, it's not even that it don't make sense.
Them getting more offense. Them getting more offense is not going to help them.
It don't make sense. I'm just saying, fuck that move.
Yeah, like I'm not saying. I'm obviously with Bradley Beal, they would be the best offense in the league, right? With Bradley Beal, they would be undoubtedly the best offense.
He not Herb. He not jacking it, Herb.
But they don't deserve it.
But I know why Ox saying that though. Cause Ox, at the end of the day, he knows that how that's going to affect his Kings. If Golden State was to make that move, now the Kings could most definitely use Bradley Beal. If I'm the Kings,
I still like KP.
Kings got a good nucleus as is. I wouldn't just make that move if I'm the Kings.
And we got to realize. My fault. But we got to realize Bradley Beal not the same player he was. He's gotten worse. Like he's visibly gotten.
He's still a top.
Bradley Beal
still a top 7 shooting guard.
Yeah, Bradley Beal still got game, bro. We in Washington. Come on, man.
What's naming these shooting guards? Jaylen Brown's better. What's the shooting guard? Jaylen Brown, Zach LaVine.
After the first 3, it's like he can.
Yeah, it's up in the air. There's not a lot of really crazy shooting guards.
I'll still take him over Zach though.
Nah, he's not. I don't know.
Me too.
He's not better than Zach.
You put Bradley Beal.
He's not better than Zach.
You put Bradley Beal with a contender. I think he's better than Jaylen Brown. To be honest,
there's no, he's not. No, he's not.
Hey, but so look at this real quick. So
I got him.
I got these 3 groups of role players, right?
Oh,
so it's 3 role players, and all 3 of these role players go together. Now I'm gonna give you 3 different groups. And I need y'all to start bench cut.
Hold on, Bob. I just thought of a couple shooting guards. Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, and Devin Booker are all way better. Zach LaVine.
That's not 7.
Hold on, I think that's like
to me, he's better than Zach.
Okay.
So I got these 3. I got 3. I'm gonna give y'all. tell y'all the groups, and I'm gonna go around and y'all start bench cut these 3 groups. All right.
Yeah.
So you got group number 1. Group number 1 is Jordan Clarkson, Alex Caruso, and PJ Tucker. Jordan Clarkson, Alex
I'm starting.
Jordan.
Wait.
No,
Let me finish.
He telling us
He has to
Because
get to the other 2.
So that's one group.
I'm starting.
that first one is good though, Box. That first one's
hold
good
on,
though.
Harm. Hold on, Harm. That's just one group. So that's a group of role players for your team.
Okay.
So that's Jordan Clarkson, Alex Caruso, PJ Tucker. The next group is Caleb Martin, Bruce Brown, Derek White. So first group.
They just keep getting better.
Jordan,
All right.
Jordan Clarkson, Alex Caruso, PJ Tucker. Caleb Martin, Bruce Brown, Derek White.
Okay.
Group 3. Malik Monk, Bobby Portis, Pat Beverly.
Okay, I think it's pretty easy.
Okay, so
can I go first?
Hold on. Let everybody think on it for a second. So y'all got this 3 groups, or I need me to run them down again.
Clarkson, Caruso,
Run it back
Tucker.
real quick.
Clarkson, Caruso, Tucker. Then the second one was
Bruce Brown,
Martin?
Caleb Martin, and
Derek White.
Brown, Martin, and White. Okay, and then the last one was
Malik Monk, Bobby Portis.
I thought you said Malik Beasley. Okay.
Who was the third player? Who was the third player? Alex?
Malik Monk, Bobby Portis, and Pat Beverly.
Bev?
I think I might start the Bruce Brown. I think I might start the Bruce Brown, Caleb Martin, Derek White. That's for sure starting for me. I'm benching.
Yeah, they all play both ends.
Yeah, I'm starting that. I'm benching the Alex Caruso. What was it? Alex Caruso and who?
Alex Caruso, PJ Tucker, and Jordan Clarkson.
I'm benching them, and I'm cutting the one with Patrick Beverly. Just because Patrick Beverly is easily the weakest out of everybody. He's like the weak link.
No, I actually would have cut Caruso now, and I would have benched Monk.
Yeah.
So what you got, Sebastian? All right, go ahead. Context.
Oh no, go
I thought you was agreeing with her.
Go text.
No. Go ahead, son. Go ahead.
You can go text. You can go.
Oh,
I gotta think.
I think so. The way that, because I didn't hear the way that Herm had it. Maybe we had the same one. My fault. I didn't mean to think. But so to me, I'm starting the Brown, Caleb Martin, Derek White. Benching Monk, Portis, and Beverly because I can still get rebounding, and I gotta cut Clarkson, Caruso, and Tucker. They're just too small. All around.
And PJ Tucker falling out bad.
Yeah.
So Patrick Beverly fell off, but
but you can make up. You can make.
But
up.
like Malik Monk and Bobby Portis, that's tough because Malik Monk and Bobby Portis.
I'm thinking Malik Monk and Bobby Portis are the best.
Yeah, those. Matter of fact, I switch. No, I'm switching. I'm switching it. I'm switching it, bro.
Go ahead, Sam.
I'm cutting it. I'm cutting the Caruso one. I'm cutting them.
I was gonna switch it up a bit. I was gonna start the Monk, Portis, Beverly one. I was gonna bench Brown, Martin, and White, and I was gonna cut Clarkson, Caruso, and Tucker.
So is that what you're doing, or that's what you were gonna do?
Oh no, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I actually got a question to add on to the thing. All right, you see those three groups?
Yeah.
Who would you add to fill out the roster?
Oh, like who would be the 2 players you would add?
Yeah, to fill out the roster.
What, do they have to be role players?
They could be anybody.
They could be anybody.
Okay, so who are the 2 stars that you add with these?
Yes, 2 stars add to those role players. Yeah,
bro,
that's a good question.
That's a great question.
You can go crazy with this.
You go crazy.
Obviously, bro. I'm taking that Bruce Brown. If that's the case,
I can't take the same answers. I can't. If you choose your 2 stars and you stuck with your 2 stars, so you can't.
Because
context, you asked the question. Context, you go first.
All right.
You gotta think about that.
Yeah, he try to line me up. He lined me up. All right. Let me see.
You just choose one group. Y'all should all choose the group that you started.
Okay.
Whichever group you started, then choose 2 stars.
Oh, 2 stars. Okay, that's fine. All right, yeah, that's dope. So I chose the Brown, Caleb Martin, and the Derek White. So I would probably do Jokic and Giannis.
Jokic and Giannis. And so Derek White's running your point guard?
Yeah, he's running the point for me.
Bro, y'all about to get smacked, contact.
Yeah, I don't know what about that. That's kind of crazy.
What you gonna do, Sebastian?
I'm going Bev.
I didn't even think this out. Fuck you, Ox.
Bev, Monk, KD, Portis, and Embiid. Even though I could have put Jokic, since Bev, I don't know if you Bev and
That's not bad, really. You start Pat Bev, Monk at the 2, KD at the 3, Portis and Embiid. I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that.
Herm, you got 2?
I got it. I got mine. If you don't got his, I'm going to place Luka. I'm going to put Luka at my 1 and AD at my 5.
With Caleb Martin in there?
Yeah, with Caleb Martin, Bruce Brown, and Derek White. Luka at my 1, Derek White at my 2, Bruce Brown at my 3, at my 4, Caleb Martin, at my 5, AD. Yeah, I like that a lot.
But I'm going to keep it a band with y'all. Yeah, damn. I'm getting fried. I'm not going to. I'm getting fried.
Yeah, my team.
I'm getting fried.
Luka AD. Yeah, you needed a playmaking guard, an elite playmaking guard, and you went with Giannis.
No. I didn't. No. Because to me, technically, I don't need a playmaking guard because I got 3 guards that can all kind of shot create a little bit. A little bit. Not crazy, but just enough. Like, just enough. And I got Jokic and Giannis both can handle the rock. They can both handle the rock. They can bring the ball up, push the tempo.
You don't want Giannis handling the rock the whole time.
I
Jokic
don't want
doesn't
him.
really.
I actually want Jokic handling the rock the most. But he could.
But he doesn't even play like that.
Bulls fan, you're gonna have Luka out there ball hogging.
But
Luka's what I'm saying.
I know, but like at the end of the day, he's a great playmaker. So he's an elite. He's one of the best playmakers in the league. We can't take that away from him.
So look, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna with Malik, Portis, and Pat Bev.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're picking mine. Okay.
I'm actually gonna go with 2 players that play together. I'm gonna go small. I'm gonna go small and put KD and Devin Booker with them.
Wait. We can't pick the same players though. It's got to be.
You can't pick the 2. You can't pick the same stars. You can't pick the same stars.
Well, who picked?
What?
Sebastian can pick KD.
You did. Oh, you did pick KD.
Yeah, he picked
KD.
KD.
And you picked the same. Wait, who'd you pick them with?
He picked the same lineup, the same starting lineup.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go up top. I'm gonna go up top with Jordan Clarkson,
Caruso,
Alex Caruso, and PJ Tucker. I'm gonna take who got Embiid?
Sebastian got Embiid too. Yeah.
Sebastian, what? You got Embiid and KD?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, harder than you think, huh? Harder than you think.
So I'm gonna take. And so one of y'all got Giannis, the other guy
Jokic. Yeah. Good luck.
The other guy
Good luck.
Okay, no, this is easy. So we're gonna stretch out the floor.
Okay.
We're gonna stretch out the floor. I'm gonna just go Steph. And nah. Bulls fan picked AD.
Yeah, he out of there. Yep. I
out.
already got that nigga. I already got him.
Okay, so then none of y'all picked Giannis.
I picked
he already
Context pick Giannis and Jokic.
Oh,
Context team makes no sense.
Right.
Yeah, his team doesn't make any sense.
Actually, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. I definitely got Denver lineup, pretty much. Low key, if you think about it, I got Denver lineup. Low key.
You don't got a Jamal Murray out here creating shots.
Salute, Salute, Ox. Salute.
Stop it, bro.
What's up, y'all guys?
What up, Contest? What up, Sebastian?
I saw you going crazy on Lamar joint.
Oh, we was wild, man. You know, we turn it up. You make it spicy, man. You know, it's all games.
Okay, give me Jaren Jackson and Devin Booker.
Okay.
Nice,
I like
nice.
that. W come back.
I like that. I like that a
Yo,
lot.
Africa, we doing we did Ox.
Oh, so what we doing?
My
Just
fault.
at the
I'm
5,
taking. Oh,
Booker
go
at
ahead.
the 2.
What'd you say?
You putting Jaren Jackson at the 5 because you switch it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Jaren Jackson at the 5 and put Devin Booker at the 3.
So damn, Alex Caruso and Jaren Jackson, that defense is tough.
Yeah, and PJ Tucker.
Oh yeah, and PJ, yeah, that's a tough defense.
So Africa, so I got these 3 groups. It's 3 groups of role players, and I'm gonna name you the 3 groups, and you can take one group, and then you gotta add 2 stars to play with these 3 role players.
Okay.
The only problem is you're going last. I just went last, but now you're last.
Okay.
You can't pick any of the same stars.
All right, I'll just name names. You let me know if you pick them. Go ahead.
Okay, for sure. So the 3 groups are: the first group is the group I went with, and it was Josh Hart, Alex Caruso.
Hart.
I'm tripping. Jordan Clarkson.
there you go.
Jordan Clarkson, Alex Caruso, and PJ Tucker. That's your first group of role players. Your second group of role players is Caleb Martin, Bruce Brown, and Derek White.
Okay.
Your third group is Malik Monk, Bobby Portis, and Patrick Beverly.
Yo, I'm gonna write it down in the chat.
I'm
gonna write it down in the chat so you can remember.
The groups are in the private chat too.
I got it.
No, I don't think I see the.
You don't see because he came later. He came later. I'm gonna.
Oh, he just put a Bev, Monk, KD. Oh, no, Portis. Bev, Monk, and Portis.
That's just Sebastian's.
Yeah. I'm gonna rewrite it for him. I'm gonna rewrite it for him.
Brown, Bruce Brown, Caleb Martin, Derek White. I'm going with that. That's the one I'm definitely going with. I'm going with Bruce Brown, Caleb Martin, and Derek White.
So
now you add 2 stars.
Yeah, 2 stars to it.
Africa, I'm gonna type in the different starts we all have. That way you don't get confused. So Context had Giannis and Jokic. Bulls fan had
Luka and 80.
Luka and 80, that's right. Luka and 80, and then Ox had JJJ and then Book.
Okay, so I picked Bruce Brown, Caleb Martin, Derek White. All guys that can go off the dribble. They can get their own bucket to a certain level. They can attack the rim. You know, Bruce Brown, solid defender. Caleb Martin, solid defender. Derek White, all NBA defensive team. So I'm going with that most definitely. You know what I mean? And
that's the right choice.
The 2 stars I'm going with is, since y'all picked all the good ones, I'm gonna go with Jason Tatum at the 4. Right? I'm going with Jason Tatum at the 4. I don't think anyone picked Jason Tatum.
No.
Jason Tatum at the 4, and at my center position. Should I go small ball 5 or should I get a real center, man? Like, what should I do?
Do you, man?
Damn, who's my point guard? Derek White's gonna be my point guard, so I'm gonna go. Hey, why you laughing at my point, man?
No,
because
that's my point guard too. That's my point guard too,
bro.
Yeah, that's your.
You have Jokic, bro, so it's not as bad.
I'm gonna need a defensive center to rim protect, also space the floor. There's not a lot of those, so I'm gonna have to go offense or defense. Damn. You know what? With the decent perimeter defense, I'm gonna sacrifice rim protection. I'm gonna go with Karl Anthony Towns at the 5, man.
Oh my goodness!
I knew he was gonna do it.
Wow.
Why? As I said, I'm sacrificing rim protection, and I'm going.
Wow. That was a really bad. That's a really bad.
It was either him or Rudy Gobert. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm gonna go with the offense.
Nah, there was other options, man.
I respect it. I respect it.
Oh, you know what? I was tweaking. You know what?
Sabonis.
Let me take that back. Let me take that back. You know what I'm about to do? I'm gonna go real small ball 5. Really, I'm gonna go real small ball 5. And this might be a mismatch problem, but we're gonna be ridiculous in transition. I'm gonna go LeBron James at the 5, bro. I'm actually more comfortable.
Y'all are getting cooked.
I don't know if that's part of
Giannis and Jokic.
Yeah, that might be a mismatch, but we're running and gunning.
Oh my goodness, y'all are cooks. You use better off a cat.
They play 5 out all day. That's what you're gonna do. 5 out.
Facts. Pick and roll, 5 out, bro. That's it.
Well, and Giannis and Jokic is just going to destroy y'all. My team with Luka and AD,
in the half court, it might be
kill
problems,
y'all.
but in the transition, we getting buckets, bro. We getting.
Who was your other star? Who was it? Was Bron and who else?
Tatum and LeBron. I went with
Tatum and LeBron.
Tatum and
LeBron?
LeBron.
Damn.
Though I ain't gonna lie, that's probably the weakest team. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, you wild. You too small. You too small, Africa.
Too small.
You could have went with Sabonis at the 5. That would have made a lot more sense.
Hey, that's not really rim protection either, man. I don't know, man.
But
I ain't trying to talk.
More sense than Cat though.
I ain't trying
to. At least Sabonis can provide some passing.
I'm not trying to hate on that one.
Nah, he ain't a rim protector either. I actually like LeBron as a rim protector more than Sabonis.
Low-key, actually, that's kind of hilarious.
That's not a bad take, but he's better than Cat.
Cat is like the winner. Yeah, he probably is.
Ain't no problem. He is. Cat like the worst defender in the league. He's like one of the worst defenders in the league.
That's true. Hey, really, what we're exposing is like the lack of depth at the center position in the NBA right now, bro. There's not really that much
Bam out of bite. No, but you could have picked Bam.
Oh, you muted, Ox. Yeah, you muted. Bam.
I disagree with that. I think we got. There's quite a bit of centers in the league.
Oh, Porzingis. I should have went with Porzingis. Like, what are you saying?
No, you should have went with Bam. I'm saying as far as centers go in the league, now they might not all be skilled bigs, but there's a lot of bigs if you go. And I'm just gonna start with Robert. I'll start with Robert Williams, Jared Allen, Brook Lopez. Jonas Valanciunas, even Nurkic, Vucevic. I'll name Wendell Carter. Now I'm not saying these are all-star bigs or great bigs or anything. I'm just saying there's quite a bit of bigs in the league that are serviceable. Steven Adams.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go with Bam. Bam is like Bam would have been really nice for this team.
Bam would have been floor spacing would have been a.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't have. No, it would have not. Will it?
You got
JT? With JT?
Yeah.
Wait, now how?
I see what he means. Like it would have been shaky, but I think it would have been confident.
Wait, hold on. Derek White. Who's at his 2? No, who's at his 1?
Derek White.
This 2.
Bruce Brown, Caleb Martin.
That's a good floor spacing team. What are you talking about? There's shooters everywhere besides the center.
Is it that Bruce Brown and Caleb Martin are so streaky shooters?
If you really press me, I probably go Porzingis at the 5. If you really want me to actually pick a 5, I would go Porzingis probably.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. I mean,
I wouldn't be mad at that actually. I wouldn't be mad at the KP thing. The question I do have for you guys is if you can be a GM of any team that wasn't in the playoffs, who would it be, and what would you like do to fix their current problem to make them a playoff team?
It's a lot of teams with bad GMs. That's a good question. It's a lot of teams.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. You don't gotta answer it all the way. But why y'all thinking about that? Salute to Africa, man. I tuned into the Lamar.
Oh yeah, you saw the ski mask. Yo,
I saw. Africa was in his bag, man. And the thing about it is, and I've seen you in different spaces, so it's really, I gotta commend you, man. Like to maneuver in different avenues, you know what I'm saying, and especially your brother that's not really from, that's not from the United States, and adapting to this style of culture, the shit talking, the things like that, you know what I mean? Like you were able to maneuver very well, and then when it's time to talk hoops, you still are able to separate the hoops from the trash talking. You know what I'm saying? Like you understand. I
actually know him. I know Africa from a Players Choice video. I think he was like debating LeBron versus MJ with Ticket. That's where I know he's from.
Yeah, that's one video that blew up. Yeah, I pulled up on Ticket one time and I asked him about But I appreciate that context. I love African American culture. Y'all very influential, all around the world. And so,
yeah.
I respect that. I've been to many places in the world, and I've seen like so many different cultures embrace African American culture. You know what I mean? And all that.
No. It's not even. I'm not saying it like in a place of like like it's thing, but because a lot of people would get like irritated by it and like let it kind of deter them. You know what I'm saying? But you're able to kind of maneuver in different spaces. I've seen you talk very like when you chop it up with us, it's a different tempo. You chop it up in
Mm.
players' choices, a different tempo. You chop it up in
definitely.
tickets arena, Mook's arena. Like you able to be adaptable, and that's the dope thing about us is that we're able to adapt. You know what I mean? And really,
Most definitely. Most
That's a
definitely. I've
fact.
been doing that my
Salute to
whole
you, my
life,
brother.
man. So I appreciate that, man. But
I
yeah, I
watched a
put up the
couple of. I
tickets
watched
channel.
a couple of those.
I mean tickets.
I watched all of my fault.
Tickets World, and yeah, I just asked him a simple question of like who had better competition in the finals between Jordan and LeBron, and I kind of tripped
I
him
think
up
it's
on
very.
that.
I think it's very clear who
I
had
thought it was
better
clear too, but his
competition.
bias, I already knew how it was going to come with it.
It's clear cut. It's clear cut. LeBron.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not,
what
It's
I
not
mean.
even
it's not
close.
clear cut, LeBron.
Oh, come
All right,
on, Fox. Come on.
See.
I think Jordan's the GOAT, but I still think LeBron has the best competition.
Jordan is my GOAT, but like it's clearly LeBron had part of the competition.
Facts, man. Facts.
Yeah, he definitely
Fox.
did have bro.
Come on, you're not gonna tell me that Portland Trailblazers teams were good teams. We don't have to go through it, man.
Terry
Not
Porter's
especially the
moving.
Portland. Bro, that
Yeah,
Suns
Clyde
team was good. They all were
Drexler is a top five shooting guard all time.
Yeah, what about Terry Porter? Is he a
Yeah,
true
and
number two?
Steph Curry just and Steph Curry and Kevin Durant are top five as well.
Terry Porter was definitely a very, very good guard. Very good.
John
guard.
Stockton.
But see, that's the thing, Ox. We're not saying the competition was trash. Compared to LeBron, though, like, come on. Compared to those Spurs teams, compared to those Warriors teams, like, what are we even talking? Even that 2020 Miami team,
That's fair.
It's probably better than that
2020
Trailblazers
Miami team, bro. You just saying
It's better than the Portland team. It is
2020
better than the
Miami
Portland.
It probably is.
No, it's not.
That Portland team was not that good. Bro,
come on.
I think MJ's the GOAT, but like I'm just being
It
realistic.
don't matter to me who you think the GOAT is. I'm just saying, like, y'all talking
You
about
can't use
clear
the
cut.
2020 Miami Heat. Yeah, you can't
clear,
use that.
clear cut.
But like, it's not the
What
2020
are
Miami
we
Heat.
saying about what are we saying about the 96 Suns? What are we saying about the 93 Suns?
We're just saying they're not better than the Spurs.
I would say every single version of the Warriors is better than them.
Yeah,
I'm saying, like, what are we saying about those?
I would say how many times LeBron faced Spurs? 3 times. Every single version of the Spurs is better than those teams. 2 times.
3 times.
07, 3 times, right? You telling me
3
what?
times
6 out of his 10 finals,
7.
he's going to get some of the greatest teams of all time. 7 out of his 10 times, he's going
Spurs
against
and
the
the Warriors.
greatest teams of all time.
Certified
That is
top 20
ridiculous.
all-time players.
That's
you got Tim Duncan. You got Kevin Durant, Steph Curry.
That's fair. None of those things, like
Kawhi Leonard.
Bro, yes, bro, yo.
Only
Michael
one of
Jordan
those
has
was-
never gone
hold
against
on,
a team
hold on,
better than that
hold on, bro. Look,
2015 team.
Hold on. You said something. I'm responding. Let me get it up. There's no way you can say any of those teams other than that the teams with Kevin Durant, those Warriors teams. None of those other teams were considered one of the best teams of all time.
The 2014 Spurs were not what?
No, the 2014 Spurs were not one of the best teams of all time.
All right,
No,
bro.
they weren't.
2007 Spurs. The 2007 Spurs, you got a case, not
Prime Duncan.
2014.
Really?
What about the
73
73 and 9?
2014? No.
No, I think that was a really good team, but no, they weren't one of the best teams.
They okay. At the end of the day, still better than the Jazz and since the Suns and the Portland Trailblazers. Right, noticeably better.
Let me say this.
Bro, look, his hardest comp would have been Hakeem, right?
Hold on, let me ask this. Ox, out of MJ's competition, who would you say? Because obviously there's no duds, right? But who would you say is the least greatest out of those teams?
It would have to be one of the
Lakers.
It would have to be the Lakers.
It's the Lakers. Okay. It's the Lakers for sure.
Yeah. Lakers are worse than the Portland Trailblazers. Terry Porter.
I think the Trailblazers
It would be one of those 2 teams.
I think it's the Trailblazers personally, just because like imagine.
Nah, I think they're on the higher tier. I think the Trailblazers are on the higher tier of MJ's competition. To be honest with you, here's my thing. I'm gonna say this. The reason why, because I think they were the more complete team. I think Seattle had deficiencies. Their bench wasn't that really amazing. I think the Trailblazers had a better bench than the Sonics, to be honest with you. And to keep it a band with you, Terry Porter is better than Hershey Hawkins, in my opinion.
And then on top of that context, if we're gonna talk about all the teams that these guys lost to in the playoffs, why are we not talking about any of the 80s Celtics or the Pistons? Why are we not
The
mentioning
context
those?
was the finals. That's all. That was just my question. It was about the finals, but
You talk about
can
the
put those
finals in the
teams.
finals.
Yeah.
The competition
You
for
can
the
put
finals.
I want to talk about the competition. I want to talk
Okay.
about the teams that I want to talk about the teams that played in the playoffs. That's what I
Oh,
wanna
okay.
talk
No,
about.
that's fair.
I
Now,
want
when you got it.
That's fair. But I
to
just think
talk about
overall,
the Celtics and the Pistons. That's what I want.
So you think the
now we
Boston
have a different
Celtics
conversation.
with Larry Bird
but
were they better than
LeBron still.
the
I
KD
can't.
Warriors? Were they
Yes.
better than the KD Warriors? Come on, they were not better than the KD.
Oh my God, man! Come on, bro.
Kevin
Ox, come
McHale
on,
and
bro.
Larry Bird and stuff were better than.
They were a great team. They were not better than that KD Warriors. They were like
Conversation. It's a conversation.
But I want Prime Bird over Prime KD every time, bro.
okay, yeah, but who? Dennis Johnson or Prime Steph Curry? Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, I want Prime Kevin McHale over every single big man that ever touched the paint in the world.
Let me ask this: Prime Kevin McHale or Prime KD?
Who?
Prime Kevin McHale or Prime KD?
That doesn't.
Prime KD.
You mean Prime Draymond or Prime McHale?
No, because we're talking about the two best players on the team. So obviously the two best players would be. Prime
McHale was better than Bird at that point in time?
No, but these would be the two best teams. No. Hold on. I'm not doing it that way, Africa. I'm just saying.
At the end of the day,
of all these players, peak Larry Bird was the best player of all these whole groups. The best player on these teams is Larry Bird.
I'm taking Prime.
Yeah,
KD
Larry Bird
over
is
Prime
the best out of all of them, but Steph is on his way to being better, depending on how long he does it for.
Man, this shit's almost over Steph. But
look at this guy.
I got Larry Bird.
What do you have? Oh, go ahead, Sam. Go ahead, Sam. Go.
I was gonna say, as a Warriors fan, I'm taking McHale over Thompson, and I'm taking Parrish over Draymond.
Talk to
That's
us.
fair. That's fair.
Parrish over Draymond.
Yes. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Chief,
That's fair.
for sure.
That's fair.
For sure.
But I'm taking
Parrish over Draymond.
Kevin McHale. Prime KD over Kevin McHale. Larry Bird over Steph Curry. I got Klay Thompson over Dennis Johnson. I got
facts.
I got, if you want to do Draymond Green and Robert Parrish over Draymond Green, that's fair. I got Iguodala over Danny Ainge. Like, what we doing?
Honestly, bro,
I
think Robert Parrish and Draymond are close. To be honest, you really pulling hairs.
Close?
Right there, close.
Nah.
They're close. They're close.
Draymond Green was able to disrupt.
I got Robert Parrish.
Yeah, I'm not. That's fine. If you think it's better, he probably is, but it's close.
Draymond was a better defender than Robert Parrish. You know that.
Draymond was a better defender. I mean,
it's different role. It's a hard thing to say, because their
Draymond was doing was ridiculous.
No, but here's the thing: the defense. And that's the thing. Hold on, fellas, because that's to say, what do you guys value more? Do you guys think that defense is harder to play now, or defense is harder to play back then?
Way harder right now, bro. The big has to be switchable, guard the perimeter, guard the lane. Oh, he got to do a lot more, man. Rebound at a high level. He got to have some type of floor spacing ability. If he doesn't, he got to be a decent playmaker like a Sabonis or Draymond Green. I think it's harder now.
That's fair.
I think you have to be more skillful now, more versatile now. Harder is hard to say, but when you're 7'1" like Robert Parrish, how hard is it to be a rim protector?
That's fair.
There's a lot of weak ass 7-footers, bro.
That's the thing. Prime Draymond Green, he was so disruptive on both ends, especially defense. He was anchoring some of the greatest defenses we've ever seen. So, as a defensive anchor, these
are some of the best defenses you've ever seen.
You don't agree with that? You don't agree with that?
Which one of these teams was the best defense you've ever seen?
You said what?
Which one of these defenses was the best defense you've ever seen, Bob?
Yes.
That was a big statement. I gotta.
Which one?
Hugs.
No, Sebastian. Which one of these Warriors defenses was one of the top 5 defenses you've ever seen?
2016.
I need a top 5 defense that came from the Warriors, bro.
2016,
20. Top 5 all time.
Just tell the truth and say that there never was one.
You can make the argument for 2016,
No,
but
you
that's
can't.
about it.
What is that with the?
Bro, do you know? Bro, do you know in 2022 before Draymond got hurt, he was anchoring the defense close to Bill Russell?
Yeah, but he has.
Whoa!
Bill Russell. I never said anything as good as Bill Russell. He was anchoring they were the best defense in the league by far. I'm talking about individual standpoint.
I'm tired. I'm sick and tired.
Bro, y'all just being nasty for no reason, bro. I never said it was as good. Bro, whatever, bro. Y'all being nasty.
Breaking his 6
He was
kids
anchoring
toys.
defenses on the level of Bill Russell. That's big, man.
Bill Russell is insane.
All right, bro. Hold on. Where do y'all have Bill Russell ranked all time? No. Y'all want to be nasty? You can be. Where do y'all have Bill Russell ranked all time?
Way higher than Draymond Green.
Yeah, he top 10.
Where?
He top 10.
Way higher than Draymond Green.
I have Bill Russell in my top 15.
I'm looking for something else to throw.
Yeah, top 15.
See, that's disrespectful.
Hey, Bill Russell changed the whole dynamic on defense. Like he modernized
context. That's disrespectful.
He modernized blocking shots. Have y'all watched that Bill Russell documentary?
But between 10 and 15, what I mean by he's in my top 15, like is in.
Hold on. Is KD better than him? Is KD? Do you have KD over him?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
No. Hell no. KD for me is like in like the maybe like the 30 rim, top 30.
What?
Whoa.
Okay. Wait. Context. I gotta see that list.
30.
Context.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't top
You
30.
said KD for the 30 range?
That means you got like.
It's ridiculous.
That's not ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous to say.
Fucking a 25 range.
He's in top 30. Top 30.
So you got. You must have Scottie Pippen over Kevin Durant, right?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking Scottie Pippen over KD.
Oh, what do you mean? You don't have to think about it.
I don't have him over. I don't have KD over Scotty. But I'm gonna say this. The same gap that Kevin Durant has in scoring with Scotty, I think Scotty has in defense with Kevin Durant.
Yeah, good point.
I think that's why it evens out. They're in the same range for me. I just rank them differently on value.
The gap,
but I have KD over him just a little bit.
So why you got
the gap offensively?
Why you got one of the greatest scorers of all time that people say? Well, why you got him ranked so low?
Scottie Pippen is one of the greatest defenders of all time.
Because
that's not low though. Africa, there's been 5,000 NBA players.
So I'm gonna tell you,
top 30 is beyond great. That's
still great. No doubt.
If you're
I
in
think
the top,
that's not disrespectful.
If you ask me if you're in the top 20, you damn near GOAT worthy.
Right. And to me, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. This could be a little bit long.
So for me, I'm gonna tell you why, Africa. Because I watched KD from college to Seattle to OKC to Golden State, and I saw the evolution of his game. And although he's an amazing scorer, he was a flawed scorer. He got better, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't out the gate the same way that I think Scotty's defense was more out the gate than his offense. And I think KD didn't provide defense enough to subjugate his offense. Now, don't get me wrong, KD was able to get compensated by having Kendrick Perkins, Andre Roberson. He had a lot of defensive guys that could compensate for his defense, right? Until he got better defensively. Mm-hmm. But I think that in the same way Michael Jordan was able to supplement Scottie Pippen's offense, right? That's why I kind of have him in the same tier. But to me, KD's development as a scorer is different than Carmelo's development.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Michael Jordan was able to
No. So the way Michael, Scotty kind of obviously wasn't a scoring machine coming out the gate. Like he had to develop his scoring thing. So he had the buffer.
Yeah, he had to develop his scoring out the gate because he couldn't get the ball. That motherfucking ball hog Michael Jordan.
Okay.
How I'm going to score if Michael Jordan's a fucking ball hog?
There's no iron team, but there's an iron win. That was Michael Jordan, bro. So we're not gonna do that.
Michael Jordan was worse than Kobe Bryant with that shit. Just two fucking ball
hogs. He was near James Harden.
Don't do that. No, I'm not jacking it. He was not worse than Kobe. He was not worse than Kobe. When it came to ball hogging,
bro, they're about the same. They were about the same. Yeah, they're about the same.
It go.
Kobe was a little bit worse.
You go Jordan, Luka, Kobe. They all right there.
But but Kobe was barely trying. He wasn't trying to get a ball to Shaq. Like Kobe was nasty for that.
Thank you.
Kobe was nasty for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Kobe wasn't trying to give the ball to Shaq.
And Jordan wouldn't have gave the ball to Shaq.
Yes, he would have, bro.
Yes, he
I'm not joking, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Kobe's definitely worse than Kobe's worse than MJ. Kobe's worse than MJ.
He's just saying anything. So let me just finish this though, Africa. So I think the development of KD scoring don't get me wrong, amazing. I felt like to me, Carmelo, in my opinion, was a better scorer than KD. In my opinion.
Wow.
A more natural gifted scorer, better scorer, like 3-level. I think he had it immediately compared to KD. I think KD became a 3-level scorer, but KD was more of a jump shooter, and then he turned into a scorer.
So real cool context before you get into the Melo stuff, like you're saying that essentially KD's a one-way player, essentially?
No. I'm not gonna say he's a one-way player because he definitely got better on defense, right? But obviously
he's a one-way player. How do you explain it? He's not really that good. He's like average on defense.
Yeah, no. So, but I wouldn't say he's not. The reason why I say he's not a one-way player is because
I mean that's literally a one-way player when you just like because it was never all your production maybe comes to one end.
He's not a cone. That's what I'm saying. Like KD's not a cone. A one-way player is that KD's like Luka is a one-way player.
But if you're not that good though, that doesn't make you a two-way. So
I didn't say he's a two-way.
Like Steph Curry is a one-way player. You could be an average defender and not be a two-way, bro. Just like KD's a one-way.
No, Bulls. You're trying to black and white something that's like has a whole bunch of nuance. You can't do that. Hold on. Let me explain to you.
It's in a two-way depending when you produce on offense.
Just let him get it off. Let's see where he goes with this bullshit. Then you can turn into him.
A one-way would be considered like Luka, who's a cone and doesn't even give effort on defense, and all he does is score the ball on offense. That's what we say that, right? But somebody like KD that does give effort, but he has to develop certain, he had to learn how to play with his body, had to learn how to play with his length, pause, and he had to learn the defensive game. But once he got on a team that was defensive, he became an above average defender. He became a solid rim protector on the weak side. Like, he developed into an all-complete player. I would not say that KD is just a one-way player. Now, there's more value in his offense.
Hold on. Just because you're more complete doesn't mean you're a two-way, though.
I didn't say,
like you could be a complete.
Why are you putting words in my fault? I never said he's a two-way, Brody. You can be an average defender and still not be a one-way player. You're going to be a scorer. He's a scorer, but he's not only a scorer. That's like saying that he's only subjugated to scoring, and that's it. He can defend. He's not great, but he can defend.
KD? Wait for your time out.
Go ahead.
Oh, saying who are you talking about? KD?
Yeah, talking about KD.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bulls. Go ahead. I'm done, Bulls.
No, I understand what you're talking about. I understand what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah, but that's what I mean by that. So, like, to me, I feel like KD's scoring was kind of like he evolved, and don't get me wrong, he got way better. But the natural scoring, I think Melo was a more natural scorer than him coming up the gate off rip. I feel like KD was more of a jump shooter that became a 3-level scorer and developed into a 3-level scorer. So that's why I don't look at the same way that everybody looks at KD. Oh, he's such a great player, blah, blah, blah. No. And although it's effective, he doesn't have the same counters like all the other great scorers have. He doesn't have the same.
Hold on. I'm gonna start putting in KD in conversations that he probably should be in. Like, who is Giannis over him all the time already?
Who?
Giannis?
KD?
Is Jokic
over KD?
Is Jokic over him all the time already?
No. Kevin Durant?
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
I still got KD over
Do you
those
think
two.
do you think they'll finish over him?
Oh,
I
absolutely.
don't,
Oh, they
know.
can.
I don't think so.
I don't
Really?
know if I don't know if Giannis will, but I think Jokic has a shot because
Both of them.
Jokic
The
definitely
game isn't
has
just
some.
the game, like especially with all the potential like moves that can be made.
I know you have to do it for longer.
It's not just lined up for Giannis to keep dominating. It's not like it's not looking like the league isn't looking like it's going to just be open. You know, like just free for everybody. It's not going to be like it's not going to be like a bloodbath for these guys. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to just walk through this shit no more.
No, let me ask why can't
I
Giannis and Jokic finish like in the top 20 all time? I think their trajectory is definitely top 20 all time. I think that what's weird when we talk about these top lists is like it seems like modern day players have to do way more than the guys that are ahead of them to actually surpass them. Like it's kind of interesting.
That's true.
They do. Me personally, that's just because these guys are already there. So for them, like
you got to knock them off.
They literally got a head start. So
for me,
technically, Giannis has already surpassed someone like Charles Barkley to me. Like, and so a lot of people have him in the top 25, top 20.
Yeah, he surpassed Charles. No, he's past Charles Barkley.
See, that's what I mean. He's done more.
I think he's past Charles.
How has he done more?
Yo,
So we act like Giannis is just going to.
I don't know.
He hasn't done more, but he's going to do more. He's very clear.
Why?
Going to do
Why
more
is it
than
clear he's going to do anything? Nothing's clear.
Got a DPOY.
There is nothing that's clearly going to happen. There's no such thing as anything clearly.
He got a ring, and Charles don't. All right,
Charles got a ring.
Let's move on.
So he got
that's not how it
look. Barkley finished his career 11-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA with an MVP. Right, took his team to the finals.
But Giannis is like
right
a
now,
7-time All-NBA right now.
He got 7 All-NBAs, 5 All-Defensive teams, Defensive Player of the Year award, 7 All-Star teams as well. He got a championship. He got 30-point season.
How he get a Defensive Player of the Year award? He ain't never been the best defender on his team.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Ox. Come on, man.
No. Right now, we're right.
I just want to be different, bro. I just want to be different. I respect it, though.
I don't just want to be different. I'm just never been impressed by his defense.
Wow.
So
you don't rate rim protection, helps out defense, rebounding.
He's always been a worthy defender, but I've never seen this best defender in the NBA shit like since when? Where?
Wow.
You're right.
Hey, what's more valid? Why? Because he's not guarding dudes one-on-one, locking up. Is that why you said it?
Yeah, I think you at least have to do that to be considered a great defender.
But like Charles Barkley, though, respectfully, like Giannis is like 100 times better than him.
I don't know
on defense. It's not even close.
Oh, on defense, definitely. Yeah.
Are we serious? Are y'all really trying to say
on defense? You're right.
I think Giannis clears.
I didn't say that he was a better defender than Giannis. I mean the better defender. Yeah, I didn't say he was a better defender than Giannis. I was just talking about like.
So like this Charles Barkley's kind of weird because offensively, I do think Barkley was better, but like. It's not that.
I don't think it's clear. I don't think it's clear. I don't think he clears him offensively.
It's very questionable if he's a better offensive player.
Like he's like a slightly better offensive player, and Giannis is a way better defender, and he's accomplished more already.
I got Giannis top 30. I got Chuck top 25.
See, and that's what's weird. Like players already did more, and yet we underrate him. And just by the trajectory, he's probably going to finish with more than 11 All NBAs.
Yeah, just off Giannis being such a better defender already over Barkley. Like just off defensively alone.
And I think honestly.
Now when niggas try to put
offense is overrated, to be honest with you.
Like
facts. Like he was a volume shooter from 3. He didn't really have a consistent mid-range jump shot.
He was a smaller Karl Malone. To be honest with you, he was a smaller Karl Malone.
And Karl Malone's still ahead of Giannis.
I got Karl Malone top 20.
Yo, I think
on longevity, but I think he's about to
the only person
run him down.
Giannis as a power forward.
He's definitely about to run that.
There's only 2 ahead of him right now. There's 3 power forwards ahead of him. There's 3 power forwards. Obviously, Tim Duncan, nobody's ever going to surpass him. Dirk Nowitzki, and KG. And that's it.
And then to me, it's Giannis right there. Yeah, it's Giannis right there.
I got Karl Malone after that.
Tim Duncan.
But once again, Ox, why do these modern NBA players
have to put ahead of Giannis?
But why do these modern NBA players have to do so much more than the guys in older and previous eras? Like, why do they have to do so much more in terms of?
Because they played their entire careers.
Because he's already done more. He's already done more on
I
that
don't
level.
know if they have to do so much more, and a lot of times it's just like I said.
It's because he played for longer.
You got a head start.
Exactly. Maybe because these players have so much more to play for, and they're probably going to be better than them. But right now, even though they might be there by the end of the year,
Right now, I think Giannis is clearly better than Charles Barkley.
If he ended his career today, I got his career better than Charles Barkley.
Yeah, that's to be honest with you.
He's got to retire then.
If he retires right now, that's why I said for me, if Giannis retires right now, he's better than Charles Barkley. I don't understand how he would not be. Charles Barkley was 6'4", power forward that played in the low post, a lot of offensive rebounds, pump fake. I'm in the key for a billion seconds. Like, it's a lot of that where Giannis has to play in a fast pace, has to cover a lot of ground. He's just a better basketball player, like all around. Now, I understand what you mean. Like, Charles Barkley is probably a little bit better offensively, but how much? Not that much to make a difference. The way that Giannis changes the game more so on defense with getting steals, helps out defense, things of that nature.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Like, he be picking up the crumbs on defense.
Yo, picking up the crumbs.
I've seen, bro.
It's better than doing nothing because Barkley wasn't doing nothing.
There's no way you could watch that 2021 finals and not say Giannis wasn't the best defender in that series. Easily.
I agree.
Easily.
No,
like he was easily better than Jrue
Holiday.
Holiday
Was the best defender in that series.
How? Jrue Holiday was great, but Giannis was better.
He was guarding Devin Booker. Who was Giannis guarding?
Devin Booker dropped 2 3-point games.
DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre
Ayton at times.
Who was Giannis guarding?
DeAndre Ayton at times.
So Bulls fan, who was
Giannis literally had the biggest defensive play in the entire series.
You saw that block by Giannis?
Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all talking about y'all breaking that one play? Remember that one time he did that? But
DeAndre Ayton, Jay Crowder.
That's the one play you harking on right now. Remember that one play?
Yeah, Giannis was undoubtedly the best. Like, obviously
blocked that lob.
But
hey, that play though defines how great he is on defense. He guarded two. He stopped the guy from driving and taking a shot, then recovered and blocked the lob, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah. Talk to him.
This man Giannis was covering the pick and roll and protecting the rim at the exact same time.
Remember that one time when Charles Barkley?
He's been doing it. No,
remember that one time when Charles
series.
Barkley pinned somebody's shit on the backboard and then went coast to coast and dunked.
But it wasn't just a one-time thing. Bro,
I don't remember that. Did that actually happen?
There's no way.
It did. He did a two-hand block snatch grab.
Oh,
go. That was a real thing.
Let's just define these guys' plays off of one play.
Hey, did you remember that? Who was the guard that went up on that play?
Hold up. I guarantee you I can find Charles Barkley's best play is better than Giannis's best play. And
Bullshit. No. Hold on. No. I can even challenge this. I have a better challenge. Let's show kids, like, it don't have to be your kids, but Fluent son. Bring it up to PC. Bring anybody.
I can't. You know why I can't do that? It's because Fluent son, unlike some of y'all up here, actually probably seen Charles Barkley play.
I have Chuck for Giannis. I'm just saying that Giannis has a better highlight reel than
taking shots
Chuck.
at his own panel, man. I see Oxman.
I got Chuck.
He's taking shots at his own panel. It's crazy. But I'm gonna say this: the challenge I'm gonna give you, if you get to any kid, we do kids on the street. You know, I know you like to do your little live Q&A. Listen, I'm gonna show you one play. Right? Look, listen, free game right here. I'm going to show you one play from Charles Barkley, and I'm going to show you one play from Giannis. Who's the better basketball player? And run that poll. See how that goes.
All y'all got to do is find y'all best.
Hold on. So, Bob, so obviously you feel the way you feel about Giannis. How is Charles Barkley still over Giannis, in your opinion?
He just did it longer, too.
Longevity. Okay.
Longevity.
My thing always
Longevity
be like,
bias.
Hold on, longevity, huh? How long was Charles Barkley like playing in the elite level?
Y'all
Like,
want me to see this guy do something for 5 years and be like, oh, he's already done it.
No, it's been more like
it's been
7.
5
It's been
years.
7. Don't
It's been
underplay
like
the
7
man.
years.
I'll call it 5.
Wait, so how long was Charles Barkley? How long was Charles Barkley an elite player?
Oh, he had a
Because I know
solid 11, 12
at
years.
34
12
he
years.
was
12,
5.
13
When did he fall out?
Yeah, yeah.
Bulls fan, he was dominant for about 12, 13 years.
Giannis can easily do that.
Okay, but he hasn't done it yet, so I'm not gonna talk about some shit that could
But like he can easily do that, and he's already better now.
All right, we'll
That's the
see.
thing.
We'll see when it happens. When it happens, then we'll talk about it. I'm not. Gonna,
I get your, I get that point, Ox, for sure. That's definitely a super fair point where we kind of do count out the chickens before they hatch, the eggs count our eggs before they hatch. So I agree with you.
Count your eggs before they hatch, and then be starving in the morning.
but like
to
it's
be
not
fair,
like I'm comparing him to like Dirk or KG or like Tim. Like those dudes.
I mean, if
those
you
are
was
like
doing that, if you was
okay.
doing that, I wouldn't even be having this conversation with you.
Yeah, but Chuck, I'm gonna be honest with you, Ox. Chuck is super overrated to me in terms of from now. I understand from what his size was, and I get it, and I think that's what is the significance. It's kind of like, yo, we never seen some guy at 6'4" dominate like as a big man like that. So yeah, I agree with that. But if we look at it like take it out the vacuum of him just being 6'4" and just looking at it from just a basketball aspect, like his game wasn't even really that good.
In context, they say he was 6'4" to try to hype the legend Charles Barkley. When you see him standing next to these guys, he's easily 6'7".
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm like, yo, he's not 6'4". This guy's like clearly like 6'6", 6'7". Like you can clearly see that. And even at 6'7", right? Like guy like Zion, it's like saying, like, for example, like to me, like Zion, if he puts up 10 years, you gonna have him at the same rate that he is right now, right? Would he be better than Charles Barkley? 10 years, just 10 years of him doing that?
I know like, it did.
Yeah.
Probably not, to be honest.
I gotta see it. You asking me to play basketball right now.
No, I got
I put in the chat. I don't know if you want to share your screen, Ox, but like
so it's just purely longevity for you, Bob. It's not about like a basketball player.
What is
just
it's a progressive GOAT rankings, right? This is an analytics based GOAT rankings from era to era. And you know what's amazing is that Charles Barkley was considered a top 10 all-time player at a certain point in time in his career when he was at his peak, right? So this goes by era, decades, and shows you the GOAT and who was classified as the GOAT according to analytics, and it goes through the eras and it ends up at, you know, the modern present time. So it's interesting if you want to share your screen, but it'll be interesting to see if brothers agree with the analytical side of how they break down, because they break down seasons. They got seasons and they have metrics on how they break down seasons
per season.
They go by seasons and they update the rankings every like decade. I think it is every decade or every season, but you can go to whatever season you want and share your screen. But it's interesting because Charles Barkley was considered.
This is high level basketball.
It is basketball, and it breaks down its criteria, lets you know. And
that's
man, I don't care about all that, man. That nigga was
how it goes down like each year, and actually contextualizes the seasons. It gives you the criteria.
I'm actually gonna look into that. I'm gonna actually say this. It's not even.
It's interesting read, bro. I read it. It's interesting.
I see. So like, okay, longevity matters to Bob a lot to you, and I understand that. That's a very valid point. But as a basketball player, Giannis clears.
Okay.
That's fair. But yeah, you can go to modern day, but it breaks it down from essentially the start of the NBA. You know, it's interesting.
That's dope. That's
and it mentions and it ranks each season and like actually has metrics as to like how great the season was, you know, and how it changes. So at a certain point in time, Kareem overtakes Will Chamberlain, right? So they had Bill Russell, then they had Will Chamberlain, then they put Kareem.
Okay.
It's interesting to see the progression and like who was considered the GOAT at that certain point in
time.
So
Charles Barkley was in these niggas?
Yeah, and that was interesting to me. And so I don't know. I didn't watch Charles Barkley.
Really?
No, because he was like that.
There was 8 years there where he was one of the
like
top
that.
3 players in the NBA.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So Jordan enters.
Next
Jordan enters. He enters.
Oh,
he rises quickly.
Charles
and there's Charles Barkley, 1990 makes an appearance.
That's why I said, let me find 90. I found 90 and I found Charles Barkley.
That's interesting. And Charles Barkley actually rises on that list too. It's crazy. Like he rises.
That's crazy.
Look at him.
Yo.
He surpasses Dr. J.
That's that. Nah.
Look, this
wild.
is 91.
Is that Clyde Drexler?
Hakeem,
Hey. Yes, Clyde Drexler. They analytically he was top 10 all time in '92, bro.
Hakeem Olajuwon is nowhere to be found right here.
No.
Yeah, where is Hakeem?
Obviously, didn't make.
They're probably gonna put him in. They're gonna probably put him in '94. They have to put him in '94.
They gotta wait. There you go. 93.
There you go.
Yeah. I see you. I see you context. I see you.
Oh wait, hold on. Charles Barkley.
Look at Charles Barkley overtaking Bill Russell analytically. Hey, these are the individual seasons, bro. Yeah, he did that.
Now this is wild. This is crazy.
At his peak,
this is basketball right here.
He was 6 all time. Oh, overtakes Larry Bird.
What in the world? This is basketball at its finest right here.
God, this is crazy basketball. We have entered.
This is not basketball. This is not basketball, man.
Bill Russell brothers don't like analytics when it don't go with the narrative. Though. It's crazy.
Look at that.
Oh, overtakes.
Oh my goodness! Of course he overtakes Magic. Oh man.
Okay,
that is insane.
So he ends up as the top.
Bro, he better peak there. He better peak there, bro. There's no way he makes it past.
There's no way he makes past that. There's no way he goes past that.
There's no way.
Okay,
hey, top 4 all time though. I never heard anybody say Barkley top 4 all time.
Wow,
that is insane. This is why stats.
Malone.
And then they put the bozo in there.
I think longevity plays a big part in these rankings, right? You go longer, you get more points.
Yeah. Fair.
And then you got but
okay. Damn, he's all the way to 2000. Okay. Wow.
They just took Bill Russell out at this point. That is insane.
Okay, so KG pops up in
Hold on. Hold on, what? Shaq? Where's Shaq? How in the world is Shaq now?
Yeah, where's Shaq?
What is going on?
Shaq got bumped. Shaq made an appearance in his Orlando jersey. It got bumped. He got bumped.
What? He made an appearance in this Orlando, but not the Lakers.
Hey, Shaq didn't have a long prime, bro.
Wait. Hold on. I think you moved too fast. Did Shaq? I'm just asking. You don't got to go back.
Right? Did Shaq? Where the heck is Shaq?
Yeah. He makes an appearance right there.
2009.
Oh, okay.
Dang. So none of his Lakers, statistically.
None of his Lakers.
I'll go back.
That's
I think he enters in the early 2000s.
Possible. How is that possible? He was putting up ridiculous
Go back to
numbers.
03 after the three-peat. Yeah. He enters after the three-peat.
Oh, they're just using the. They're just using the Orlando jersey. Got you. Copy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay. I was going to say
at the end of the three-peat. Yeah.
But he somehow dropped out.
Yeah, because Tim Duncan.
Because Tim Duncan.
Hey, Shaq didn't have a long prime, bro. The longevity doesn't help with Shaq.
That's fair.
That's true.
Clyde's still here in 07.
What is?
LeBron enters in his 4th season.
KG jumps.
That's crazy. But then LeBron jumps. He gets bumped right out. Okay.
LeBron shows up in 2010, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barkley still there is crazy.
Yeah, Barkley's still there in 2010 is
with no ring.
Why are y'all shocked?
With no rings.
No, it doesn't. Ridiculous. I don't think it puts winning into it. It's more about.
It doesn't put winning at all. Gotcha.
Okay, but still, like, was he really doing that great?
Nah, Charles Barkley was doing some damage then. Jesus.
Nah, it ain't about winning. This is about production.
Okay.
All production.
Hold on. Look at this. 2010, 2011. You see where Bron is?
Is that?
Bron's at
behind Timmy. And then watch this.
In one season.
Oh,
1 season. Analytics.
1 season put some top 3 with analytics.
Wow.
That's insane.
Hey, let's just read it real quick. Hey, go down a bit. Just read it real quick. What did LeBron do in that season? They got a bit of a brief summary underneath.
Season leaders. Okay.
Yeah, he had one of the greatest. They keep going down a bit. There's a bit of an explanation on that. Go down a bit.
Dang, man. So Bron, he top 3 with the eye test and the stats, bro.
Yeah, man. Now, if you say that, look, LeBron James.
Look at this bullshit.
The 3 best. So he's.
Oh my goodness, this is
the 3 best single season scores to this point in NBA history.
I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody surpassing Kareem.
He put close to 10K. That's why. Africa.
I'm surprised
they consider the 3 best seasons up to that point in NBA history.
Got you. Okay, fair enough.
I'm surprised Wilt ain't number 1 on this.
So Tim Duncan.
This nigga
Tim Duncan caught Charles Barkley.
Oh, so when did they say LeBron's the GOAT? 2014, 15, LeBron becomes the GOAT. That's
Wow.
Wow.
And Charles Barkley's still in the top 10.
Wow.
Hey, Charles Barkley's still holding it down. Still.
Wow.
But I wonder if like any of these new players got in here in the 2020s.
Steph Curry's gonna get in somewhere.
Yo, Africa unlock a different level.
Oh,
of
J.K.
basketball.
Okay, I finally saw Kobe.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, now that was 11 to 20.
What is this?
Oh, that's 11 through 20. Okay.
11 through 20.
Okay.
I was about to say, how the fuck did Chris Paul get
I should say Chris Paul. Chris Paul is insane.
Look at
Scotty.
Oh, Scotty.
Look at my niggas. Look at Russ, bro. Look at Russ, man.
If they would have been showing 11 through whatever earlier, Scottie Pippen would have been probably sitting there at 11 the whole time.
No, yeah, he would have been sitting there. He would have.
So what do you think about that? It keeps going. That's 21 to 30.
Oh, that's 21 to 30. Okay.
So what do you think about that final 10, Ox? What you think about the final 10?
The final 10? Yeah, let's go back to the final 10, Ox.
Okay, hold on. Kawhi.
Oh, look at the top ranked seasons of all time.
Wait, Cat. I just saw Cat.
Hey, you can tell the analytics, the triple double from Westbrook, they're considering that an all time.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yo, what in the world is Cat doing?
Most GOAT points in a single season.
Yeah, that's how they measure their season points. Yeah.
KG.
So most GOAT points.
This is hilarious.
Ooh, LeBron James is crazy.
Nah, this is an interesting one. I'm gonna definitely look into this.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
So that's the final 10.
So,
no.
You know what this proves, man? Stats don't matter.
Yeah, that's the final 10 right there. Right there, you had it at 2017.
Stats don't matter.
Don't matter that much.
Stats don't matter when they're not in your favor. What you
yeah, facts.
It's really
so
you really just got to go off your eyes, bro. You can't go off the stats.
Jordan 3,
because this is crazy.
Will 4, Tim Duncan 5.
Yeah,
Barkley was 6. Barkley was 6.
Sebastian, you seen that?
Yeah, I must have frozen stuff. Yeah.
I think they had Karl Malone. Hey, let me look at
Karl Malone. Nah, that was wow.
Charles Barkley was like top 5
Yo,
for
you put me
like
for a loop, my guy. You put me for a loop today.
Hey, analytically, it's interesting. The analytics.
I wonder why Charles Barkley was so high.
Because he was good.
I don't know, bro.
When you have 20 dribbles in the paint, bro, of course you're gonna look.
Oh,
got 20 dribbles in the paint, man. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to
20 dribbles in the paint. That's 20 chances for you to poke.
Hey, man, they had Charles Barkley at the end of that. They had him at number 7 ahead of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, bro.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Rightfully so, Ox. Okay.
That's kind of crazy.
Rightfully so is insane. On that note, yo, I gotta go. I gotta handle some stuff.
I
gotta get up out of here.
Do they include playoffs too? Yo, is it included with playoffs or what?
I don't know. I got to read that up, but I got to go to sleep. I got the panel in the.
You already know, man.
Good
night, guys. Good night, context.
Yo, you already know. Stay
All
up, fellas. Light the box, light the beam, man. Light the beam. Africa, yo.
I bet.
You dropped a nuclear bomb, man, to end the stream.
That was fire.
Fire.
Bulls fan, go back and watch some Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley. All right, bro. Yo, Bulls fan.
Yeah, Charles Barkley out there, no.